Bum, 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 bum. Turn this down. Hello, hello, friends. Hope everyone's having fun, having a good morning. Today should be exciting. At least I think so. No. What are we doing? We're breaking stuff. We're here. No. That's the worst. The worst. I've heard. I don't understand how that keeps happening. You know, like Nunez won a set championships this weekend, and they didn't have the stuff yet. It's crazy to me that it's like a year of set champs now, and we're still having that problem. This is my cat behind me. One of them. It's over there. We're not in the normal setup today. We're hanging out in the bedroom because I expect this to go long. And luckily for me, TFM Nana is going to pick up the kids today. And I hid in the room so the kids don't run in, bombard, make a lot of noise and stuff like that. So we're hidden away into the bedroom and we're hanging out because we're going to watch this thing live. And we're going to have some friends come in and hang out with us. I believe Dick Burns will be here today, hopefully for most of it, if not all of it. I think Melissa's going to come in and hang out with us. I invited the whole team. So, like, however many people get on, I don't know yet. We'll see. We're going to talk about it. I have all sorts of stuff that I'm, like, eating because I didn't have enough time this morning. Had a wonderful coaching session this morning. A lot of fun. A new student. I always love new students because you get to learn the story and then you kind of get to help like unlock some light bulb moments. So I love first student coaching sessions. They're kind of my favorite. It's also nice to develop. I've had students now for some of them over a year, which is cool because to see them grow and kind of get to know them and have those conversations is really fun too. But yeah, set champs is always a good time for different stuff. And I saw a couple people chime in. I only played in one set championship this weekend. I played Sapphire, Amethyst, Jafar. I went 3-2, and my two losses were against Amethyst Steel with like evasive characters, basically. The three matches I played where my opponents were not evasive heavy, I 6-0'd. So I actually went 6-4 in games. Lost 4-0 to Amethyst Steel with evasive mines like Peter Pans and like even like Brooms, Genies, Yagos, like Elsa's, like any of the lists that were more leaning towards evasive were just too much for me. But the other three matchups were pretty easy. So give and take. But it was a fun deck. It was a shout out to a friend over in Germany. I saw that he played it. I wanted to really play Sapphire Amethyst this weekend because I hadn't played it since I won the Triwizard tournament in like January. So I was like looking to just play something different, kind of sling it. And when I saw that he posted the list, I was like, I'll go try his list. And it was fun. Didn't win a hero or anything, but no big deal. But yeah, I know. Set champs is always fun, right? RA 321 lost to Seal Song and Discard. Yeah. That checks out mostly, in my humble opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Same thing, like me, like I didn't feel like I lost a match that I should have won. So it's one of those where the matchup is just really difficult. Obviously, I wasn't like playing Jafar Blurple before this weekend either, so it was kind of a bit of a learning curve. Learning on the job is never fun, but it was like, hey, it's not a big deal. I personally don't hold a lot of weight for set championships. I look for it as a perfect excuse to go out and meet new communities. Even this weekend, I went to a brand new store that I had never been to before. I try and do that as much as possible during set championships. In a couple weekends, that's also going to be happening. I'm getting invited to a store that's about 2 hours away from me to come in and be a part of their thing. So I'm really excited for that. There should be an announcement coming about that soon. Very excited for now. Oh, TFM Kylie in the house. She's hanging out. But yeah, so should be an announcement soon on the socials about where I'll be in a few weeks. Really awesome tournament. Looking to be happy with that. Definitely had a good time. Was nice to meet you. Oh, awesome, man. Nice to meet you too. It was a great. Honestly, the store it's in Center City, Philadelphia, and I don't love going to Center City, Philadelphia. I live in the northeast side, so I'm about like 25 minutes from Center City, and I generally you would never catch me going there on a weeknight ever. But for Set Champs, it was nice to finally get there. The store is beautiful, very very nice store. I was like, from the moment I walked in and like just looked at the room, I was like, wow, this is a really nice building. So it was cool to see that. We came in second in one of my locals, Ruby Sapphire, lost to Steel Song, super close, fun games. Ooh, so close. Almost got the mat. Yeah, I love Hero. I love the art. I love Matt Grecki. So I'm definitely going to be probably getting a playset of these, regardless if I win them or not. I don't have a problem buying them. I'm a big advocate for like time, and if I can do something that like enables me to go and play and win one, awesome. But if I have to go and work at one of the events, whether I'm commentating or just helping the store and things like that, I'd much rather see the community locally survive and like put on a good show. Therefore, there's a reason to keep coming back to these. Not to mention, for anyone that watched the Pro Play Games interview, like that circuit that's coming up and like the thing that they're starting, they're putting on those store events. This Friday is the last day for stores to submit. So that's another reason to get people back. Like we have set championships, which are awesome. But if you have players in your local area that are looking to travel to these Pro Play Game circuit events, there's the second location, I believe, is coming out tomorrow. I think that's what's going to be coming out for another announcement for the next tournament. I think it's important that like set champs are important, but these events might be important because people that are going to travel and play in these tournaments, winning a round one bye in like a 7-8 round tournament, it's very powerful. So, if you're planning on going to those, you should definitely be telling your stores like, hey, we need to apply for this. I know I made Keith from the encounter already apply. So hopefully he'll get approved and we'll get one for the encounter. Of course, we'll stream that and everything like that. But I'm very excited because I think that we've seen in the last 5 months a lot of stores show up and just like come out and say, hey, we're going to do stuff. We talked about it on the podcast last Thursday where, you have these stores that are coming out doing 2Ks, 3Ks, 5Ks and things like that. I think it's nice that now there's going to be another thing on top of that. Like having set championships is awesome. Having this PPG circuit store level thing is awesome. So hopefully we can try and get more local game stores involved with the whole system. I think it'll be a big deal. Like any excuse for us to play at Disney Lorcana at a level higher than just League, phenomenal. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But we're coming up on it, guys. We got about 15 minutes left, almost a little bit over 15 minutes until the stream starts. I'm sure there'll be like a waiting screen. I already have it up on this screen over here, so I will not miss it. I promise. For anyone that was here last week, we talked about like what could happen. And listen, I know some stuff came out and exists, but we're gonna be surprised today. We're gonna be excited. We're gonna, pictures only do so much. Words with pictures kind of tell the whole story. So I'm looking forward to hearing exactly what is coming. I think that it has been a very long time since we heard Ravensburger say anything at all. So today is definitely exciting. I think it's a pretty big deal because we get to finally see what's happening. We get that roadmap, and I think the roadmap is pretty huge. I think that understanding what the next chapter is and kind of the plans around that, all very, very exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. I really wasn't sure if we were going to do this live or not, if we were going to do a live react, if I was just going to record, but I saw a bunch of other people doing it and I said, you know what, why not? May as well sit down, have a good time. Good slideshow only gives small bullet points to an expanded upon. Exactly, yeah. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So all of those pictures could all have 1,000 words. So we'll have to see what gets said and kind of what happens. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's exciting. Shout out to Greg who came in. You know, I've said this already once in the podcast last week, but Greg came in, had a nice little, you know, like, hey guys, we heard you. We're sorry. You know, things happen. But yeah. Yes, I am excited to hear that as well, Game Slayer. I am excited to hear that as well. It should be fun. It should be nice. I'm more excited to hear the why of it. You know, I think a lot of players are, you know, pretty excited to hear why they are doing certain things. And I think that that's very important as well. So, I don't know. Should be fun. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Should be fun. Should be fun. The by the way, I'll put this on screen now just so it's like already there. Oh no. What happened? No. We don't have that. Come back. Again, not working on my normal kit today, so doing stuff on the fly. I don't have a mouse. I probably should get one. But yeah, so I already have this live here. The big cards, man. I'm just saying. I love them. If I could have, right, like there's a fun. There's any big card that you could have, you know, what would it be? For me, I think it's Doc Bold Knight. I would definitely put a giant Doc Bold Knight just like on the wall. You guys can't really see, but like over there, like on that wall, that's Kylie's wall. That's all of the pictures and the puzzles that she's framed. Oh, there you go. She's telling you guys. She's telling this. Look at this. I need to fix the puzzles pieces in the love story. They're driving. So yeah, the puzzles is something that we already have those framed. I'm very hopeful that soon, and I mean very soon, that we are going to be getting a new studio. And with that, I'm planning on, you know, really, you know, jashing up the place. What's up, Matt? Welcome. So the big cards would be awesome to have on display, right? Like Doc Bold Knight, definitely a card I'd love. Tinkerbell Great Fairy for sure. Love me some Tink. I'm sure I could probably name Clarabelle, Shimmering Skies, Light on Her Hose. That's another one. I would totally rep a Clarabelle. I actually, over the weekend, I got my 4th Enchanted Clarabelle. Very excited about that. Very excited. I've been like teetering around it. You know, I got the first couple as gifts from stores that I was working with, which is very nice and very kind of them. And then I bought one for like really cheap. I think I got it for like $85. And then I bought the last one for 100 over the weekend. So now I have my playset of Clarabelles, which really means I just need an excuse to play it in a deck, and I think I'm gonna have it pretty soon. But you know, ooh, that's a good one. Spectacular Singer. That'd be cool. Right. Speaking of that, I don't know where they are. Maybe they're at work. Did you take them to work, Kai? The framed alt art cards? Because they're not here. I thought they were here, but they're not. No. See, Matt, the deck that you played, right, the other day is a deck that I played like 2 months ago. Okay? You just caught up to where I was 2 months ago. All right? I'm just saying. I posted in the Metafied chat a couple days ago not the Emerald Sapphire items list that was playing Clarabelle, and that's a deck that I might take to a set championships in a couple weeks because it's a lot of fun. All right, we're eating. We gotta eat. It's gonna be a long day, and I didn't really eat breakfast. I got this chocolate chip muffin. I got this smoothie that is not very good. We ran out of strawberries this morning, and I wasn't paying attention. I already cut up all the bananas and stuff like that and put them in the smoothie. And then I found out that the strawberries were gone. Not fun. And so I like just looked around as what we had, and I found these chocolate covered frozen cherries. And I'm like, let's try it. It's super mid. Do not recommend. But we gotta eat. We gotta get something in there. So, you know. I really hope that they I don't know. I'm really excited for it's so funny. I know all the cool stuff is going to come with the announcements, but I'm genuinely excited for the first hour because I got to know what's been going on. You know, the last Lorecast was what? Azurite Sea, right? So that was like November or something like that. Feels so long ago. So it's very cool to have them back kind of in front of the camera chatting. And I know that it's likely all pre-recorded, which is a bit upsetting. Maybe the first hour won't be. Maybe we'll get Greg in studio again. I will say though, like this studio, not super friendly to multiple people. This is like a Greg talk, you know? Like Greg's gonna come in from time to time and just like have a chat with us. I don't think there's much more room. Now, granted, this could be the like the stream monitor side of it, and the other side, if we flip that camera around, might be a nice studio. That'd be cool. I could totally envision that world, and see that be very possible. So maybe we're just seeing the side of production that we're not supposed to see all the time, and that was truly an emergency. But I assume it'll be kicking on a couple minutes. Should be fun. We'll leave it off to the side for now. I think we're gonna have some friends joining us soon. I'm gonna put my phone on silent here. I'm getting all sorts of messages and things. And we're here. We're locked in. All right. We are locked in. We're gonna be talking about this, live reacting. I think for the most part, I'm gonna try and not talk over them too much. Like I want to hear what they want to say. I want to think about it. So it's like if I feel like they're kind of saying some important stuff, then I'm not going to talk over them. And we'll probably just have like a nice little like chat at the end. And once it's over, kind of go through some of it. I have my notepad and pen here. So if anything does come up that I know I want to talk about, I'll write it down. And I'm ready for it. I'm in like interview mode, you know? A lot of times when I interview someone, during the interview, I'll have the notebook in front of me. I actually do this in coaching too, or whoever I'm talking to, like whenever they say something, I'll just write it down if I know I want to touch on it. So that's probably what'll happen today. A lot of that, but we'll see. I told all the TFM friends they can come hang out with me. It's up to them. Hopefully they do. Chocolate chip muffins are the best. What are your thoughts on Lorcana Limited? It's gotten better. You know, I think that for the first couple sets, it was terrible. But I think Shimmering Skies really, I think that's what really turned the tables for me. I felt like when I was playing Shimmering Skies Limited that it was the first time I felt like certain characteristics actually mattered, you know, like I believe that was a set with all the knights. Yeah, with the knights. So like Snow White and the Knights was like a cool deck to build. And I'm not like a huge limited player to where I play like a million games of it. I think I did it at Toronto and then maybe one time after that. But normally I'll do at least one like limited pool. Side events at DLCs is a good reason to do it. Not live on Twitch too, because listen, I'm not about to compete with all the Twitch friends. I'm not about to compete with Disney Lorcana on Twitch. That seems silly, guys. Sometimes you got to pick your battles, right? Today we're hanging on YouTube because Disney Lorcana's not going to be available on YouTube. So if you don't want to watch on YouTube, you don't have to. We have a friend. He is the one. He is the only. He is the remarkable Dick Burns.
It's me. It's Vic Durns. What's up?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm good. I woke up at 8 a.m. I know you.
Oh no! What? You get instantly replaced. No one cares about you anymore because we got Chaotic in the house.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hello.
So anyway, so yeah, sorry, I had guests over, so I had to just get in now. Apologize, everyone. Josh is here in the chat, I see, to make fun of me for switching decks. We'll talk about that Thursday.
Okay.
But what's up, Chaotic?
First time in the Izzy, Continental qualified. Alex Henson, what's up, bro?
Not much. Did beat me to it. I was watching for a little bit, and then you looked lonely, so I was gonna join first. And then literally did beat me by like 5 seconds. So
no, it was like super close.
Yeah, better I beat you than you beat me.
You don't like it when? Yeah, no, that's fair. Never mind. I had to think about it twice. That's a good point.
Have I ever seen you come on the show? Maybe if you came on the show every once in a while. Isn't she at work right now?
Actually, she's in the room behind me sick.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Kylie. Get better.
Oh man. Look at the people. They just love. They love it. Uh-oh. I heard
everyone loves it.
Someone else
it's
here.
True.
Oh no, look at this nerd. Oh man.
Friends. Nerd 2 incoming.
Double nerds.
Oh, Ben's
Double
here.
nerd.
I'm back.
Oh man. That's the real reason to be happy.
Ooh, kitty cat made an appear. Oh no, dog made an appear. No, yeah, it's cat. We're good.
No, he has cat. I have a cat.
Yes.
I got Jelly. And Jam, ironically, she's not over there anymore. She
It
wasn't
was
the
like
other
us
one.
enough.
I'm
I have,
just
a
here
bunch,
for Vic.
I have a bunch of kids here.
Yeah.
That's
Vic
like having.
All right, I'm here for Vic.
I think you got yelled at the last time you put your kids kind of in front of the camera.
Anymore of that smoothie.
I know. The back of their heads.
In that
That's
competition?
never happening again.
You woke
I'll
them up
turn
or something?
backwards.
Right.
Big Turns, you woke up so early. What happened to
Yeah.
you?
We have it over here.
I've been taking gummies to help me fall asleep, and they keep me asleep. It's crazy.
Nice.
That's good.
Hasn't started yet, guys. I promise.
This checks
When it
out.
starts, it'll be here. I promise. Promise. Around the horn, real quick. In order from where I am, from top to bottom. How'd set champs go this weekend? Go, Ben, go.
Set champs went moderate. I got one hero.
All right. Melissa, go.
I got a mat and 2 heroes.
Killing it. Dick.
It went terrible. I made top 8. I got one hero.
Scrub.
Yeah, and I didn't play the deck I promised I was going to play because I walked in and there was more people in that room than I'd ever seen before, and I didn't know half of them. So had to audible to good old reliable.
Cool. You know how you don't have to do that? You only bring one deck.
Never.
Well, I always bring an extra deck in case there's someone there who doesn't have one.
Oh, you're so nice. Alex, how about you?
I played one and I got 4th, but I misplayed, so I'm just annoyed.
So you're
Sounds
scrub.
right.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I'm
So
watching.
Melissa is the only one that's good. That's all I got from any of this.
Melissa, what did I say in our tournament video? I said player of set champs, dominator of set
I
champs,
think
right?
it's still my name because I didn't change it.
Oh yeah, set champs
It is.
dominator. Yeah.
In Lizard Kitty, we trust. That's all it is.
I don't know. Big Turn said it. I never changed it.
No, now you said that, he's going to make fun of Alex now.
What's new? I mean, that's
This is normal.
normal day. Yeah.
Hey, what are the over-under that this starts late?
Oh,
Oh, we're
it's,
certainly starting late.
It's
Yeah.
pre-recorded. How could it start late?
Pre-recordings never start on time.
they're gonna do the thing where they start the stream and it's just gonna be waiting till they start content for 12 minutes.
Are we gonna do a 59-minute countdown clock?
That better not happen.
That would be not gonna lie, that would be hot.
That can, I swear, if they're like, oh yeah, stream starts at 12, announcement starts at 1, and it is an hour timer, I will lose my mind.
That's why we're here, Dan.
Oh, someone in
I-
chat says my buddy is the one that beat Melissa on Saturday.
Get wrecked.
He was playing Queens, I was playing Robins, and I was on the draw. It was play draw. We concluded before we started. He was a great player.
He could have bricked.
Yeah,
Could have
he
bricked.
cheated. AJ, be nice.
No. He just,
No, I watched the whole thing. It was classic Amber Steel.
sounds about right. All right, guys, it's upon the minute here. I was really hoping that we got like a waiting screen or something. It's not there. No. This is lies.
Yes.
This is last week. This is last week's lies.
This is last week's video.
6 days ago. Oh, look, there's some friends. They're trying to figure it out.
Oh, that's because when we went live last week, the audio wasn't working for the first like 2 minutes. So he was talking to himself.
So half of the time, you mean?
Yeah.
I saw a 3.5 minute video.
I literally I put my phone down at the worst time ever last week when this happened because I had no idea it even happened.
I'm gonna talk now.
Who's talking?
Test.
He's talking. LOL. I was like, who the hell is that?
I was like, isn't that the stream?
It's our friend Greg. Greg's joining us live.
I was like, what just happened?
Well, I just got an alert that they went live.
All right, good. That means we can refresh.
Refresh. Is it the countdown screen though?
Boom. 326 viewers already hanging out. Wow, there's actually ads. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. JDZ's in the house, guys. That's awesome.
Wow.
I see Rochelle. I see Greg. Am I going to have to subscribe to this place? Really?
Yes.
All right. Sounds on.
Other people with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Greetings and salutations, my fellow Elainiers. It is me, your boy JDZ, and I've managed to take the quest down to Ravenburger headquarters. I broke in. They didn't ask me to be here. You showed up, what, 20 minutes before we started? I showed up. I was like, hey, I'm coming in, and you guys are going to let me in. I told them, lock me in and throw away the key, or it's not going to happen. But seriously, it feels so good to be here again with you, Greg, with you, Rochelle, and I'm very excited to be at the point of entry for this new information. But I'm hogging all the time. Greg, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Greg Tito. We're sharing a microphone. We'll be yelling into it as the case may be for this. But yeah, I am the communications director for the Disney Lorcana TCG here.
There is a countdown.
And yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff excited for you to see over the next
Yeah, there was like a
hour,
1 hour pre-show, right? Like we knew that.
Yeah.
JDZ is so adorable. He's so nervous. Rub his hands.
So keep it locked. Don't touch that dial. Let's lock in. Get your seat backs up as we're going to bring you guys some new and exciting things. Rochelle, what are we taking this thing next? How we want to get this started? How we want to break it down?
I mean, right now.
Oh, no.
Leading me in the background. All
I have the timer right here.
Right? Look at that technology.
Started.
You see the technology?
Okay. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We almost didn't have that. We wanted to have. At one point, I was like, maybe I could just put a laptop.
You think they're gonna open that whole booster box?
But we made it happen.
To kill time.
I mean, maybe.
We did a live stream in here last week in this room, but this welcome to our streaming room. We'll be doing lots more stuff from here going forward. But this is first actual official use of this room. Which
the first planned use of this
planned
room.
use. Yeah, we'll say it that way.
But I do have to say, as someone who is an avid member of the community, I did think that the stream that you did last week was really cool. This room, if you guys don't know, this whole building is like, there's some state-of-the-art stuff going on down here, and this room is like straight up off of some CBS, ABC type beats here, and it looks really cool, man.
Only Disney affiliates.
Though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is it ABC? My bad. I'm cooked. I'm out of here. I'll never. It's ABC. Okay. Yeah, we're ABC. Cut, edit. We're live. This is ABC type stuff, man, and it's really cool. And I did appreciate you coming in and doing that, and hopefully there's more stuff like that in the future because everyone really was excited.
We think the booster box is rigged with an enchanted Toa from Tim.
We feel like we're sort of at a turning point for Disney Lorcana, right?
That's
this
right.
is the next chapter of Disney Lorcana. So yeah, part of that is doing stuff like this more.
Shout out to Rochelle, by the way, being back on camera.
I think we'll get into more details.
Yeah,
on that kind of stuff
super exciting.
But yeah, bringing you in here, really happy to have you.
Thank you so much.
If we run out of things to talk about before the announcements, you have some booster packs here that we could just open and see.
Called shot.
Some
I like that your shirt is
if he doesn't open it the same way he opened packs on our stream,
that was not an accident.
I'm calling it.
It's
all right?
always color coordinated. You guys may know me.
You better throw a box
myself
at Greg.
a bit if you don't mind. I'm JDZ Quest.
Oh, I
I
like
stream
Greg's
on
mug.
Twitch almost every day. I'm on YouTube. I make videos, but if you notice, people, the real ones. You guys know I'm talking. I'm talking to the real ones right now. The people who came in on the basement floor. We talked about this. someday we're gonna make it. And I like to coordinate my efforts whenever I'm doing the Twitch stream. So there's little Easter eggs, little Easter eggs out there for the people who really know.
I want to see some foils get flung.
Move a little closer. I want us all to have that that in the frame here. Look, we're learning how to make this happen.
Let's lock in, okay?
We got it.
But okay, do you? I know you guys are here, and you're working very hard. I do appreciate that. But you guys get a chance to play, Rochelle?
Absolutely.
Have you had a chance to get out and get your set champs on? I mean, the season just started this last weekend with set champs. You're gonna go
next weekend, yeah.
What do you play? I gotta hear it.
So this week I'm
playing the dogs.
Okay. I appreciate that. Just a little deep breath. I do appreciate that. I did get a chance to get out there and play one last weekend. I won. No big deal.
Now we're understanding why you see that information.
I won and everything, but no big deal.
What did you play?
I played red, blue, ruby, sapphire. Okay, ruby sapphire was the color combination I went with.
He better get out of that habit.
I mean, with the banning and everything,
red, blue,
I thought it would be more people
20 minutes away.
So if you guys are here, make sure you tune in, hit the follow button now on Disney official Twitch, because I'm assuming, just based on what Greg has said and what Rochelle has said, that there's going to be more information coming down the pipeline through this channel, and there will be more open lines of communication. You are the communication person, so I think that's going to be really neat. I'm
right, and that's why I wanted to do that last week too. Was just be like, all right, the whole point was about making sure we understood that people want more communication. We are going to be able to provide it to them.
Can we talk more about it now
through our Discord? So of course, those of you who are paying attention to this probably already know about this, but if you haven't joined the Discord, there is so much wonderful communication and conversation happening there about the game, and we are in there all the time. I know you are a big,
made a joke about
talker as much as you can in there.
I
never expected 3 people to be in here.
I need to figure out a way to get off of Discord, okay? Because I'm always in there. It's just so much information.
Locked in.
I'm locked in on Discord, and it's just like it's kind of taken over. As an older person, I didn't find Discord until a few years ago. And I was like, oh, what is this? And I get in there and like people are sending the emojis and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, and now it's just taking over my whole life. I'm always in Discord because I don't want to, it feels like you're missing out when you're not in. So even if you're old like me, hop on in there. It's kind of cumbersome at first, but you'll get used to it.
As some of the older generation, though, it feels like online forums, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it a little bit like just like, oh, that's where we used to hang out when we were learning about all the games and all the fandoms that we love.
Wow, 5.5K viewers right now. Holy crap.
Just like the modern version of
I bet it jumps up at 1 also.
Bulletin boards.
I mean, that number's already kind of
the
crazy.
Days.
Absolutely. So cool.
If you're not in there,
what do you think it'll jump up to, Melissa?
Disney Lorcana, join the Discord. Chat.
Come on.
We have
so just 400 more people.
Yeah,
I mean,
$1 pop.
You're like, oh, look at it jump. I think like, are you talking 10? And you're like, no.
I don't know.
Over under.
Well, the
Over
question
under
is how
on
many
the
people are just watching on other streams
Yeah.
rather than the main
Yeah,
stream,
they know
right?
them well.
Absolutely.
But no, I love that because
I mean, it's free to open up both.
Things
Yeah.
on how
Some people will open it on both.
adjudicate certain things, that's
How
where
you
it's
get
like,
around the ads.
here's this extra corner case. Where can we find out how to
But you can see there, like Spesty has 220. Wonder has 80.
And another thing that's important about the Discord, and
Yeah,
that's
there's some people
overarching
already there.
about the game in general, is that the
You're already at
community
6K
aspect.
though.
A lot of times people like to
Like
get
this might, if the way it's going, I would
community
not be
strategies
shocked
or
if
the
we
rules and
hit
things like that.
8, 9K.
But just meeting
Look at that, boom,
people
6.5.
all across the
Jump right
world,
there.
all across the country, in your local area,
I
making
think we
these like
cracked 10.
connections and playing the game. I think
That's
that's
possible.
very, very
Time
vital,
for a
super
10,000
critical,
person
to this.
DLC.
And I think that's one of the most important things, at least to me as a player.
Please no.
Because I'm never going to be
Please
the
no.
player, Rochelle. I'm never going to be a DLC champ. Probably, I just don't think I'm.
Wonder
built for
how
that.
many
But what I can do is like be a good steward to the
Japanese,
community, get out
Chinese,
there and meet
etc.
people, and
are
engage with
listening
people,
just to see what's
and make
going
these
on.
long-lasting
If
connections.
they
Just
have
like
some
I said this
information,
past
but it's
weekend,
different.
I went out to a set championship, and there's been like a lull between the previous events and now, and the last set championship and now. And I get to see all of my friends that I've collected throughout the time in this region. You get to see them again at the set championships, and they catch up what they've been up to and hear their stories and how they've been. It's just like a kind of like a little mini reunion. So I think that is really, really cool, and I look forward to
That was hilarious.
more of that when more events are coming out down the pipeline.
I think that's very important for the Disney Lorcana community. I love that about games in general too, right? Like I think games just bring people together. It's such a a community building thing. People come together to.
What do you think they're
know,
going to
play
talk
things
about
like
for the next
cornhole
50
or
minutes?
whatever, like, you know, and the outdoors,
Boosties.
and then,
They're gonna start
you know,
opening that booster
tabletop
box.
games does that for
That
all
took
year round.
JD,
Almost
Z, and
every
Dan
single one of
about
the social
6 minutes on
engagements is
stream.
around playing
Yeah.
a game, and so I think I love that
We
Disney
crushed
kinda
a
does
lot
that
of free
for
time.
people.
For sure, for sure.
I believe it.
I'm hungry for it. I want to do more. I think I might get out and
Hungry.
play
Get
another
him on Krusty.
set championship
Yeah.
this weekend. I did. I didn't. I don't know because Mother's Day
Yeah.
is coming up.
I'm
I
shocked that
think
they
that's
don't
kinda
have one.
dangerous.
I will
don't
be
want
shocked
to.
if they
I
don't
wanna-
have
I
one
wanna-
by the
I
end
wanna
of the
live.
stream.
You know, I gotta live. I gotta be
Not
alive.
sponsored
And
by
my wife. Shout
Uncrustables.
out to my wife.
Disney
Shout
and,
out to her.
and
Without her,
Uncrustables
I would
there's
not
great-
be here right now doing
There's
anything.
great value.
And
You
if
version.
I skip a Mother's Day to go do set championship, that might be the last thing I do.
Well, bring her along.
I mean,
Bring her along. Let her play.
she did. She played in the last one. She
Yeah,
did. She showed up. I mean, she's learning. She's kind of like you. She loves doing the pack rush. She loves doing the sealed. She loves doing the draft.
7.5K already?
She loves doing, you know, the collecting and the pulling.
Were they just like open Uncrustables
out
at
there and
the
doing-
Lucky
and just learning
Llama
all the
that
different
started this?
card
I know the
interactions and
guy.
all those types of things.
So-
It's gonna take a
So-
little bit of time, which
So
is good because
Sunflower
there are other ways to play
also
if you don't want to do
brought
that.
a
Now I
box
wanna
of
create a
them.
mother
And
deck
when we
of
had our
all
lunch
mother
break, we went out
characters,
to their they
for
drove the
Mother's Day.
minivan because mom and
I wanna
dad
do that, yeah.
and
That's
they had
easy.
ice
That's
water.
easy,
And
Right? I know there's so
I
many
don't know if
characters that are
it's
ready to go.
brought it
Yeah.
to you
Where
guys,
is
and
my
that's what
pen
started
and
it.
pad,
Or
Brett? That is
And
a
it's
good
never-
idea.
Put it in the memory. Put it in the memory for
I'm
later.
stealing
right?
that. Well, that's
you
good.
The
missed
Let's
chat,
absolutely
will
nothing.
make you remember it forever.
go. Let's lock
Yeah.
that in. That's too easy.
What are they talking about in there?
Actual
So,
facts.
Tim, one of the game designers who's in Germany.
Tim!
called out
Hi, Tim.
Shout out to
called Greg
Tim!
For putting a mug on a playmat.
Oh,
you're not
that's
supposed to put a mug on a
taboo.
playmat? Is that?
Oh, that's not a coaster. That's taboo, especially this one, Greg. This one is.
I have spaghetti
Brand new.
sauce on both my
Right?
playmats.
It's got my-
Wait, you spilled on another one?
They're always so stacked on top of each other.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Greg learning so much.
I'm just a squirrel in your world. You could do whatever you want.
So
I
there's,
mean,
there's been a bunch of people.
Should I blame
that said
Alice or
you should
Tessa?
open up a booster pack.
let's do it. Boosties.
So-
There was
Liz.
like-
Boost it up.
Boost it up. Okay. We only
It was
have.
like-
Oh, it feels like the time is going backwards. Rochelle. It feels
Wow,
like
we're
it's
already-
slowing down.
We're only 12 minutes in. We already
Yeah,
have
it's
to
going
open
from
packs.
48 to 47 right now.
It feels like it's going up though. I got 48 minutes. I need to stop clock watching. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Are we all going to
Boosties?
crack one?
One at a time. We'll go one at a time. Let's
All
One
right,
at a
do it,
time?
do it.
One at a time.
pack rush.
More
Here
time
we go.
still.
Yeah.
Pack rush
we
me
can
right
actually play some back rush.
I'll rush it out, dude.
We're
Here we
gonna
go.
get
Here we
through
go.
the sub names of these cards then.
Let's do it this way.
Trivia.
Stabbington brother.
Uh-oh.
Going through the comments real slow.
Yeah, right.
Treasure Guardian.
All right, what are we doing?
Ooh,
The clock is
that's
clock.
Dick's card. Dick's card.
Monsieur.
True.
You might do one of these.
Oh, gotcha.
We actually do have another angle, but I don't know if we want to do that, and we'll mess up the clock.
Yeah, so we're just
We're still
starting-
learning.
We're just starting in here, and the clock is actually set up where if we change anything, the clock will reset. And I don't think you guys want us to reset
no.
the clock, so
No.
Unless
just looking at this one
Hard
camera
stuff.
angle.
Yeah.
We will fix it.
If we reset the clock, we have to let it go
We
all
have
the
to
way
let
down.
it go.
No, please. See, this is. Hey, we got to deep dive it. Okay, we got to really fight. I'm with you guys. No, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
there's two microphones, right?
Oh, Gizmo.
Yeah. Yeah, they say Greg and JD are sharing the one mic.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
it was
cooked.
it was all right. It was all
You're
right.
cooked. You're cooked a little bit.
Got Dawson, Jasmine,
You're cooked.
Foil Raja.
Dawson. It's always Dawson.
It's always
It's
Dawson.
always Dawson.
Wasn't Dawson? in your- I got a
always-
$10 bill.
It's always Dawson. Here we go. I'm about to pull a huge right here. Let's lock in.
You're doing
Here it
it.
is.
You're doing it.
Legendary coming down the tubes
Here it
right
comes.
now. I can
I'm
feel
gonna
it.
put my mug not on the mat.
Here we go. Here we go. We got Burley Always. Okay. Stabbington brother. Treasure Guardian.
That's
Bonjour,
Burley Oats.
Razul. Cusco. Mary. Fidget. This guy crushes. Okay. Pack Rush. This guy right here. Sealed. Crushes. John Silver. Iago. Let's go. That's a hit. I like that. And then you have the Edgar Balthazar. We're cooked here. We're cooked. Shout out to Edgar.
Ooh, matching your shirt even.
Let's go. We did
Colors.
it. Did we dig it?
You
Let's
knew
go.
it. Yeah, you knew what you were gonna pull. There you go. I like it. All right.
We did get the Iago though. I'll take that. I'll hold.
Just for questions in the chat, it is live, but announcements start once the timer runs out.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna blow
Let's
your
go.
minds when
Here
you
we go.
see what I got. All right, so Card Soldier,
No,
Oh my
you
God, maybe
didn't.
It is the rid-
No, you didn't,
Wait,
Greg.
I know.
No, you didn't.
Pain.
Greg, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I know you saw it already. You saw it already. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
And I handed it to him.
We got.
Imagine having it back.
There's a fantastic restaurant named Toulouse. I'm delaying this as long as I can. We got 45 minutes here.
No, you didn't.
Baymax. One of my favorite comments.
Are they also paying for viewers too? Are they view botting?
I don't know. 8K is
You are killing me.
that's definitely the highest ever, I think.
I'm
I
just
don't think
saying.
any
Like,
DLC has ever hit that number.
If you jump very quickly.
if they snap
That's
back,
it. Also, industry plant right here.
So funny.
Exciting. Giant Cobra. Oh my God, there's so many of these giant cobras out there coming soon.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding
No, I know.
me?
You are gonna blow your minds. I'm not gonna lie. This is incredible.
I'm in tears.
All
dude.
right.
This is so
Lorcana
They
funny.
know it already. Not a
Stacking
man.
cats
Great
and
poll.
view
Greg,
botting.
Number one.
Actually killing me. I am
I
dying.
really do love baby.
It was not planted. I can even.
Yeah, this is great. All right, so this.
Look
is
at
what
this,
I'm-
dude.
Damn.
This is just to prove it. This is the wrapper
Good.
from this.
Someone's
box.
right on their bingo card.
Just opened it.
Just open this. Look at this. Oh my
And I
God,
handed it
looks
to
so
you.
good.
I could have opened.
So good. Well, Rochelle.
Pretty.
Industry plant.
You
for
deserve
sure.
I could have opened.
Gee, no, Rochelle, come on.
All right, guys, we don't have to open the
Because
rest
of
of
the
the box.
excitement
There's
level.
already a Tamatoa.
Look at that.
You know,
Yeah.
you already got one.
Useless.
That
Oh,
is
thank you.
fantastic.
Greg is
It was
right.
so
Rochelle
pretty.
deserves it.
I love the foil.
So we can just.
That's
we can just
Yeah. We're done.
Oh no,
Oh my
dude,
God, I
that
love
is
that card.
insane.
That is a
Holy.
beautiful. I need to see it again. It is enchanted.
And I had it.
Tamatoa.
I could have just grabbed the hell.
I know you just passed it to me.
I passed it to
I
you.
don't-
We're gonna share it together. No, look at it.
Didn't
It's
you,
so
wasn't
good.
it the first booster pack you ever opened with a Tamatoa?
Please.
It was, yeah, not the enchanted.
Not
though.
enchanted.
Yeah.
I think it was foil though.
They should
So
put it
I've
in
got
third,
here-
like
can we
that
sleeve
one.
this
Those
guy
one
up?
those
Immediately? I know, so many
one
people are
that
touching
can't
it.
cut
There's-
the,
This is
play
the
mana.
estimated retail value.
We now have all of the finger oils on
We
it.
do. We do.
But it's okay. I was only touching the side.
Yelling this
that's
quick
insane.
guarantee might light it on
That
fire.
is insane.
Well,
It's a good
that would be a
sign
sight.
for the
Things to
live
come.
stream to come.
If I were
People are saying
JDZ
we should cut
and
it
I
for
opened
free.
it, I'd rip it right in half. I'd never get invited back.
That whoever said that is and we appreciate
Get
it.
removed.
Like, what is it
In
like?
the middle of
What is
the
it like?
stream. It would go blank.
The Fable or the
Yeah.
That timer would
cut it in
reset.
half.
Cut the
Yeah.
Tamatoa
Yeah.
in 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever will give up the Tamatoa deserves it.
You know what? I'll give
Well,
it
so I
up.
deserve it
don't
because
want
I gave it to you.
I will give it up.
I am the king.
Oh man, well we can't come down from that. So these things are cooked. Anybody want to buy some?
Exactly.
Anybody want to buy a box of?
What are the chances there's two in a?
It's got to be zero. It's
There's
literally
no way.
zero.
There's no way.
All right, that is amazing. Super fun. I love that character too. Like
Yeah.
as a, I was a
Yes,
father
that
when
character
Moana
is so
came
good.
out, and so I loved singing
When he
that
returns
song.
2 popsicles to your hand.
Shiny is on
Just
my
keep
shower
feeding
mix.
yourself pods.
Yeah.
Gotta belt it out. I've done it at karaoke.
If you're
a couple
hanging
times.
out,
Okay,
Have you ever
you
done?
can
I've done it. I know
The
song
timer
well.
starts at
Okay.
42
I'm telling you right
minutes.
now, I'm taking
That's
all
when
challenges.
the,
Like, if you guys ever want to do karaoke,
That's when the
I'm
announcements
losing.
come.
How's your David Bowie slash New Zealander?
very
David
good,
Bowie impression?
very good. It's very good. I gotta.
Since they
I gotta,
opened Treasure Guardian, I
David,
just
my
bought
David Bowie
50
bag is pretty
foils.
deep. Okay, my Tamatoa. If we get into a Disney
Nice.
kind of,
What are you gonna do with all those? Burn
I'm
'em?
not a very competitive player.
Well, I might
very
sign them.
competitive karaoke.
All right.
Singer
Well,
there.
sounds like if you're on my team.
Yeah. Okay.
then-
What team Anybody, you're getting cleared. Okay, that's it. It's gonna be too
That's fun.
easy.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
man.
other than that, Shiny, what's your song of choice? What's if you had to like bring the house down?
If
What's your?
if it depends on the night that we're in. Okay, if we're in that Disney mix, I like to kind of go into a nice high range. Anything Ariel can sing, I'm pretty sure I can get
You're a
that.
tenor.
No, I'm high. I go up. I'm up there.
Wow.
I like to reach up
Okay.
there and grab it, like alto, soprano sometimes. Part of Your World, I can tear it down with that one.
Wow. All right.
You know what I'm saying? I can do a Whole New World pretty well.
Right.
If it's time to really bring
Oh,
the
A
house
Whole New
down,
World
yeah,
has
I
to
can
be
go
the
there
best
with
Do
it.
you have a
karaoke
partner?
song.
Does your wife sing?
Sometimes, but I like to work my.
You do both
I do
parts.
both parts. Yeah, I like to hog the action there, so I'll just get both parts in.
When they sing at the same time, which one? do
I'll
you
just pull out my phone and have
prioritize?
like a recording of myself
Yeah.
going at it, and then I can just
That
harmonize
is
that.
incredible.
It's
Yeah,
commitment.
you're like I've got this.
You
queued
gotta
up.
you gotta fully commit.
That's how you know that you're in your own
On a
streaming production because you've got the production in your phone.
And you gotta be on a whole nother level. Okay,
a whole new world.
A whole new world. There it is. There it is.
Could you
There it
close
is.
your eyes?
There it is. There. That's a little okay. I see you. I see you.
I
Copyright
am actually
strike.
tone deaf. Just so at least my wife tells me that.
But the thing about singing, it's all about you just gotta sit, you gotta feel it. It's all about emotionality.
Yeah.
Okay, because there are people who are very famous that can't sing at all. I think that are very famous for singing. Like I like to pick on the boss. Okay.
Oh yeah, he can.
I don't think he can sing.
No.
Born in the USA. Have you heard that song?
He's got like one note.
He's got one
That's
note.
why I'm great at boss.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can
And
just
he's
do
like
the
really
no changing of notes. Great.
He's really famous for singing, and I don't think he's like hitting those notes like that. Right? I think that's just like organized yelling. I call, which is cool.
I've already drank all my coffee. This is we're in danger.
That was too fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well.
Hungry.
Well, they might have went through their entire box already too. So
I'm like looking at
how do we
everything,
transition
and
away
they're
from
grunge
grunge?
and I'm trying
I took
to-
a
I'm
scoop
trying to
of
focus,
pre-workout
but
so that I had the
keep getting
energy to
blinded
get
by
through
the
this.
shiny thing that's sitting right here unsleeved. We need to get a sleeve in here. Hey, you guys over there?
Yeah.
All y'all back over there?
I'll go get some sleeves.
Hey, all you guys, go grab some sleeves and bring those in here and get this thing sorted out. And you,
protection. We need an armor.
all you guys over there, get back to work.
So just to transition off of that, what's
Womp.
without naming specifics?
Okay.
And obviously, we're aware that the leak happened. But aside from that,
Okay.
what kind of
The
things
forbidden
are
talk.
you interested in hearing about?
Oh man,
What a terrible question
I'm
to ask.
in a world, because we do have to address it. I think for sure there's
It's
gonna be
so
something
difficult.
that did happen, and it was unfortunate that did happen. Hopefully that person gets caught and thrown into the meat grinder, but still, I was looking forward to hearing about what's going to happen next, the next cards, the next sets. I'm very excited to hear about the World's Tournament. I think that's going to be really cool. Those dates did come out. You gave those dates to us. Yeah. But just more information about that, and just talking about the next sets, potentially before the leaks happen. Maybe like a ban list or a rotation, or how that thing will work, or an alternate format, or more ways to play. I would like to hear about like a kids league, or a way like a youth and under tournament or something like that, or just more, just like we talked about here, just more avenues of communication, and also like another tournament series potentially between the Story Set Championship and the main DLC. Like maybe we can empower some of these stores who've been filling in the void in those times where we haven't had those official sanctioned DLCs, these massive 2,000 person events, maybe like a 500 person event or 200 person event with some type of official prizing associated with it. Maybe they could get a buy in the DLC, or maybe they could get like a official card, or they can get like
7
some type
points in
of
the DLC
thing. And
broken.
I think that'll be really really neat. But I'm just excited because I know that there's a lot of cool things that are being planned. I'm certain that you guys are working very hard. I can just see the people around and just being here. You guys are
No, man, it's two best of ones. So you sit down with someone else who already has 3 points, and you play your second
all
game.
those things sounds amazing.
Okay.
Let's announce all those right now. There's so many fun things in there, but like I am super, learning so much about what's going on, all the work that goes into all this. And one thing that's been really clear is that Rochelle has been here for 2 years.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of this pretty much on your own, which has been nuts.
Yeah. And I joined. It's coming up on 2 years in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And, I joined and got a lot of stuff started at the beginning of the game. So like set champs and challenge itself, and lorecasts and panels that we've done and stuff like that. That was like, there's a great like creative team and things like that have been, and the game design team and all that have been helping. But building out the team to be able to get a lot of that stuff done is a more recent thing. So
exactly,
we're definitely we're in this place right now of like building things up and trying to work as fast as we can, but not sacrificing that quality to make sure that things happen. So even though I mentioned like being involved with organized play in the first year, now I'm working with you on getting stuff like this going.
Exactly.
So that's one of the things that as we're getting more people in here, people are able to like focus on rather than doing all the things, focus on individual things, individual projects, and so.
Yeah, you can only wear so many hats.
Today,
I mean, you got one hat on; it looks really great.
Thank you.
Right?
I usually don't wear hats.
You don't wear hats at all, right? But if you have like 14 or 15 hats on a single head, it starts to, teeple and topple a little bit there. And so we're really excited about having more people on to build out all of these amazing things, right? So almost everything you mentioned sounds like yes, those are all things we can work towards and go for in the future. And so, yeah, that's when we were talking about Worlds during my, quick stream was all about making sure we're building up and making
absolutely
something for people to look forward to and grow into going forward. And for the players that are coming, we wanted that to be like a really fun VIP experience for them and make sure that they have all of the amazing things that they want in order to succeed at that level. And then, I think what people really want is a celebration of this fandom, right? And so we'll be doing that, like we've said, more and more here on live streams and doing it more online and have more gathering places online for people to be able to do that during the World Championship broadcast. But, all in this room and on all of the streaming things we've got going on. So there will be that. And then, we want to work towards that area to all be in one place and have a convention of folks who are all there for Disney Lorcana is a dream come true. So we're really working towards that. Absolutely.
It's probably crazy for JDZ.
I can't wait. And then now we have the team in place to be able to execute on all that.
Yeah, he loves reading chat.
So it's not just Rochelle, because you did a fantastic, amazing job with all the resources that you had, and now being able to do even more resources. And now that you have this Tamatoa, you'll be able to do even more.
I can do even more,
You're rubbing it in. I might have to trade. Let's go 1 for 1. I'll trade you this Iago. Okay, let me tell you. This card.
That seems like a raw deal. I don't know. If
it's not foil.
Maybe if it's 2 Iagos.
Oh, you know what?
Let's find another one.
Let's find another one. I'm about to pull one right here. Here it is.
All right.
And I have that pack too. Maybe. Oh, here we go.
You totally did. Yeah. Crack it open.
Look, Rochelle knows he's dangerous.
I will pass over the Tamatoa.
Oh. All right, you heard it here first. Oh wow! Now he's like, I better get a foil Iago.
The pressure. We got out of order. Oh, it's not. I just foiled it. Oh, we got Penny, the orphan. How did I do this last time? We got TikTok. I like this guy. Okay, he's got good energy.
Here,
I like his tenacity.
To me.
We got Madame Medusa. We have the Duchess.
Got the Duchess.
Glass Slipper. We got Pirate Pete. Oh, foil TikTok. Okay, how about this? This guy's way better than me.
Don't that work?
Oh no!
Oh my God. People are asking who are the people besides Rochelle. So we said at the start, but real quick.
Oh,
if you haven't met JDZ,
hello.
He's a great content creator in the community that is joining us today. And then Greg Tito is our new communications director.
Hi everybody, I'm Greg Tito. I keep looking at myself rather than at the camera, but
you gotta look down.
How are you? What's going on?
There you go. Yeah, it's good to be here.
We have lower thirds that we'll put up after the counter goes away.
Like I said, if I do anything, the counter goes away and resets. We don't want to reset.
We don't want that.
Yeah. Oh well, please.
Hey, you guys can slide a little bit of this. I want us to be framed.
Okay,
we're learning. This is our first official live stream with more than one person.
Okay. How's the sound? How's the light? How's it look? You guys, this is live. Okay, this is an event here. So how's it looking? How's it sounding? Because I think this is the first one, but there's going to be more. And I'm right up the street. I'll just walk here, and I'll just show up one day.
That's what's great.
And you guys can just let me get in. That's a badge or something. I mean, we can talk about this, or maybe I can come in here from time to time.
Yeah, we got a top-down one we can start to use.
That was the thing that we started chatting, and for people that watch your streams, there had been an ongoing joke of like Walt Disney was in your DMs. So that was me.
You've been making that
happen
as much as you can.
That is so funny. So, we had been chatting for a while, and then JD's like, by the way, you want to get lunch sometime? And I was like, oh, when will you be in the area? It's like, I'm always in the area. So
it just will happen. It just happens to coordinate that way. So I know a lot of people would be there. I have a lot of content creator people, a lot of great broadcasters. There are a lot of people in the community who are doing a fantastic job, really just telling the story about this game and sharing this game to a bunch of people. I can give shout outs for the remaining portion of the day if I want to start.
Just keep going.
But I just want to say I'm just so fortunate to just be so close to be here. So I'm certain that there are a ton of other individuals who could potentially be in the seat that I'm sitting right now, and hopefully no one's too jealous or start hating me too bad because I'm here and you're not.
Well, you'd be even more jealous if I gave you the Tomato. So
that's why I understand.
I didn't want it to
understand.
offset the thing.
I know we're just gonna just slide it to me on the way out.
Yeah,
so I'm not worried about it.
This was the actual reward for beating me on Katie's show. This is between me and him.
Okay, it's JDZ Quest with no S.
Good one.
Okay, all over the place. JDZ Quest on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram, on X. Okay, and I just started the X. I just started the Instagram, but I've been on Twitch, and like I said, it's been a slow grind. We started. It was just me and like 4 other people in there, and we just continually showed up every day and just kept going. And now we're almost at 1,600 followers on the JDZ Quest Twitch stream almost every day. So shout out to the Twitch, shout out to the YouTube, shout out to the GOAT World for lending me over here. Shout out to the ICL for all of the broadcast opportunities. You guys want to tune into the ICL. I'm sure you guys have seen the ICL. It's competitive Lorcana team play. It happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the Wonder Twitch. Luke Wonderland, DLC champion, is hosting and broadcasting that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's just lots of fun. Just any opportunity I can to be a broadcaster, because I think that's where my strong suit is. I'm a pretty decent, okay, middling player, but as a broadcaster, I think I can add something to the game, and I'm always going to be trying to do that. So.
I love when you're casting.
Very fair, Ryan. Very fair.
Maybe that's a preview.
Oh, wait, what? Hey,
I gotta go do that show later. I'll add it in.
One thing that I do want to mention again, Greg, I know that you've done this for other things before, but one of the things with a TCG is to make sure that there's card previews.
Yes.
So make sure that you remember that when you go out there.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
We've got to make sure we
got
get
a whole bunch of
stuff. Do
stuff.
you have the
here.
cards printed? Did you print the cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Where is that stack?
It's in here.
Oh, it's in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
don't let me
just make sure that you do not forget it.
Okay.
We're doing it live.
That's what a team does. We help each other out, right? We're lifting each other up, making things happen as much as we can. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. We'll make it happen. Because we got a show going in 28 minutes. We're gonna make it all happen. So I can't wait. It's gonna be what I like to say.
Let's hope they stick the landing on this transition.
Okay. I like that. I'm spelling that to Greg.
We're not just gonna do this.
You guys got a lot of practice. So.
These are really funny, and I'm about to. No. I'm a notorious joke thief, dude. I'll just take them. I'll put my own.
You're
twist
like the
on
Robin Williams of the Disney Lorcana.
There it is, and that one's gone. Okay, I'm taking that. I like that. You pause on it.
Sorry, that was a stand-up joke. I don't know. Maybe I used to do stand-up comedy, and there's lots of people who are like notorious for doing that scene, and they saw them in the back of the
insane.
Okay, the joke's gonna be somewhere else. So that's you. You're gonna be doing that. And I give you permission.
But the thing is about me, I always shout out to the real ones, salute to the OGs. If I know I'm stealing your joke, I'll always say, hey, I got credit from. I'll credit. Yeah, I'm big on giving credit.
That's an important part.
I'm big on giving credit. I'll steal your joke. But okay, after I get the LOLs, I'm like, that was great.
I do that. Yeah. I've done that before. Actually, I did this while we were doing, practices and rehearsals for the show. I said something that really killed. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious!" I'm like, "It was a Steve Martin bit from 1972." But I'm glad that you all really.
I mean, no. If I don't know you, you're not getting any shout outs. I'm just gonna steal with no credit.
All right, Steve Martin's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, free. He's free. Especially if it's 7. It's like there's a statute of limitations.
Right. Exactly.
If it's 40 years, get out of here, dude. Your joke's gone, pal. Give me that.
It's in the public domain. It's able to be here.
Exactly.
There's no copyright.
We're still in that.
No more.
We're taking that for sure.
That's awesome. All right, what's going on in the chat? Who's talking it up?
There is a bunch of just people that are happy that JD's here.
Much love. I'm glad I could be here too, and hopefully, I'm saying people enjoy it. And I know that this thing that's happening. I honestly don't know what's going to happen here in 26 minutes. And I'm more excited for that. I'm trying to hit the fast forward a little bit, but we're going to continue to let the time tick down. We're going to let it happen, and we're going to vibe. I think it's going to be.
We're going to vibe. Because it's Seattle. That's the cool thing too. We have these new offices here in Seattle. I've been living in Seattle for 10 years, and I've never actually worked in the city. I've always commuted outside of the city, which made no sense. But
That's
now I
insane.
get to be like, oh, I'm going to
That's
move
wild.
from the same.
Is that how you avoid the hills?
City limits
Yes.
inside. The
Everyone
city
else lives
here,
out of the city
where
and
the Ravenburger is,
travels into
office
it.
is in downtown Seattle. Right,
But the whole
next to
design
the
team
fields,
lives out
like,
of the city.
we're in the middle of this,
And they all
huge,
train in every day.
thriving city community. And Seattle, I don't know if everybody knows this, but it is a huge tabletop gaming like world. Like there are so many folks here who have worked at other companies, started their own companies, are making card games, making TCGs, making board games, making RPGs. And so I can't wait to start filtering all of the amazing people in this community through this room, right? Like bring them in, talk about their careers, their history, and of course all the Disney Lorcana players who are here. I want to know about you and your experiences with this game, with Disney, with all the amazing movies and shows that they produce, and how these cards are a great representation of those glimmers for those characters. And yeah, we're going to be doing so much more of that programming here from this room. So look forward to that. And if you are a content creator in the general area, or if you want to travel up here, let us know. Get in touch with us. Join the Discord, as we've said.
Discord.gg/DisneyLorcana.
What? Join the Discord.
Discord.gg/DisneyLorcana.
Yes, it works.
So good.
All right, awesome.
Hey, let me tell you,
We should have a button where we put like flash that on the screen. But not now because the counter will go away.
If this is if you're ever thinking about coming to Seattle, like right now is the time to come, because I'm telling you, the weather outside, oh my goodness.
Oh, it is.
Seattle in the spring and in the summertime, I put it up against any location
It's gorgeous
on earth. It is just so good, so
so
nice.
right.
The sun is shining, people are smiling. When the sun comes out, people just get crazy. Like people are jogging and riding bikes and on motorcycles and
water,
barbecuing
like,
on their top of their car. It's just so much going on.
On top of the car, they're doing barbecuing. While they're driving.
There's not normal activities for any place when it's sunny.
They're driving, eating ice cream, barbecuing, cutting grass, just doing all the summer activities at the same time.
I know we get this reputation. Seattle has this reputation of being it's rainy, it's cold.
I think it is. We got to see Seattle in what, December?
Ironic.
But that's only true for like November to.
It was rainy.
It was not beautiful. It was cold.
Really April through
I love
September,
Seattle.
October.
It's gorgeous.
It is the most gorgeous,
amazing
climate ever. There's no bugs, which is huge. I lived in the South. It's bad. There's no.
It was sad because we went to the hour that we were.
Yeah, so if you don't like spiders, it's probably not the best.
It rained a lot when we were there, though.
Yeah, it was just very gray. You couldn't really see the horizon.
70 degrees.
What's funny is every other time I've been there, the weather has been like immaculate.
The beach, the ocean. You have like, and we also don't have the insects and the bugs, like you said. The heat. We don't have the crazy heat.
Yeah.
We don't have the super torrential downpours. We don't have a lot of natural disasters. These no earthquakes. And let's go. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. I shouldn't even said that. But like tornadoes and all those kind of hurricanes. Sorry. We just don't have that kind of stuff. But just driving here, it took me a long time to get here because there's so much traffic because of the huge accident. But just looking at, I'm serious. It was a nice drive because I'm taking the scenic route. You got the mountains, you got the trees, you got the beautiful views. I'm like, this place is pretty nice.
It is.
And then
I can't wait to start biking. I'm gonna bike from West Seattle.
Let's go
down to the ferry. There's a water taxi that goes across the Salish Sea. They call it, right?
Oh,
part of the Puget Sound.
There's a slow mode.
And then I'm gonna bike up like the waterfront.
You can't chat again.
Past Pike Place Marsh, all those like beautiful.
I didn't realize there was a slow mode, and I was like, oh wait, why didn't it work? And I hit enter like 3 times.
Doing pictures and selfies on my Instagram.
Let's go.
Like, oh, my biking commute to this amazing office.
I'll follow you. I don't think I follow you on Instagram. I need to make that. I need to fix that. I'll get that fixed.
Absolutely.
If production's watching this and you're controlling the Instagram right now, let's go ahead and slap a follow on Greg real quick if you haven't done so already.
At Greg Tito. GregTito.com. That's also where I have some stuff about books and things I've written.
Let's go.
And then I'm on Blue Sky. I know. What do you think of Blue Sky? Have you used that
listen, I just figured out the X thing like a week ago. Okay, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I was like, oh, it's on X. What does that mean? Okay, I just saw this thing. It's formerly known as Twitter. Now X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know Twitter.
I know Twitter.
Twitter was great.
I didn't know Twitter.
Past tense.
I missed all of that. Okay, I skipped the Twitter, we skipped the Instagram, we skipped everything until this whole thing started. It was like, oh, you need to get on social media. Well, I tried it. abysmal. I'm having a bad time, Greg.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
You'll get
I'm
better.
not.
You'll get
I'm
better.
not enjoying myself, but it is what it is.
You'll grow
It's
like you do with everything.
it's happening.
Yeah, right.
It's
Like,
happening.
like you do with playing Lorcana. You
There you
get
go.
better. You get, you know, you
Stair
level up
steps.
a little bit
Baby
along the way.
steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps. For sure.
Well, I love Blue Sky. It has become my, you know, communication point of choice. And so we're excited about that because there's just so many more different communities, and I mean, like Discord, it feels like a growing up of things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is a new platform, and we're
9.3K.
to jump on board.
I'll get
I know, right?
production.
I'll
JD,
follow you
Making
there.
11
we'll-
to
I'm
12.
telling you, I love how you're giving notes to your production team.
production is my wife. I don't. What's a one person production?
She loves it when you call her.
So
out.
So we got a message in the chat of is Disney Lorcana going to work with any more North America content creators that are new?
Yes.
Just
Hey,
The answer is yes.
you see this guy?
hey,
There he is.
what's up?
Yeah.
I'm new.
Well,
I'm a content creator,
Yeah.
and I think there's going to be more opportunities because I'm gonna keep it a full buck nasty being with you guys. Okay, cool. Keep it 100, cool 100 with you guys.
Keep it.
This is being real. Okay, EU's crushing us out here in the content creation support space. There, I'm gonna keep it a full
Shots
support.
fired.
Okay, shout out to Baker, shout out to Spessy, shout out to Kawa and Earl Meister and all the great EU content creators.
Great folks.
They're crushing us.
They
Okay,
are,
bad.
Yeah.
And as a content creator, okay, in the North American space, you know, I do feel very, very prideful about that. And I see them and they're flexing. Hey guys, we got all this great stuff. We're doing these set championships, very exclusive content creation things. We got all these opportunities. And I'm just like looking out the window, like, hey, we need to match that energy. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Again, not taking nothing away from them.
But now you're looking out the window from the top.
Yeah, we're here.
We're
You see
here.
that? We're coming. And I know for a fact
This
we
turned
have.
into like a wrestling promo. You're like, you're right.
Let me tell you something, Spezzy. When we get there in SummerSlam, I'm coming for you. Baker, lock in, baby. You're going down. No, something like that. No, but still.
They're gonna join the team though. That's the thing, right? Like I you know, obviously
Yeah.
there's amazing stuff that they're doing, and we can learn and grow.
For sure.
And make sure that they're a part of it as well. Like I
Mhm.
would love for them to come. You know, guys, if you're out in the Seattle area, come be a part of this. Come and join the room, and we'll open up some packs. I can't guarantee you'll get an amazing pull, but
Every time you say that, I'm looking right at it's on
I
the
know,
table. It's on
right.
Greg. It's on the
It's
table
like-
now,
now
and
it's
it's
on the
not slaved
table.
up. It's on the table.
Here, I won't get any coffee on it. I swear.
It's raw, uncut, enchanted tomato just naked
Just there.
on the table, and I
Oil.
hate that for all of us. Okay, and I think Rochelle knows how I'm feeling. I'm sweating a little bit.
This is also a preview simulator. You're gonna hate something that happens later.
No, please. I'm sweating. I'm actively sweating right now. I'm kidding.
That's because
Nope.
we turned the air off. in
No,
here.
no, but seriously though, I
Notice
think that there
the
are some
crickets of
phenomenal
zero response.
content creators out there, big and small,
Yeah.
all over the world, who are doing a great job of telling the story of the game and keeping the game fresh and live and putting their own unique perspectives on it. There's so many people that I subscribe to and that I watch all the time. But I think to whoever said that, I think it's just keep doing what you're doing, keep grinding, and know what you're doing it for. Because if you're doing it for some type of financial thing, it's probably the market. I just don't think it's big enough for that yet. But if you're doing it for the passion, if you really like this game, if you really like this community, and you're doing it because you enjoy the process of creating things and making things and engaging with community, then you're going to have joy. You're going to seek joy. And this is me telling you, if you're thinking about it, this is your time to just do it. Like there's no one's going to sit there and say, hey, Greg, I need you to make this YouTube channel and I need you to have it done by this day. That's not how creativity works. It's going to have to be you being inspired by yourself to get out there and do something that you want to do. And whoever watches it, great, but it's something that you want to make. And hopefully if you put the passion behind it, people will be attracted to it and they'll continue to come back. And I think it can work.
I think that's a really important part about content creation in general is like if it's not something that you are doing for you, you can get burnt out so quickly.
Absolutely.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always think of Shia LaBeouf where you're just like, just do it.
Do it, yeah.
Make it, turn it into
Yeah.
something that you can, and that's it. You got to have that,
Right.
that mentality and also get the joy out of it.
For
And
sure.
That will spread the joy to everyone else, right? I mean, that's what the community is all about. It's like lifting everybody up who's learning and growing and getting something out of your content, right? You're putting it out there in the world like we're doing right now, right? That's what this is. And so just going back to all the European Union folks who are coming, like they have high-speed rail, and they're able to get to different cities a little bit quicker than we are here in the United States. We have a big country, and so that's why Seattle here has been a little bit felt a little bit more isolated, because we're like bringing people from the East Coast is not as easy as it is to bring people from Manchester or whatever. And I don't know how maps work or locations or areas or anything like that, but the invitation is always there, right? So making your content, make it awesome, make it for you, and we'll see that and hopefully bring you in and make you highlighted here on the live streams that we're doing. That's a big part of what I want to do going forward, is start shining that spotlight on people who are doing cool, amazing things in the community. And that's what this is going to be all about going forward. That's what the next chapter is all about.
Absolutely. I like it. It's like a new beginning, a fresh start, the next chapter. And I think that's super important. So this is me telling you, if you're thinking about it, and there's never going to be a written invitation. No one's going to tell you to start making videos. No one's going to tell you to start streaming. No one's going to tell you.
We'll get on a written invitation. Actually, production. Can we get a written invitation out there?
Please, a written, formal headed letter to everyone out there. I think if you're thinking about doing this, is me telling you should do it, and I would like to watch it, because I'll watch most of the stuff, and it's just not enough, I think, of people doing high quality content, or any kind of content. Just mix it up. Just find your own market, find your own niche, and fit in there, and just do your thing. And someone will find you, and it's going to work.
We got past the 15-minute mark here.
Now stop looking at the clock, Greg. You just got me back on the timer now.
I really thought that we were going to mess up the live stream at some point. So we do have a safety of another 15-minute counter.
We did have a 15-minute
that we could have put up there, but I don't think we need to, because we're just that good.
Hey, we're cooking.
Yeah, we're making it happen.
We're cooking. I'm getting another boost in here. Okay, here we go.
Boost it up.
I'm boosting. Now I know.
Foil Iago.
Okay, we're gonna get a full Iago.
You're calling it? You're calling it?
It's gonna happen.
Go get it started.
Please, Toby.
That would be way easier.
Dolores.
There has to be stakes with the pack opening, right?
You could be a hand model. I think you're doing a fantastic job. Hey.
Bell is one of my.
Little town is a quiet village. There you go. That's a little sample.
There you go.
That's a little sample. That's a little taste.
Is that one of the ones you go to?
That's a little taste. I got that one. Baymax.
We got that big one.
Oh,
where we got big Baymax and little Baymax.
Let's go.
Right next to each other.
Like, if that doesn't give you the idea of how big those cards are.
Not this guy.
Not this time. What did you got?
Mariano. Mariano's on his way. Shout out to Katie.
Your boyfriend's here.
Shout out to my good friend Katie. She always, every time she sees this guy, she's always, Mariano's on his way. She does way better. Okay, but quite fun. She's another. Katie.
Katie's boyfriend's here.
Mariano's on his way. Something like that. Quite good.
I like that. Katie actually had a Kermit thing going on.
Katie's actually in the chat and said, "What can I do to be on one of these in between Rochelle and JDC?"
You're welcome. Come on.
You gotta take the trip. Get on the plane.
Seattle.
Just start walking and get up here.
Yeah.
I think we are going to get better at doing video calls and things like that too. So not everybody has to travel to be in this room. You can travel via the interwebs to be a part of this.
Not worth it. In the room, or don't be there at all.
All of this amazing equipment works. I know some folks.
I'll say it, if they put me on camera, I'll walk from North Carolina. I'll vlog the whole trip.
Forrest Gump.
All the way.
Listen.
I am not a smart man.
I've learned a lot. I've been streaming and broadcasting for a long time now, and I've got a pretty good depth of knowledge. But I'm looking around this dojo here you guys got set up, and this is far more advanced than I have ever seen. We got all cams up here. You got cams. Bro, can we get camera 2 here? Is that we can't switch? We can't switch. Never mind. Okay. No. We won't. We got camera 1. We got camera 2. We got camera 3. This is insane. Like
this camera up here.
Camera
for top down.
It's this whole thing is next level.
Once we get through the announcements and we don't need the timer,
yeah,
I will go through all the cameras.
We will do all of them. We'll put our faces in all of them. We'll make it fun.
This setup is much
better. I wonder if they're going to walk along.
We got the sound deals and everything. Yeah. It's next level. This is a professional organization.
God, if they're going to watch along, it's going to be forever.
Tate and Josh, who spent a couple of days putting this together and making it look awesome, and allowed us just to come in and press.
How many people are watching?
9.2.
Fantastic job.
Oh, we haven't cracked yet.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
put it through its courses.
We
and,
still got 12
let them
minutes.
Make things happen. I think actually you were pointing back there. I think we actually need one more.
There
camera
is over
to point
10K
this
in
way.
the entire
because we have a table
Disney
here.
Lorcana
and we want people
trading
to be able to,
game
like, do,
section,
back rush,
just not in this stream.
or any
Makes
type of
sense.
play against each
You would
other.
know
So
if you
having
played me
that,
because I have my
think, is
name in
next
big
level.
bold letters
think,
across
like,
my chest.
Getting playing here and seeing gameplay is like a must.
He's very
So,
memorable.
Like I said, you guys, if
Oh.
you call me at any moment,
AJ just
okay,
just
say,
got
hey,
there too.
or don't even call
Oh,
me.
you
Just
know.
outside. I'll just be camping out in
Yesterday
the just give me
at
a
like
key. I'll
2 in
just
the
walk
morning, I
in.
sent Dick a
Just pretend like I work
picture
here.
of
Like, hey,
a
this is
number
guy.
that
Why does
was
he keep
not
showing up?
824 and said simulation not confirmed. I hope it gave you a good laugh at 2 in the
But we'll
morning.
get you in. We'll get
Yeah,
you in.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
play all the time. That's the best part.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
slide me a little
If you
key.
if you will
I'm-
if you call, I will.
I'm always happy when you're
Okay.
thinking about
I
me
will
at
not.
2 in the morning.
Rochelle, listen, I need you to back off of that.
It's okay. You were
You're
the one who
sounding
got
way
kicked out of
too.
chat in the middle of the
That's
night.
way too
We made a copy
definite.
already.
I
You're
cannot
sounding way too
hear you
definite.
at
Oh
all.
my
You gotta leave a small.
Yeah, you guys
door
are low.
open.
This is
No
loud.
pun intended.
The JD door.
Can
I
can
can't hear
get
Alex
hey,
whenever he talks
maybe
ever.
you know what? Maybe not a key right now, but maybe
Soon.
someday. Give me just leave it open ended because Disney's all about dreams. Okay, it's all about hope.
Mhm.
Okay, we don't want to just extinguish the hope. We got.
I'm glad we're not on the screen right now because
So
I'm
you say
eating
you'll
a
never
banana.
get a key.
Nice.
Heart's broken. Okay,
Okay,
heart's broken.
you can dream for a key. You could wish for a key.
Wish. I'm gonna crack open one.
If
Let's
he
see if
pulls
we get
another, if he
another
pulls
one.
heavy here, I'm walking out of here. There it is.
ADG is so
What's it
loud
gonna be?
compared to
What's
the
it
other
gonna be? We
two.
don't know.
If Greg
Well,
pulls
he's
heavy
just behind.
again,
Greg's on the
I'm
other side of the
walking
mic,
outta here.
and then
no, I'm kidding.
Rochelle's mic's
What if he
not pointing
What if I
towards
can't
her.
open this pack?
Oh, let me show you the secret. Here's the secret, and I learned
What is
this.
the secret?
I learned this from
did it.
I learned this from Lorcana
Inside
Bell, and I'm gonna share this with you, Greg,
Share it.
and
Share
everyone
it.
else. You take the pack right here, and you pull it back like that.
Yeah, that's what I was. Oh,
That's what I do. Yeah.
There you go.
And-
That's what I'm
and
doing.
open it.
Destroys it.
Really fast, the time.
We're close. We're getting there.
9 minutes,
Speaking of
44
dreams.
seconds. All right, we got some hero.
There goes my hero. I
You
got that one
guys
too.
cannot see it at all. I know. We do have another angle, which is that camera over there, which we're gonna do it eventually. Canine Crunchies. Cybug.
JD's like, what do I do? What do I do with my hands?
I like it slow. I don't know.
It works for you.
all
It
the,
works.
all the comments, I like to do it. Can you pronounce this for me?
Gizmo.
Yzma. Thank you.
Wow.
I think
Wow.
The first time I did that.
Oh
That's
my
a choice.
god.
Yzma.
Clip it.
Why
That's a
not?
choice.
Oh, I do love Robin Hood. Robin Hood is certainly one of my favorites. I love so many Robin Hoods.
Somewhere Breezy's crying.
Oh, that was so good.
Someday I'll figure out what the
Greg, come on, Greg, get locked in.
I don't know if that works.
Ooh, that works. Yeah, that was good. Awesome.
I don't know.
Races
It
machine.
looks fine to me.
Fix It Felix Jr. Oh, we're getting into the special ones. I've got
The special ones.
Rhino.
Oh, snap.
Hello. Hello, Rhino.
Oh,
Ooh, oh.
look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Back to
I got
back.
back-to-back Jafar.
That's neat.
That's right. We got
Foil one?
Jafar newly crowned and then Jafar newly crowned. In
No,
a
that's actually the worst.
foil.
Oh,
I hate
That's
when that
super common. You also get
That's
that in
pretty
the
neat.
starter
I don't
deck.
think- You don't really.
Yeah,
you don't
that's-
really
that's
see
why
that
it's
back
worst.
these days. That was nice.
Well, it'd be fine if the card was,
I'm trying to get that
playable.
effect so that y'all can see it.
We can
I
hope
got,
for
I got
next
the
set,
Cyborg.
right?
We got Tanana.
You can hope all you
Robin
want.
Hood. Okay.
That card is
Pacha,
functionally
I like
worse
the
than
Pacha.
Mickey Mouse.
King Stefan. This guy
Uh-oh.
crushes.
And it's
in
probably
Sealed as well.
just worse
You
than
got-
Treasure Guardian.
I like a King Stefan. This guy
Yeah.
soloed me in Sealed. Hey,
Uh,
Matter
Where's
Bell.
the Mickey?
I pulled in
but it
All
doesn't
time
it
low.
doesn't combo
Very
with
lit.
the lamps
Steel
though.
Coil. Pascal. This card also crushes in Sealed and Limited. Goofy. Let's go. Legendary. We out here.
Mickey.
Yeah. And we got the Kenai foil. It's better than Iago, by the way.
I saw an amethyst foil and was like, am I losing the
No.
tomato?
Oh, I would never do that to you, Rochelle.
I got a Cogsworth.
Let's go.
Elsa.
Elsa.
Water has memory.
That card's cool.
I think that was Katie loved that card. That was the thing. He's a tramp. Roger Radcliffe. Orville. Helga Sinclair.
Helga.
There's a lot of
Yeah, that's my card too.
Helga Sinclair. There's a lot of people trying to get people to play this card.
That card's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, especially right now with all the evasive stuff going on. That card's quite neat.
Pascal. the Prince, Chernabog, Pongo, and Freckles foil.
Ooh. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You can tell it's Freckles because he's got freckles.
Hey.
Is that how they do it?
What?
It's like the same thing with Patch. He's got a patch.
They'll have like the dots.
spots.
You had me going there for a second, Greg, because I was like, is there really a noticeable, discernible difference between Freckle and the rest?
They're all named Freckles.
they all are Freckles. We
Freckles
are
and
all
Spot.
Freckles.
Looks
Okay.
like there's no way to
Okay.
discern freckles.
6 minutes left. I can't believe it. I gotta start cleaning up. I'm in that like, nervous.
Oh,
Oh
Left
man.
it.
Oh man. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Card previews.
Card previews. Well, where are they? Are they in here?
They're right there.
They're where?
They're right there under the desk.
oh no.
Uh
Oh,
All
oh.
right, we got them. I think we know where they are.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'm
Show me something cool.
I need to get some. I didn't
gotta
get
my
any
energy after the show.
I didn't get a chance to eat this morning. I was driving and I was like, you know what? Let's just bypass. I don't
didn't
eat.
either. I
I'm
didn't
locked
either.
in with you. I don't eat.
I'm
I'm
It's
so
not-
excited. Yeah.
You know what?
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and we have failed.
Unless it is the next chapter.
And this is the next chapter is the most important meal.
And
of the
you
day.
have failed.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, are you guys getting excited? I'm getting a little excited.
I am like
I am so excited.
the anticipation is killing me. And again, everyone out there who's watching this live stream right now, thank you so much for hanging out and keeping the
Being a part of
anticipation
this,
level
yeah.
high and showing up, showing your love. I can see the comments rolling in. I thank you for being here, and I think it's going to be great. I'm excited as a fan and as
I really
someone who
thought we were
doesn't know
building
exactly
to a
what's about
one-shot
to be
across the board.
announced.
I agree.
I'm ready.
That would have
I'm
been
ready.
nice.
You're in.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Laser focused. Just like you all should be.
The chat, they keep naming a brand name that I'm not gonna say,
Okay.
but they
Is it?
they keep wanting you to
Oh.
one shot a hand pie.
Okay.
That's how we'll refer
Is
to
it-
it.
is it- oh, yeah, we're in the dojo. Do we cannot say what it is, but it is
Yeah.
is it a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without
Yeah.
without ends of the bread around it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is my commentary.
Those are good in the
sustenance.
freezer. You put them in the
Yeah,
freezer.
put them in the freezer.
Ugh.
Let them thaw out in the pocket.
Ooh.
You pull it out.
I don't think we have any.
Take it right now. If
Otherwise,
you had one, I would.
absolutely.
If you had one right now, it's gone. I would
We've
demolish.
got actually an entire tray here under the table.
I would completely.
It'd be just like
This
the
We need to
Enchanted
remember
Tomato.
that That's like the JD
Yes.
sustenance.
You know what? When I finally get famous, that'll be my demands. Okay, I need a trailer.
That'll be your
Someone
writer,
said
yeah, right?
Air fry and you'll
The
never
M&M's
go back.
separated by color.
You
and
never
then-
air fried it before? Someone said
I've
air fry and you'll never go back.
hand
Oh,
pie.
that might be next level. I'm trying that.
All right.
That sounds
I
good.
like that. I like that. That's a good idea.
That sounds
Yeah.
good, man. I'm trying that now. That's a great tip.
So
Air
like
fry.
we worked on what's being revealed today, and I'm still like so excited.
So excited. I know, right?
It's like it has this like Christmas morning kind of vibe.
1.2.
Anytime we do one of these things, I get very like, oh, I can't wait for people. To
There
see
it
How
is.
could you not? Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. And then here we're in the new office. I can't wait to. Everybody should be gathering in the kitchen, like getting ready to see everything that we've been planning this whole time.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you gonna get people together?
I hope so. Well, they should be going there already. They should be making.
Mhm.
They
Okay.
should be congregating there.
Okay.
I think.
It should be congregating
I
there.
hope so, anyway. Gotcha.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
Tuesday is normally a day they're not in the
We're in a
office.
closed door here, so we can't.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
yeah.
new
Okay,
deal.
okay.
They don't know that
Possible.
it's supposed to be
Oh,
like
They're
that.
gonna
Probably,
see.
a
They're gonna see.
day.
Well, we have
They get
we
like
have some cameras
privacy.
outside, but
Okay.
they'll see that we're in a closed room.
Oh,
So
man.
JD has been talking to no one.
You guys have to believe in the magic.
Overtempering on there.
Hey, you. Hey, clean that desk up, okay? All that stuff. Greg, not Greg. What's this guy?
Very clean.
Clean that up. We
Yeah.
got a people coming around.
Yeah, right.
And you get back to work, pal. What are you doing?
They're getting the garbage cans and like pushing everything into it, making it ready to go. I know, right? We got 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
It is 26 seconds.
This is like the gates are open for Reign of Jafar.
Is that
It
just
is
a
the Reign
random
of Jafar opening? Yeah.
this
So
championship stitch
oh
on
my
the
gosh, I'm
like?
so excited.
Oh, it's a
I really
sticker
hope
on
they
her.
spoil
computer.
the
I was like,
spoilers
Sticker on
for
her
it.
laptop.
I was like,
I
where did
think
that
I
come
called it.
from?
He's newly
Hopefully-
crowned.
Yeah, it's a.
hopefully
I think they
called
printed it.
Okay.
It's a sticker.
And that Arcasia
I see it now.
is
I
actually
was
Jafar the whole
confused
time.
before.
Thoughts?
No.
Dang
Wow.
Behind the
We're
timer,
just
so
gonna-
it's a little
I'm gonna
hidden.
deconfirm that right now. No.
Dang it. Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
it's
Okay.
We're gonna call it Jafar's Island.
Okay.
That kind of.
But we didn't.
Gives it
Oh,
away.
there's an island.
like a little twist, like a little twisty twist there.
I like that, right? Like he's like a mask pull.
Yeah.
Right. I see.
Maybe we'll get some of that going. Let's figure out.
No, he just is.
There is no more famous word for Rochelle to say than no.
His jam.
Give me the lamp. That's my Jafar.
Could you imagine if I
10.5? Man, we might hit.
I doubt you.
We'd have to wait an entire other hour for us to put it out there. I know, right? We're almost a minute and a half left. It's gonna be so great.
Do it.
Are you all getting excited about the next chapter? Because I am. It's.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Are you excited about the next chapter? Are you looking forward to Reign of Jafar?
All of the stuff.
I would be more excited if JGZ just
got a
smashed
lot of
me.
foils here. We're gonna crack up with some more. We'll see you guys after this, right?
We're gonna
You're
rip up
still be
these.
here.
Oh, we got Let's Go.
I want to
in
see
the
him eat a
chat.
hand pie,
Let's go,
personally.
let's go.
And pies are best.
All right, I have to go talk to a whole bunch.
We got to bring him like a Marie
Talking
Calendar.
to everybody here.
Frozen.
We're talking in front of people. It's gonna be very exciting. Yeah, 45 minutes left.
You're gonna have to talk to our coworkers and not this group of over 10,000 viewers.
10,000 strangers who are watching right now.
Hello.
That's easier because I can't see. Well, actually, no, I can see.
10,000.
I can see what you're doing.
These are 10,000 of our friends.
Of our dearest friends. I can't wait.
10,000 Illumineers.
Some of you who are excited about watching this next chapter because it is going to be very exciting. All right, 20 seconds left.
I can't believe we made
All right,
it.
last predictions, go.
Oh my gosh.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna?
Jafar.
He might
Predictions. People that made the game.
For the people who moved.
How did you know it?
I'm kidding.
5 seconds.
Oh my God.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
Go.
All right, should we do it now? All right, let's go.
Go.
Got it.
Okay.
See you later.
Let's go.
Bye, Greg.
Pull the feed.
What the? We're full screen.
Awesome. It's time to do a show. Let's go see if we can make this happen. This is such a great office. I'm really excited about being here. And
I
being
love this.
In the heart
I
of
actually
Seattle.
love this.
We get to show it off here. Look, there's water. There's the Puget Sound. It's amazing. We've got this amazing group of people who work on Disney Lorcana here to watch the next chapter. It's going to be
Not
fantastic.
sponsored by Rody.
Hey,
Hey.
I told them all we got to get going. All right.
Yeah.
I got to
I
make
love
sure,
that.
round up all the troops, make sure they're all here.
It's like
All right, let's do it.
the meat.
Awesome. All right, everybody, we're going to start the next chapter very soon. Get in there, make it happen. Oh, good, Rochelle. Thank you. Perfect. I love that. Thank you so much. Awesome. All right, are you going to be able to come and watch the show? Yeah. All right, great. Awesome. We'll see you there. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Can't wait to see you there.
There's a lot
This
of
is
empty
great.
guests
Are you
today.
going to be able to come? Of course. Yes. Excellent. I love it. All right, Kelsey, did you got your signs? Awesome. Applause. Yay!
Applause.
Everybody loves clapping. So good. Shane, are you going to be here?
Definitely going to be there.
Excellent. Awesome. I can't wait.
Look,
This is
Shane.
going to be so much fun.
Wow.
Everybody from game design. Of course, they're
Where's
playing.
our-
They're making
there's
things happen. They're
Allison!
protesting. I love it. Awesome. Are you guys going to be able to come and make it?
There's Andy.
Awesome. All right, go down to the kitchen. Make sure. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Allie, you're going to be able to do that?
Yes, I will. Definitely.
All right,
Let's
sweet.
do
I can't
it.
wait. This is going to be so fun. All right,
Where's
everybody over here
Sam?
from marketing.
Where's Britannia?
What? All right, we need that energy a little bit higher. One more time.
We met that girl. She's from on the left.
Yes. All right, I'm going to need you guys. I need you all to make it happen.
What
Awesome.
Greg
Cool.
are we missing right now?
Coming
Two
together
kids.
like it's
Okay.
happening. All right, Matt and Renee, you coming? Awesome. I can't wait. Oh, Mike, what are you working on?
Villainous, of course.
Wow.
Nice.
That is
And that's all happening right here. Oh, God, look at all these amazing things.
Someone
Moxie?
say no.
Moxie, I want to talk to you.
Puppy.
All right, you can go away. That's fine. We'll talk to you later. I can't wait to play all of
Where
these
is
games right
Sam?
now. They work on it right here in this
Where's
office, which is
Sam?
fantastic. Naomi, are you going to be able to come?
Oh, yeah.
I'm there.
Well, we have been rehearsing this whole time, so she better be there, right? Okay, awesome. Excellent. Florian, good to see you. You going to be able to come make it?
Where's Fletch?
We're gonna go do the show.
Oh.
We've
Oh,
been
is that
practicing.
right now?
That's happening right now.
All right, I'm on my way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. And I just want to show off this because I love all these games. Anywhere where there's a whole bunch of games playing, it makes my heart really sing. It's really sing. All right, awesome. Elaine, get there. Come on. Do you know what we're saying? Okay, great. Awesome. All right, come on
Wow,
this
this
way. We got to
is
get all these people involved. This
pretty
new office is
massive,
fantastic. Look at
dude.
all these amazing conference rooms, places to sit,
Kinda.
places to be.
I love how this all
There's
seems
play
to
testing.
be
It's not happening
just
in
one
there right
giant
now, but it
purple
does happen in there
food.
sometimes. It's happening. It's amazing. All right, I think there's one more.
Yeah,
Like more than
thing.
anything.
Oh yeah, I think Kyle is in here. He said he was working on something really important. Hey,
So I think I have finally
That was gonna
figured
be
out where
Steve.
this pattern goes. It's a signature.
this does not make any sense. What is this?
This is rules, man.
Stop this right now. We gotta tell
That's
everybody about the
funny.
next chapter. What's
That's
happening?
hilarious.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be right back.
Right, what?
At least they're self-aware.
7
Oh,
words.
good.
7 words. No. All
Very
right,
good.
this is gonna be okay. I swear to gosh, this is gonna be fun because
That
over
was the
here
best
you
part
can
of the
see. I
announcement.
love that this is in the heart of Seattle. This office. It makes me have my heart sing a little bit as a Seattleite. And look,
Love
I
the
got the
view.
Space Needle right there.
Love
Everybody
the view.
is
Oh,
up
that's really
in
All right,
that
everyone knows
building
where the
right now. They're
headquarters is
playing
now?
Dox
Disney
yourself.
Lorcana trading card game. It's gonna be
YouTube
fun. I think so.
101.
Look, the elevator.
Everyone knows where we are now.
That means that
I'm gonna
everybody has
stand
had
out
time
there
to
with a
come and be
sign.
part
Invite.
of
Put me on
this
the
Yeah,
Lorcana.
show.
We'll just
I
show
can't
up.
wait. It is going to be fantastic. Everybody's here. Oh my God, look! You all are here. You made it. Oh my God.
There's
I don't
Steve.
need this anymore. I'm putting that right down there. Hello, everyone. Welcome
All right.
to the next chapter
All right.
of the Disney
That
Lorcana
was good.
trading card game. I am so excited to be here and talk to you all about the fun stuff. We've got a lot of information, a lot of announcements, a lot of content to go through over the next hour. It's going to be fantastic. I need to take a deep breath in order to be able to say it all. It's amazing. All right. So first off, I am Greg Tito. I am the communications director for the Disney Lorcana trading game at Ravenburger. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you for
Where
clapping
did
for me.
JD go?
I really needed it. First off, I want to tell us all about an amazing time. Gen Con 2023. It was when the Disney Lorcana trading card game launched. I was on the outside looking in, and I was so excited to see everyone excited about this game. There were lines around the block. Everyone was so jazzed about what was occurring. These amazing cards were everyone's portals into this new interpretation of many different Disney glimmers and characters, and it was exciting. Since then, there have been a lot of amazing things. We'll get to all that, but I want to give shout outs to all of the amazing people, some of which are in this room, who have been there since the beginning, and that is what we're all here for, and that's why you're all going to clap, right? Yes! I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, where's the
Couple of
camera?
shout outs first.
Goodness, Allie.
I want to shout out Ryan Miller and Steve Warner, the co-creators of this game,
Okay.
making it very, very awesome. I also want to shout out Shane Hartley, the creative director, directing all of the creative around those amazing artworks on the cards that you know and love so well. Of course, some of the people who were talking about that were people who were marketing. They don't get shout outs too often, but one of them, Renee Flores, has been there from the very beginning. Renee is here. Yay! Thank you for being a big part
Place is
of
great.
this community. I also want to give a shout out to Bobby Wilgris, who willed this game into existence. Thank you so much, Bobby. Would not be here without her. Very amazing. Of course, the cards are great. The narrative is great. The design is great. But sometimes the first thing that people see is the packaging and the artwork that brings people to want to crack it open and throw it away. But it is an amazing part of what makes this Disney Lorcana game amazing. And that was all designed, led by Sophia Shimamura. Let's give a big shout out to Sophia and all of her work. Yes. Amazing. And then, of course, community manager Rochelle Brady has been here from the very beginning, from that event at Gen Con in 2023, telling all of you about the amazing things that's happening within the community. So give a shout out to Rochelle. So great. Love her. Love her. And then there's one person who's been supporting all of those amazing people I just listed and many of the people in this room. Jenny Webb is an amazing part of why Disney Lorcana has been here and making it all amazing. So let's give one final amazing shout out to Jenny Webb. Excellent. All right. But that's not actually the last one. It's all of you watching at home who have been an amazing part of this Disney Lorcana TCG community. It's all about you making this happen. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of it. These last 2 years have been an amazing journey for this game. We started with the first chapter. What a great jump out of the gate. And then we've had set after set after set, 7 sets. In fact, more than 1,500 cards have been unique cards have been released for this game over that span. We've got an 8th set coming on the way. And that means there's been more than 1 billion cards presented and made all around the world, playing everywhere. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a journey. It's a journey. We couldn't have done any of that without all of you playing and loving this game so much at home. So again, you are the lifeblood of what makes this community great. And it's what's going to bring us into the future of this game. The next chapter, as it were, we're all going to take this book, turn it to the next page. The next chapter is here. And I am excited to bring on someone who is going to tell us all about how we're going to make that happen. Elaine Chase, here she is.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait.
All right.
Hi, Elaine. How are you doing?
Hi, Greg. I am thrilled to be here.
All those things.
This is like, I love this. It's really funny.
So,
I got like Ellen
so it's
DeGeneres
funny, right?
vibes.
Because you and I both watched the Disney Lorcana trading card game kind of just storm in and take the whole industry by surprise.
It's true.
Really.
Yeah.
Right. I've been in the trading card game industry for decades. I don't want to date myself. I've worked on
how many decades?
Literally a dozen, different games,
Oh,
including the big ones. But the Disney Lorcana trading card game was just the most spectacular launch I've ever seen in this industry, really.
Out of the gate.
And it just blew us all away. So I am so happy to be here in Seattle in this fantastic office.
I know, check it out.
Combining my love and experience and passion for trading card games with my absolute geeky fandom for Disney. Like, I am such a Disney goob. I love Disney to death. And so for me, this community, this game, this job is like a dream come true.
I love it. I'm sorry. It's a dream come true that we've been able to assemble this team and join the amazing folks who have been here all along. It really is feeling like a dream team.
It is. Yeah. The honestly, the number one reason why I came in and joined Disney Lorcana was for this amazing, creative, passionate, driven team who just, cares so much about the product they're crafting and the community they're crafting it for, and lets their love for Disney shine through in every little detail.
It's great. It's great. I can't wait to tell them all about the amazing things that we've got planned, because Disney is a big part of all of our lives here, right? From being a young person, loving all of the materials and movies and comic books and LPs. I was old enough to have a record player that I listened to. All of this stuff.
Player?
Yeah.
What about 8-tracks?
I think they did make 8 tracks of Disney soundtracks.
It's a long time ago.
Now I gotta try and find it. We got an 8-track player down here. No. We're gonna start. Yeah. So you said you're a big Disney fan. What's been a big part of your life?
Yeah, I've loved Disney, my whole life, the more decades that I've been around the card game industry. But it's not just me, right? It's being able to share the love of Disney, with my family. We're big, park goers, and we love, watching Disney entertainment, and just everything about the lifestyle is really there. It's just so meaningful, right? And there's just so many fun moments throughout so many different beautiful movies and entertainment that are out there, that the Disney Lorcana trading card game really gets to shine a spotlight on. All these cool little fan moments that you just every time you open a pack and look at the cards, you're like, I remember that. I love that. I love that. And then you sprinkle in the ways we can show the characters off in a new light, and kind of get these alternate versions of what could be, right, if these characters were in a different scenario, and it's just really stunning.
It is, and it's multi-generational too. Like, because what I was going to say was I loved it when I was a kid, and I loved interacting with it as a parent, as a person that I can introduce it to young people and see their eyes glow when they get to open up these packs and see these glimmers.
Yeah. So the really nice thing about the Disney Lorcana trading card game is because there are all these different moments from all these different franchises and all these different movies, you get to figure out, like, how do you want to collect the Disney Lorcana trading card game? What does it mean to you? Like, for me, like, I love cats. I have 4 cats. So I collect all the cat cards. Person. I'm a cat person. I collect all the cat cards, right? And so, if a cat gets open, my team already knows, bring Elaine the cats, right? Like, that's how I use my executive power. And my team find for me, like, common cat cards and, assemble them on my desk. So, like, I love collecting cats, right? Like, I love Maleficent. Maleficent's a huge purple dragon. Like I'm repping her right here, right
Got the
now.
purple.
So I love cats. I love Maleficent. Other people like what they will love about the game, right? I know someone who collects horses. Someone who collects all the Donald Ducks, right? Like you can collect everything from Frozen or Beauty and the Beast. Like there's so many different ways to make the Disney Lorcana trading card game be meaningful for you.
I love that. And so you not only love collecting cats, you love herding cats.
I do.
into this amazing team. But I want to talk a little bit about something because it hits all of the notes that you're talking about, which is collecting, right? So the collection starter set is something that we're happy to announce right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this new product because it
starter
is the entry point for someone to start their Disney Lorcana trading card game collection, right? It comes with everything you need. So it comes with a 4-pocket portfolio. You can keep all your cards in.
Oh, look at that
just
Tinkerbell.
the right size.
Look at that
it fits
Tinkerbell.
inside those cute little backpacks, right? You can
look at that
bring them to the parks and get the characters to sign them, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Yeah. It comes with 4 booster packs of Fabled, which will be the current set when this releases later this year.
We'll talk a little bit about Fabled later.
That's right. And it comes with a promo card of Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. So you get to start with something super special in your collection right away.
Scott is taking pictures.
I love that. And I love that it's about collecting because that is
the
the way in for so many people, including young people who may love the Disney characters but don't understand necessarily, there's a game associated with this.
Goofy movie on the packs.
Yeah,
what?
Really people of all ages, right? Like I hear all the time about people who
I was
love of Disney.
I was too invested in the Tinkerbell, guys.
Coming in through the gorgeous art, right? It's
I was trying to read that little thing that came with it.
The cards are gorgeous. They start collecting the cards and they go, oh, well, I've got all these cards. I might as well start playing this game, right? And then they start playing the game and then they're hooked, right? And then they join the community and they start playing. They go to their local game store and,
they join our Discord. They start talking with other people who are collecting and how to get all the things.
Yeah. And all of that starts from that very first moment where you get hooked in from your first card. Do you want to know what the first Disney Lorcana trading card that really hit me was?
No, which one?
It was the Pooh Honey Wizard card. So so I saw that and I actually waited in line at the Ravenburger booth at PAX Unplugged to get that playmat because I just love, I didn't know I needed that in my soul until I saw that art and I was like, oh, I needed that, right? That's the thing that brought me in, right? And it's just that's the power of the gorgeous art that we have and that beautiful, kind of reimagining of what these characters could be.
It's the power of honey with a U.
It is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great. Well, and that means that, with this collection starter set, being able to bring in new people, we're bringing people from all over the world into this game.
Yeah. We launched earlier this year in both China and Japan. Really amazing launches. They're fantastic communities, both for trading card games and for Disney, right? There's a park in both locations. And it's really great kind of coming together of trading card game and Disney fandom. So that launch has been going really well. And then we've just announced that we're going into Brazil and into other places in Asia this year also. So we are poised to take over the world.
I love that. With all of our amazing glimmers representing Disney.
I can't wait to visit every country.
So I can't wait for more and more players. Because that's really what it is all about.
That's really
not
what
only
it's all
collectors,
about.
but players and everybody being able to join in together.
Yep. More friends.
More
That's
friends.
really what it is. More friends.
Because it builds community. It
does.
really does.
I mean,
I believe that.
That's what really matters in a trading card game, right?
It does.
Is those bonds of friendship that you form, right? That you're playing the game together, but it's not just a game. It's a whole lifestyle experience, right?
It is indeed, and we're excited to show that off here with all of you watching right now. So
thank you so much for being part of this, right?
Welcoming in these new people.
It was what?
I love that. Awesome. Well, next Elaine, we got some stuff to talk to you a little bit later.
I'll be back.
All right, come on back. Right now, I'd love to bring on Naomi Kim to talk about something that's very exciting. What's up, Naomi? I love it. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm very excited to be here to chat with you about Fabled. We have told you about this set. We know the name of it. It's been out there, but we are excited to say that it is coming out soon.
It's coming soon, August 29th for our pre-release, and the full release is on September 5th.
It's coming very soon. That's right around the corner. All right, so Fabled is really a big step for the Disney Lorcana trading card game. It really is the beginning of this next chapter of the game. So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so Fable will mark the 2nd anniversary of Disney Lorcana trading card game already. Can't believe it's already been officially 2 years.
I know.
And so taking all the feedback that we've heard from the fans and the community, our teams have worked really hard to put something really special together for this set. So a lot of fun new things. And as you can see on the set art for this.
It's so good.
Do you have it?
I do.
Can you show it?
Show it right now.
Yeah.
Take a look. Oh my God. Wow. Minnie and Mickey.
Minnie and Mickey, yes. That's so quintessentially Disney. You hear Disney and you cannot help but think Mickey and Minnie. So we thought those were the perfect characters to highlight for Fables.
I love how it's a callback to the first chapter.
Yeah.
The
Are the
Brave Little
horses
Tailor.
alive?
I know. I love that. Cool.
I would
So
maybe-
good. Well, not only is this going to be a big part of what we're going to be talking about, we'll get some hints
little
about
more.
a little bit later, but we also have some friends returning from earlier sets in
That's
Fabled.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I want to bring out one which I know is
You
one
want
of
some
your
big cards?
favorites.
Yeah.
Stitch Rockstar. So good. Oh my goodness. In all his rockstar glory.
He really is a rock star.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a rock star.
I think he
Absolutely.
can play some power chords and make my hair go straight up.
I'd love to see that. So we should try to make that happen with him.
All right. Well, let's bring Stitch on. Hey, Stitch is right here. No,
Stitch!
no.
Aw, that would be amazing.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, this card is going to be available in Fabled.
In Fabled, yeah. Some of your familiar favorites are coming back in Fabled, and we're excited to see the fans' responses.
I think
to
it's
that.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've yet
We
to
got
say
one more, which has already been mentioned as a way in, but it is one of my favorites.
Oh my goodness, we had to bring back Honey Wizard. This card makes me so happy every time I
Wizard.
see it. It's happiness. It's poo with honey.
I
Honey
know.
Wizard. You
It's
can't get
poo
better
with
than
Being able
that.
to cast spells made of honey,
Yeah.
or is it just being able to cast spells with honey?
Any way you want it to
Of
be.
honey?
Of
I don't know.
honey.
There's so many
All
different
the
ways to make it
prepositions.
happen. But it's how I
Don't go
imagine
too
it.
far
And
there,
there's going
Greg.
to
Don't go
be
too far.
lots of role-playing games with this honey wizard in my mind, in my head canon for
Love that. Love
Kinda.
that. Yep.
Awesome. There is also an enchanted version of this card.
There
Take a look
is
at
an
that.
enchanted. It is beautiful.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my
It's so good.
I need
The shine,
that.
the glimmer,
That
the
does look
foil,
very
it's
awesome.
so pretty.
Yeah,
and our
that's
card art
incredible.
team did a really great job of
That's
course,
should have
been
bringing
the
back a little
playmat.
bit more to highlight more of the art.
Yeah, right.
So when and where we
Yeah, that's a
can,
good
you
one.
know, we moved some of the text and the icons a little bit again to showcase more of that gorgeous art that Disney Lorcana is really known for. So we've got some beautiful foil treatments.
First
and
vanilla,
as soon as you get this in your
right?
hands, you're
Enchanted?
gonna love adding this to the collection.
That's
Is
so
it?
great.
It might
Speaking
be.
of collections, we
Might
already
be.
kind of mentioned this a little bit,
We
but this will be something
did.
that you'll be able to see in Fabled as well.
We had to bring back Giant Fairy, of course. Tinkerbell is iconic for Disney Lorcana. She's another favorite glimmer that a lot of players and fans have grown to love. So we wanted to make sure to bring her back for Fabled.
Yes, and a fairy that's usually about 3 or
So
4
little,
inches
so
tall,
small.
being giant and being able to stomp on this ship is something that I think
Dink,
every
dink.
parent would enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. So, in addition to these returning friends, we
Oh, they don't
also
have backs on them.
a
I just
lot
saw
of
the back. It's
requests
white.
from you in the
Depressing.
community about other properties, other movies, other
New
areas and
things.
characters and glimmers that might be
Uh-oh.
in Disney Lorcana. Have you ever been asked that?
I have
question?
been asked. That's something that we love asking. And I know for Ryan, one of the things that he's always saying that people are always asking him is, when are these new properties coming? This is one that I really, really want to see. And there's one that has really stood out
Oh.
in that mix. And we are very excited to announce for the first time ever in Disney Lorcana trading card game, we have a
The applause is so good.
Finally, we've got Goofy and Max. Oh, it's all just very, very good. We're so excited for this.
This is awesome. I love this artwork. It is, of course, we're not going to show any cards right now. We'll show a lot more of the cards in which these will be featured as we get closer to the launch of Fable. But we just want to make sure that you knew
Wow.
a Goofy
It's
movie
here.
is in Fable.
That's
So
gotta be
I
a
had to
song.
share. So now that it's here, Ryan would like
Well,
to ask that this not be
that's,
asked of him
that's-
anymore.
all
It
right,
is
all
here. It is in Disney Lorcana. We're very happy that it's here.
It's happening.
You're
It's
welcome.
happening.
Yeah.
I know. It's super cool. And it matches up with the 30th
The
anniversary.
30th anniversary. This year can't
Oh,
believe
wow.
it's 30
Did you
years.
get to
That's
see
interesting.
a screening?
I
Okay.
did not. I wanted to.
All right, well,
I know a lot of our team members were able to go.
I'll
So
Who's
we're
going to make
excited.
it to the Goofy movie screening? Yay! Awesome. I can't wait. This is going to be fun.
Yes.
You're right. Oh, all right. So those are some of the fun things that are happening with Fabled, but we also had some more to talk about.
Even more new things to talk about. So we have new enchanteds. We have a new property. We have now 2 new rarities that we're including in Fabled.
New rarities?
New rarities. We have heard from the fans that they really want to have new cards to collect, new rarities to collect, and we've heard that feedback, and our team has delivered in way above and beyond expectations. So we're excited to share that.
They've delivered almost in an epic way.
An epic way. Epic and maybe even iconic, I think.
Wow. Those are 2 words that we're going to use again in the future, right now, in fact.
Right now. Let's talk about it. Epic rarity.
Yeah, so let's check out this Elsa card, which is an epic.
It's so pretty.
Take a look.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Shine again. Our team continue to just outdo themselves. You'll notice that the card frame is a little bit similar to what we saw in the enchanted cards from the first chapter. So it's what we reference to as the open air card frame. Again, showing more of that artwork. These are alternate versions of existing cards, and we are using existing art.
Set 9 too, so that
and more to come with that, but really beautiful rainbow foil treatment. You have hollow foil on the card names as well as the icons and just a lot of really fun details. And then these will be more rare than legendaries, but it'll be
definitely wasn't
enchanted. So it's a nice little kind of in-betweener between legendary and enchanted. So we're excited.
No, the honey wizard had the real enchanted.
Right. Yeah. So when they open up the pack, it'll be in that slot.
Oh, I see it.
Yep,
okay, that link at the bottom
what's
there.
really great too is as it is one step up from legendary, that same kind of gloss treatment that we did for legendary characters. It gets a little nice shimmer on those characters.
Higher than enchanted.
We've done that.
Higher than
We've
enchanted.
up a little bit more.
Yeah, but
thanks
like,
to
why
our card art director.
Because they don't show the card yet.
Shout out! They've done a phenomenal job, and it looks absolutely beautiful. You have to see this in real life. It is really, really pretty.
So
I love the video that can show all of the glimmering. It looks real good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's epic.
Those are epics.
Right. And there are some of them in this set.
There
Number 210 out of 204.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So a lot of things to chase there for folks who want to get these.
Yeah.
That's great. We're only showing one right now, so we'll show a lot more as we get closer. All right, awesome. Well, you mentioned another word. Iconic, even.
Iconic.
Yeah, so what can we talk about this rarity?
Yeah, so as our teams were brainstorming and ideating around what these cards could be, really one main word kept coming back. And as we were workshopping, what do we call this? And it just became the name. It became iconic. And we are so happy and excited to show this for the first time here on this beautiful display.
This iconic card!
So iconic!
God, it's beautiful.
Wow.
It's amazing!
Nikki!
42.
And as a sneak peek, we do have
in reality.
Ooh,
look at that! You had that in your pocket the whole time.
I was very conscious of my arm
Covering
and
the
not to
card
like
cap
move it
cover.
around. And people are watching me to make sure they get this back. So I will return it. I promise to our production team.
Wow!
But it is absolutely beautiful. It is alternate versions of existing cards as well. And again, Shane Smith and his team did really, really great to even pull back the frames even further. So again, showcasing more of this beautiful art. So it is existing versions of the card, but the art is full on new alternate art. So this one, and then we did give a teaser to the other iconic card for this set in our set art. So we do have Mickey and Minnie, as we talked about earlier. So we're very excited for those to be the first 2 iconic cards of the set. And then what you'll see here in this beautiful animation by Josh McDowell.
Josh McDowell!
Another shout out! Shane and his team, one of his designers, Bob Jordan, they created a custom Lore Star foil paper. So this is uniquely, iconically Lorcana. You cannot find this foil anywhere else in the world except for Disney Lorcana.
That's crazy.
And
That's
you can see this here.
Can I
you
hold it?
You want to
Can
take
I
a
touch
look?
it?
Yeah.
Can I? All right, that's great.
Okay.
all right, so moving on.
We can't have nice things.
This is awesome. I love it.
It's so pretty.
It really, you can't, I mean, holding it in person and seeing the shimmering effect, it really is amazing.
Yes,
so you'll be able to hold it one day, hopefully, in your life.
And you'll see here the red foil that's on here. This is a special effect called a 3D hot stamp. So this is something that adds texture and extra fine details. And again, we continue to level up And we're very excited again for people
That's
to
great.
get these in their hands and to add it to their collection.
And we keep, just so everyone knows, we are making the mechanics be a big part of this right now. We'll be showing those off later at a later time. So if you're wondering why there's all of this
there's a
hands in front of things,
yeah,
we are trying to make sure that we keep a surprise for everyone as they might discover this iconic card. And there's only 2 of them in this set.
There's only 2 of them in the set.
And I can't wait to see them when people get the videos of them opening and seeing that pack. It's going to be so
those
delightful.
Reactions are everything. We'll be waiting as well.
Make sure you share if you happen to pop open an iconic. I want to see it, and share it on the Discord channel. So join the Discord and make sure discard. You can discard on the Discord, but join the Discords and show us all the amazing stuff. Thank you so much. All right, for laughing at that. Thank you for laughing. We do have one more big surprise to talk about for Fabled.
We do.
Which has already been mentioned.
A little bit.
Herding Cats. Elaine Chase loves Maleficent, and we get to have it in this set.
We do. We get to see it as this beautiful set champ card.
Oh, wow.
Okay, set champ.
That's promo.
An enchanted version, even?
It is. So so Maleficent was one of the first glimmers that we announced.
These are going to be the highest attended set champs of all
It's
time.
so crazy. And we thought it was a great way to bring that back. So this is the set champ card. There's a participation version of this as well on the screen. It's very beautiful. And we're excited for old fans and new fans to go to the local game stores and win these cards.
That's fantastic. All right, so that's all in Fabled.
All in Fabled.
We do have one more very important thing to talk about with Fabled. Ryan Miller, who we've talked about, is one of the co-creators of the game, brand manager. He is on vacation, but he decided to call in with an amazing video to talk about something that is extremely important for those of you who are playing in the core constructed format. It's a little something called set rotation. Ryan Miller, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I am Ryan Miller, co-creator and brand manager of Disney Lorcana. And as Greg mentioned, I'm here today to talk to you about set rotation. Now, rotation is something that happens in just about every trading card game, and we do it for a few reasons. First of all, as Disney Lorcana sets are launched, the pool of available cards to build your deck with gets bigger and bigger, and we want to make sure that it doesn't get too big. We also want to take care of our new Illumineers who have just gotten into the game and may not have access to some of those older cards. Finally, it's a good way to keep the tournament environment fresh and different, as players must use different strategies for their decks. Now, I want to be clear. This change is just for core constructed. That is the format we use for our tournaments, such as Disney Lorcana Challenge, Set Champs, and other tournament-style environments. So here's what you need to know. When Set 9 Fabled launches this August, we will rotate out sets 1 through 4. That means that cards from the first chapter, Rise of the Floodborn, Into the Inklands, and Ursula's Return will no longer be allowed in your core constructed deck. For now, the plan is to do rotations annually. That means, for example, when set 13 launches, and let me tell you what, set 13, we finally get... We're going to have all these great cards. Anyway, when set 13 finally launches, we'll rotate out sets 5 through 8. That would be Shimmering Skies through Reign of Jafar. This doesn't mean that all your favorite early set cards are leaving. As we mentioned before, Fabled will contain many of these cards, so you will be allowed to use them in core constructed. If you have a card from a set that's being rotated out but is in Fabled, you will be able to play that card. This has the added benefit of making sure that the card pool doesn't shrink too much in those first couple sets after rotation. All the cards you've seen so far in this video are from Fabled, but be sure to keep following us as we release more card previews closer to Fabled's launch. And just to be super clear, I want you to remember this only applies to core constructed play. If you're playing with your friends and family, or you're playing some other format, your cards are your own, and you can do whatever you like. At this point, I can hear some of you saying, but Ryan, we want to compete with all of our cards. And first, I got to say, I can't hear you. This is a video. I don't hear you, but I bet you're saying that. And all I'm going to say to that is, we've got you covered, because when Fable launches, we're also going to launch Infinity Constructed. With Infinity Constructed, cards never rotate out, so you'll be able to use all the cards in your collection. We'll also be supporting Infinity Constructed at Disney Lorcana Challenge, and for you store owners and tournament organizers out there, you'll be able to schedule Infinity Constructed events as well, because nobody knows your community better than you do. And finally, as we look forward to Season 2 of Challenges, we're going to work with our organizers to make sure there's lots of Infinity Constructed side events so that there's a place for everyone to play with all their cards. Well, that's about it for me, but I do want to say that I am so incredibly proud of how much this game has grown, both from our team. We have this wonderful, amazing team, but most especially how our community has grown. And that's all up to you guys. I am so proud to be part of anything that brings so many people together, that gives so much happiness and smiles in the world. And I've just got goosebumps even talking about it. So thanks again for watching. Thanks again for playing. And I'm really excited for this next chapter as well. We're going to bring more Lumineers to your tables, more Lumineers to your stores. And I can't wait to meet you all. So thank you so much. And back to you, Greg.
Oh, thank you so much, Ryan, for calling in and doing that from over there a week ago. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ryan. And, well, he mentioned something, a little thing called Infinity Constructed, and I'd love to bring on someone to talk a little bit more about that new format, Stephen Cooper. So we mentioned how I was the new guy, but now you're the even newer guy.
That's right. I have you beat by a couple weeks.
That's right. Yeah. You're in here about a month.
Just about a month, yeah. Got hired in March and flew out here for the reveal of all this and talking about competitive and organized play for Disney Lorcana.
Well, thank you for bringing the nice weather from
beautiful
North Carolina, right?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Their area.
All the South.
I was going to say the South, and I probably should have just done
Yeah.
that. Thank you for bringing the nice weather with you from the South.
Absolutely. A little bit of heat.
Excellent. So, yeah, you are joining in and talking all about the competitive play.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a new senior tournament operations manager. And with that, we might as well talk about the new format, right?
Yeah.
Which is Infinity Constructed. So with the announcement of rotation, there's going to be a lot of cards that aren't available to play in Core Constructed anymore. But we know that fans want to play with those cards, right? So we're going to be introducing Infinity Constructed. And this will be a new format that makes sure that sets will never rotate out. And all your cards from any set will always be available to play in this organized play format. We'll be introducing it at challenges later this year, and we're just really excited to get people playing in a new format.
This year? You know,
Yeah.
everybody is so excited about collecting these cards. You want to be able to play them in a format that makes sense. And so Infinity is right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we said, it's a whole brand new way to play the game, but we're excited that no matter when you join Disney Lorcana as a new player or you've been around since the beginning, you're always going to have a way to play.
Awesome. And there will be like events that will be featuring that.
Yeah, at challenges, which spoil, we'll talk about those in a little bit. But at challenge events later this year, we'll be introducing it when rotation comes out, and just keep building upon it for years.
Merry
to come.
Christmas.
That's great. I love that. And everybody can play their own cards however they want, whenever they want. But here it is to be able to have it in a competitive format too. That's
That's great.
All the amazing things, right?
Yep.
And so we have some news about some upcoming events that are coming in next few months here. Do you want to talk a little bit about the World Championship?
That one event.
That one.
Yeah,
I know.
that one.
I said events.
Yeah,
but
events.
I really meant events.
Yeah, absolutely.
The singular.
Yeah, the one everyone's been waiting for. So we're super excited that our World Championship will be held this year, June 28th and 29th at Walt Disney World Resort. It'll feature the top 28 players from around the world that have earned invites and spots from our previous challenges and championships last year. Now, we do know that fans were really hoping to join us for this event, and we would have loved that as well. But for this first World Championship, we really wanted to focus in on that player experience and making sure that they had a VIP treatment that they deserve from kind of competing in all these events year round. Honestly, the expectations from season one, from all the fans coming out to the challenges, really blew us away. And we need to kind of recalibrate those expectations. And we're still a growing team, right? We need to build up and make sure that we're kind of laying the foundation for events in years to come.
That's a really great point, because you just got here, right? And so there's a lot of work to do for the future. And that the amount of people who have been participating in all these events was astounding.
It's crazy. Like, I was looking from the outside in, and I couldn't believe the amount of people that were coming to these events. I can only imagine what it was like for everyone that was actually working on them during that time. So we have to build up, and we're doing that rapidly, but I imagine in the next couple months here, we'll be ready to see all your smiling faces again and have fans at our events.
I love that. Right. Well, the community at home, though, you will be able to watch and pay attention to all the amazing stuff that is happening at the World Championship on June 28th and 29th at the Walt Disney World Resort.
That's right. Yeah. For a World Championship level event, we need a world-class broadcast, right? So we're assembling an amazing team that we'll have on screen in a moment, and we're also making sure that the non-foil promo card, A Whole New World, is available to fans that are watching the broadcast. We'll have more details on exactly how to earn that card, but I think we...
Do you want me to show it? I was like,
you
saw me reaching for it. I was like, you mean this card right here? Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah,
beautiful.
I know. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get this card. So we'll have information about how to get this soon.
Yeah, there'll be a way to earn it. We'll put out all the details soon. Just make sure to be watching the broadcast.
That's interesting.
The broadcast is where it's all about. So yeah, tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening watching the World
Whatever I
Championship
need
on
to
Twitch.
earn it, I will.
Yeah, so we have an amazing broadcast team with us. Rebecca Quest will be returning,
great.
which I feel like this wouldn't be a Disney Lorcana event without her. We have JDZ Quest, Brandon and Liam will be returning as well from the Illumineers and Let's Talk Lorcana. And then the Lorcana villain himself will also be coming out to this event. So those 5 people alone, we think that's a world-class team, and we're really excited to see them kind of cap this year and this season off.
That's fantastic, though. I can't wait to watch along with everybody else, and we'll be, following each of the plays that people are making.
Yeah, we're very excited for it, and I think it's going to be a great show. We have a lot of details being announced on that broadcast, such as when the next challenge season will begin and kind of what the schedule for that will be. So, now that rotation is out, we're actually going to be aligning the challenge season with the rotation season.
So
there'll be a little bit more clarity around when that schedule is for players, and we're excited to kind of announce those details.
I know you and the rest of the team who have been working hard on all these competitive
September
events
DLC
for the
confirmed.
past and now for the future are really excited about announcing the next chapter of competitive events at Worlds. So
Great way to put it,
stay
Greg.
tuned and watch that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Awesome. Well, that is really, really exciting. I can't wait to learn more when we watch at Worlds. Thanks a lot, Coop, for being out here and joining this amazing team and flying up and being, bringing the nice weather with you.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Coop. I want to bring back on Elaine. It's like you were just here.
It feels like it's been a lifetime, Greg, really. It's been so long since I last saw you.
Did you win the Pack Rush game that you were playing over there?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well done. One cool thing that you've been talking about is that there's been a wonderful amount of play happening with Arcasia's Island.
That's right.
Including all of the pets, all the amazing...
There are cats.
Cats? I know. That's what I was trying to lead you into, talking about cats again.
There are many cats.
There are many
so
cats.
much fun.
Yeah.
And there's so much innovative deck building that's going on right now.
With the dual inks.
Yeah, the dual inks, and there's all kinds of new deck types that are happening. But a part of the reason why we've been able to really open up the environment like this is because we just had a glow up moment. We just banned a couple of cards for the first time.
That's
right?
true. Just a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
just a few weeks ago.
I was thinking when we were talking about this, that this is really kind of feels like another next chapter moment where we're becoming a real boy.
Yeah, we're coming to our own, right?
Yeah.
Between rotation and card bannings, like these are things that a mature TCG does to help curate the play environment, to make sure it's fun, to make sure it's open, to make sure it spurs innovation, right? And really just makes it the best experience for our players, right? I like to say that if the game design team doesn't have any bans at all, they're not pushing hard enough, right? Like you got to push the edges a little bit. And if you play it too safe, right? There's no bans at all. So the best play environments to me are ones where you have to ban a few cards every once in a while. Like we want to make sure, we don't want to get to a world where we're banning tons of cards all the time. But just a couple of them here and there, just to curate that play environment, to make sure it's the best it possibly can be. Like that's when you hit the sweet spot.
And to make it more fun for everybody, right? To have more variety, have more innovation, have new deck strategies be viable and feel like they can compete at the highest level.
That's
so
exactly
what it is.
right.
It's another moment where we're listening to the community and making sure that they know that we are paying attention to everything that they're doing, from their game stores to their family games.
That's exactly right. And it's important to note, we talked about Infinity Constructed earlier.
Yeah.
Infinity Constructed will have its own separate banned list, right?
Ooh,
and so there'll be lots of ways for people to play all the kinds of decks that they want to, and have lots of opportunity for cool new deck building innovation across all these different formats.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. And we'll do a really good job of making sure we're communicating all those different ways to play, all those different formats. Again, I mentioned the Discord, but sign up, join that, and join the community and the conversation around all the fun stuff that's playing. And we'll make sure that it is as fun and engaging for you as we can.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Elaine.
Thank you, Greg.
I can't wait to now talk about, you mentioned the Reign of Jafar pre-release. It's coming very soon.
It is.
I'm going to bring back on Naomi to
Sounds
talk
good.
all about Reign of Jafar.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Elaine. Jafar! Awesome. Well, yes, it is time for
the Reign of
set
Jafar.
8. This guy.
Oh,
look at this guy.
art.
Check him out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's his crown, his realm.
His crown, his realm. Nice brand touch. It's very good.
I'm stealing your thunder, though. Talk a little bit about what is exciting about this amazing set.
Yeah, so in Arcasia's Island, we met Arcasia. We learned about dual ink casting. We met some cute and adorable animal critter glimmers. And in that, behind the scenes, Jafar has been putting together his schemes.
The whole time?
The whole entire time. You
what a
didn't see it
jerk.
coming. The sharp eagle-eyed fans, they did see it coming. But he has now
Good job.
he has now officially reforged the Hexwell crown, which fans will recognize as something that Ursula used in the Illuminator's Quest Deep Trouble, as well as Ursula's Return.
Yeah.
That gave her phenomenal power. And now that Jafar has now reforged this, he has this power and he has taken over Arcasia's beautiful island. The green, the lushness, the cute animal critters. Nothing bad has happened. No animals were harmed in the making of that set. But now Jafar has taken over, and instead of the lush, beautiful green, we're seeing sandy dunes and desert. It's a huge contrast. And he has made his palace as opulent. You know, it's Jafar. He's going all out with the gold, all these cool details. He's got sand snakes. Like he's sitting pretty. Like
Sand
it's
snakes.
sand
Oof.
snakes. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of fun details. He's
Never
created
did.
illusions, and he's doing all of this. He's setting up obstacles now as well to protect his crown. He's gonna keep a close eye on that.
And you mentioned the red. I mean, you can really see that in all the packaging, all of the card booster packs.
Yes.
They look amazing, right?
They look good, and that's a
Yeah.
huge shout out to our packaging team led by Sophia Shimamura, who we called out before. Shout out, Sophia! But they've taken elements of the narrative, so the illusions with the sand, and then of course you can't have a Jafar set without some scarabs as well. So little hints of that in the packaging, and everything turned out so beautiful. This is the first time, like you said, we're using red, and I see you were.
I know, right?
You're ahead of this. I love this. You're ready to go.
Yeah, right.
But this is the first time we have red as kind of that focal. Not kind of, it is that red focal color.
I love the red and gold. It
The
pops
red
so
and
much.
gold. It's beautiful.
So this is because it's the culmination of a second arc here. We
Yes.
have
This is
another
that
Lumineers
gamma.
quest.
We have another Lumineers quest.
Palace Heist.
Yeah, we're very excited about this. We've taken a lot of feedback
couldn't
from
really
you,
tell
the
how big it
fans,
was
and the
going on.
community, based off of the Illuminator's Quest Deep Trouble that came out with Ursula's Return. We have heard your requests, we have heard your feedback, and as you see here, we have a box where you can put all your components, all your game pieces back in, and you can store it. You can put it on your shelf. You can take it out whenever you want to play with family and friends. This was, one of. I love you keep bringing up the components.
I know, because
It
they
just
look
keeps
so good.
getting- there's more and more.
Love them.
And yeah, you'll see the beautiful card back design for Jafar's scenario deck that we have in here. Just a lot of really great features. And the biggest feature here.
I really
It's
like
cardboard,
the
people.
red.
Oh, wow. We got it for real.
Wow, that's
Not
cool.
a paper playmat.
It's not that, right? Look at it. The artwork is
art
great
on
on
the
the
back,
back.
right?
Can I
That's
say
cool.
Ravensburger has some of the best boxes in the business.
Oh, yeah.
They are just amazing.
Details everywhere.
Details. It's so good.
The
I
attention
know,
to
right?
detail.
I love it. So you can play this cooperatively.
Cool. This is our cooperative game for Illuminator's Quest, and as opposed to the Illuminator's Quest that came out with Ursula's Return Deep Trouble, instead of fighting a big bad, you're not fighting Ursula directly, or you're not fighting Jafar directly. In this case, you're pulling off a heist. So he has his crown. We need to take that crown from him. So you're working together with your family and friends. You could do it yourself if you wanted. Good, best of luck. And you're stealing the crown back and forth from each other. And it's just a really fun new way to play. It's something new that we're doing with the cooperative games, and Illuminator's Quest are really great in that it helps to bring people together. You play together, and it's just something that we hope to reiterate on future Illuminator's Quests as well.
I love that. I love that. I can't wait to get in. Again, the components just look so
They're
amazing,
beautiful.
right?
We got
get
tough
these two-
boxes for the player
two decks,
Yeah.
right? We've got some real cardboard chits and such good stuff. The scenario deck in here is fantastic. I can't wait to play that. You want to play it later?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
I love
think
this.
we'll get into it.
And then we'll watch you actually store all the components
In
away,
one
because now
box?
you
Wait,
can.
what? No, we can?
You can.
No.
Look, the board
No.
fits in. Look at this.
Oh my God, Sham, what? Wow, I want to put this on my shelf.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Ready
just like
to
this.
display.
Right. Oh, you want to
Display
play?
and
Oh,
play.
just take it off the shelf and then we can play.
Sold.
All right, I love that. That's so great. Good stuff all around. But of course, there are also amazing cards that we want to preview for you here.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're going to start
Preview
off
that.
with the man himself.
The man himself.
Check it out.
You cannot.
Jafar.
Yeah.
That should be like a Jafar is so mean.
It's the villain we love to hate. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Yeah, like we love this card art so much. So it looks familiar, right? This is the set art. And it's just something that's absolutely spectacular. Christian Romero did an amazing job with the art. Yeah, this is something very beautiful that we want to add not only to play but to collect.
What a
It's
so, and then there's snakes, a lot of snakes.
The sand snakes.
Oh, can't believe it. But he has some illusions at his
Magic
beck and call.
He does. So he creates these illusions to help protect him and his crown. So here we have an illusion of the magic carpet. Very beautiful. You see the sand swirls. It's very fancy.
So it's not actually the magic carpet. It's an illusion of
the
Four
magic.
strength on turn 3. That's cool.
I understand now. Oof. But that's fun that he gets to control these.
Yes, yeah.
Iago
this is his way of kind of taking what he knows and what he's good at, and he's making sure he's using all his tools and powers to try to defeat the Illuminators and Glimmers that are trying to take that crown from him.
And sometimes it works better to have illusionary servants rather than the real thing.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell from this Palace Guard.
The Palace Guard, yes, that's definitely something that's needed. You see, there's a
this
cool
guy.
little image in the background there. We'll let the fans kind of parse out those details, but a lot of fun imagery, a lot of fun creatures, a lot of fun illusions that are created for the set that we're excited for the fans to take a peek at.
And I love the flavor text here. All of the power of the normal guards with none of the insolence.
Yeah, Jafar doesn't like insolence.
He really is.
It's on character for Jafar.
He's against insolence.
He's no longer a captain. Good captain.
It's not one of his strong suits. All right. Well, we got some of the villains and the hench illusions out there, but we also have some heroines.
We have heroines. We have Vanellope. She's driving through all these crazy obstacles that Jafar has put in, and there's laser snakes. That's my favorite part of this card. There's laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
Oh, man, I mean, lasers and snakes are bad, but you put them together.
It's pretty special.
Not good, but they might be able to toast some of the marshmallow. So
on her go-kart as she's driving back.
Yeah, it might make it a little bit more tasty. I don't know. We'll see. That's awesome. I can't wait to see her played. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. All right. Well, and then of course we have because it's of the same property, perhaps.
Yes, we have Jasmine here, and her look at that beautiful cape. I want that. I really want to make that somehow. And there's a hand that's reaching out. We don't know who that is, but that's let us know who you think that is.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll be able to figure that out. But, we also have one more heroine I want to show off. Heroine.
Legendary.
Heroine.
Legendary hair.
Right. It took you all too long. No, you got it immediately. We're like, that was not funny. That's why we're not laughing.
But this is our legendary Rapunzel, the high climber. She's got a lot of hair, and of course we know she uses that to swing and do a lot of fun things. And here she's climbing, she's using that hair. I'm trying to grow my hair out that long. We'll see how that works out. One day. But this turned out so beautiful. And yeah, this is just, it speaks more and more to all the details that our creative team and our card art development team has really been putting together and working together with the Disney team on. So we're very excited about how beautiful this turned out.
We'll check back in next time we do one of these to see how long your hair has grown.
Yeah, we'll measure that out.
Yeah,
I like it.
We'll make sure it's an ongoing thing. But of course, those are one version of those cards, but we also have enchanted versions.
And look how beautiful we have our Jasmine Steady Strategist enchanted card. Yes, this art is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite.
It's
one of my favorite enchanted art pieces.
There's a spectral tiger on that
and his
card.
team did a really great job of taking those
I'll never win
again
one.
from the set. So we have some sand inspiration, the hourglass inspiration that we know is really pivotal and key for Jafar's story, and taking all those elements and making something truly magical.
The set has good enchantments.
And there's scarabs.
I know the scarabs are flying. You got the gold details. It's very nice.
I love it. I'm looking for that card for sure.
Yes.
But we got these properties which have been in Disney Lorcana TCG before, but we also have some new properties.
We got a new property. Little did you know that we had cute, adorable woodland creatures in the background.
Woodland creatures.
Woodland creatures.
It's from Bambi.
It's from Bambi.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're so
Look
cute.
how cute they are.
We love the audience. We love you
Yeah,
guys.
thank you so much. You guys knew what we were going to be showing. So
It's like they knew.
It's like they do. It's like they worked on these cards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
we feel like this is a really great bridge between Arcasia's Island, where we first introduce these cute, cuddly critters, and then you see in the card art that you see more of those Jafar's kind of influences coming through, and you see Thumper putting up his best fighting pose. He's
Thumper's
ready
not
to
gonna
take on
it.
Jafar. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He won't take that.
He won't take any of that. Yeah.
So we're excited for players to love seeing Bambi for the first time, and then adding those cards to their decks.
Sweet. All right. Well, I'm going to add that to my cat and skunk deck that I'm working on.
Love this.
Awesome.
Best
All right.
theme
Of course,
ever.
Bambi
Yeah.
would lead Ruby.
And then we also
Amethyst.
have some really loyal characters showing up as some promotional cards. So yeah, what can you tell us about Pluto here?
Yeah.
Tried and true.
Tried and true. So during all of Jafar shenanigans,
Oh, it's a promo.
we still have Pluto here at our side,
Neat
always
promo.
loyal, always tried and true. You'll see here on this promo card that there's some red highlights and details, and do you guys see that there's like a snake outline here? It's
What?
really, really cool. That's something that's made special for these promo cards that you can get at select Ravensburger sponsored events and promotions.
Oh, that's
cool.
the
Right? People are
really
gonna
cool.
want to get their
This is
hands
like
on
Gem
this.
That's the
But I know you're very excited about this next one.
So excited.
Right? Are we going to
pull the lever?
Nice.
I love Emperor's New Groove. So when we saw that this was the pre-release event promo, so when you go to participate in a pre-release event for Reign of Jafar, this is the amazing promo card that you will receive. It's so good. Look at you can't help but hear that in her voice. So
I know.
yeah.
And my house rule is that whenever you play this card, you have to say it just like you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
And
It's
if
very
you
good.
don't, you can't play it. You just can't.
Ooh,
That's the
that's
rule.
cool.
All
I
right.
like that.
I also love that it's Dual Ink. We're
It
bringing
is
lots of Dual Inks
yeah,
here.
where we introduced
Thank
dual
God
ink
it's not a
casting in
green
the
stick,
last set, and we're
remember that.
blowing it out even more in set 8.
Love it. Love it. All right.
Love
We
it.
got another fun promo, which plays on a classic character.
Look how pretty she is,
What?
Mini Daring Defender.
She is kicking some butt in this one.
She is, and she's catching those cute little critters. They're
Wow.
they're everywhere. The
Aw.
cute little
You're
critters are everywhere. You might not see them, but they're everywhere.
They are cute.
And then you see that she's protecting them from Jafar,
It's weird.
Stands, influence
like-
again. So
It has
again,
like
a lot of great
Emerald Ruby
thematic
vibe, though, which is kind of annoying.
thematic ties that our teams are putting together in all the card art. You see where I was trying to go with that.
I do. I like thematic teams. too, right? We make a lot of thematic
we
teams
do
around
have
here.
a theme team. So shout out to James Watson and team over there. We love you guys. Woo, theme team. But this is our buy a box promo. So you buy a booster display box and you receive this promo.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I have a baby bunny in my backyard right now, and I would defend it just like Minion.
I love this. I love it.
Love that. Awesome. All right. And we have another.
Look how
package.
pretty. Yeah. So again, you see in the cute and the
Awesome.
cuddly. We had to bring in Lady. She's so pretty. And yeah, again, more on the Jafar details that you get on this promo card. This is going to be a weekly play promo, one of 3, which I know you've got the
What is
2
this?
ones over there, so we're going to go through all of them. But these are ones that you can get in your weekly store play. And we're excited to see people play for these and add these to their deck.
I love that. I love that. She is a decisive dog.
She is a decisive dog.
Everyone knows that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
exactly.
right.
All right. Yeah. And we do have another one.
We had to do Aladdin. Look how cool his outfit is. This is so cool.
It is very cool,
It is
right?
very cool.
Trying to defy Jafar.
Exactly. He's not going down without a fight. And then you can see in the background. Can you see on that side of the card?
I can. No.
There's some
Nice, bro.
silhouettes of other characters. So those kind of Easter eggs and nuggets as the teams are working together, our narrative team, our game design team, our creative
Not
teams,
Zeus,
they
though.
really work together hand in hand. And how do we put these Easter eggs of the narrative, of the story, really make that sing together in the card art. So a lot of fun Easter eggs for fans to find.
A 1/9 card with bodyguard.
No, that's
going to be
intense.
important.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Can't wait to see the decks and how that's used. All right. We got one more
Last
really fun
one.
puppy.
Oh, I know we all love dogs. So this one we were like, we have to showcase here. And again, speaking to the details that we get, you see Jafar's palace in the far corner.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of sand for the dogs to play with. So obviously they love digging. So we're just like, this is so perfect. This is quintessentially a dog. And this is Patch.
I want to recruit Patch for our Palace Heist.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right
I like
into
it.
into the thing, and then I wish our dog was here so that they can
I
interact
know.
with.
She was here a second ago.
Oh,
I don't know.
well, we'll get them to play later.
Okay.
Patch and the dog. Awesome. All right. Well, that's some amazing stuff happening for Reign of Jafar. We've got even more exciting news and more cards to preview all around the community, especially on our Discord and on our Twitch channel. So please sign up for the Discord, watch on Twitch. We'll be previewing a whole bunch of Reign of Jafar cards as we get closer to the release.
That's soon, end
I
of the
know,
month.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we've talked about sets 8. We've talked about set 9. We haven't said anything about set 10?
10?
Yeah.
Not
All right.
much,
Well,
yeah.
I think maybe we should.
Should we?
Yeah. All right. Let's.
I mean,
think we
you're
should
the director
show
of communications,
this- All right, well,
so-
for now. For now. Yeah. We'll have our set art for the next set
Ooh.
coming. Set 10.
That's gorgeous.
This is going to be Q4 2025.
Lumineers like corrupted.
It's not too scary, we promise. But we are meeting some new types of whispers. Whispers are a new ethereal type of glimmer that we have discovered somewhere in the Great Illuminary. So in this set, there's a mystery that surrounds where these whispers came from. Why are they here? How did they get here? And that's a adventure that we're excited to embark on with all of you in Q4 2025. And for this set, we are happy and excited to announce that there are 2 properties that we're sharing right now.
Uh-oh.
One is one that we shared at D23 last year. The Black Cauldron feels like it'd be a really good property to include here. Black Cauldron, right?
Right? I love fantasy.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
perfect, right?
It's going to be really
So that's
fun.
why Mickey's like doing his investigating
investigating,
here. He's trying to light his
yeah.
path, light your path.
Light your,
My path or
your path?
Oh,
Our
my-
path.
Light your path.
We light paths together.
We got to workshop that.
We're going to workshop. And then another one that we're really excited to announce is gargoyles. That's one that so many fans have asked about. Gargoyles, you guys. Right
Oh my god.
God.
I love gargoyles.
That's cool.
It's very cool.
Gargoyle
Wow.
DVDs
More
are
information
so
to come in the
expensive.
future, but yeah, gargoyles and Black Cauldron.
All right, this is coming
very, very
Q4
fun.
2025.
Yep.
Look for it. It's going to be fun.
So good.
Yeah, right. So many thematic
This is
elements in here.
December.
Yeah, check it out.
2025.
Check it out. Awesome. All right. Well, that's a lot of new properties. We've
lot of new
talked a lot
stuff,
about new
yeah.
properties. I'm checking online all of the, social media. People are always asking. There's this one account that's always asking about a specific character. Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? And we just want to say, please stop asking
Can't believe
over
they're
and over again.
acknowledging.
Is it going to be in? But maybe in 2026 we might be able to.
Let's get dangerous.
Dangerous.
Oh, Darkwing Duck.
Oh my god! That's right. 2026. Maybe we'll see some Darkwing Duck. We'll see.
Maybe
This is
I
going
don't
to be
think we can go for
fantastic.
nothing.
This is amazing. So
good.
much amazing stuff happening in Disney Lorcana TCG. Thank you so much for going on this journey with us in the next chapter. Thank you, Naomi.
Yeah,
Give
thank
it
you,
up. Shout out to
Greg.
Naomi.
Thank you to the team. Shout
You
out
talk-
to Greg as well, you
Oh,
guys.
no. Thank you. I appreciate you. The fun doesn't stop here. We are going to be talking more about everything that we just learned on our Twitch. I'm going to take a little break and get to there. Please join our Discord, join the community. Let us know what you think about all the amazing things that you learned about, because it's super fun. There's
That's
so
so
many
much
more fun things happening.
Yeah.
We are getting dangerous. We're whispering. It's super fun. We love it.
There's whispers, there's wells, there's a lot of fun things.
Yeah, right. Thank you all for watching and being a big part of it. Thank you all for being in here. We're the best. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
12,000.
All right. Oh crap!
Well,
Mute
my
this for-
phone is blowing up.
I'm gonna mute this for a second. A little low it in.
My phone is bone dry.
I have I have everything on ignore. I took 2 pages of notes.
Whoa.
I don't even do that for work.
I was screenshotting while Scott had to go work, so I was on my phone doing
Don't
that.
worry, I'm gonna need Melissa's screenshots eventually. So it's
I got you.
I was live reacting.
Oh wow. I don't know. Off the top, number one thing that was like the major ear tingle a little bit. Alex, go.
Oh, the rules joke at the beginning. They're self-aware, which is good. We like self-awareness.
Dick, go.
DLC this year?
You were wrong the whole time, bro.
I would have eventually gotten back to this year if I would have just kept making the joke.
Ben?
Also DLC this year, but that Maleficent Dragon
Set champs,
that
bro.
camps for 9. Like, get ready.
Playable?
Get
Yeah,
ready. I'm
playable
not
set
losing.
champs? Oh my
Like
god.
we're back to Stitch days.
Like, I'm not losing. I'm driving. Yeah.
set champs. Yeah, like
Oh, we're back.
all right. Their power line.
Oh yes.
I had no idea. Okay. I thought I knew everything, but I guess I didn't know enough.
No.
And what a reveal. I mean, there were some really cool things that came to light there. What was your favorite part? I mean, you held these secrets for so long. What was your favorite thing that you saw before I tell you what mine is? I mean, people might be able to guess what mine might have been.
I think we both shared what our favorite thing was. We actually changed shirts.
So he literally changed clothes.
Really quick.
In preparation for that, I mean, I'm super excited. And ever since I started playing this game, I've been one of those people that Greg was talking about. I got to get Powerline in this game. We have to get Goofy Movie into this game. We have to do it. It's got to happen. I'm emailing people. I'm sending messages out, and it's finally happened. Coming in Fabled, we are going to get Powerline in this. Well, I'm assuming if Powerline's not in this pack,
Powerline's in there.
Okay.
Powerline is one of the best singers to ever come to Disney Lorcana.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited.
I can't give you more than
that.
That's
it. That's it. That's it. That's all I need to hear.
If you like song cards, Powerline is
good screenshot.
The best.
I'm so stoked. But anything else? What are some other things like because I saw some of these cards and I thought some of those cards from the Return of Jafar, or excuse me, Return of Jafar. Yeah, from Reign of Jafar. I thought some of those cards are really, really dope. I'm excited to get out here and get some of this Palace Heist in. I'm ready to try it. I mean, maybe I could just sneak that out of here. I mean, you guys got to watch me on the way out here, Rochelle, because I think I'm taking a bunch of stuff when I leave. Just you want to keep. I
will escort you out.
Come on, man. Come help me out.
The Palace Heist having this this actual,
the actual box.
The box, yeah. This is so nice.
That's really cool that you guys listen to the feedback, because the Ursula's version had that single use thing, and once you get done, you had to basically just kind of just disheveled piece, and it's like all over the place. But this is like a nice rigid hard box. Can I just open this, get a quick spoilers real quick? I'm sorry, I'm stealing this. Just go ahead and slide this right on into the, and there it is. Palace Heist complete. I won. The game's over. GG's.
Oh wow.
GG's.
They changed all the art.
Is there any cards?
That's what Ben was saying.
Now I know what JD was doing for the last hour.
Let's see. What
was your favorite?
My favorite, I think that one is really good. I
Lady.
like
Lady.
Yeah.
Bring Lady back.
I said that I'm playing Steel Song this week.
Yeah.
But I've been playing
this character.
Chernadog.
And this character.
I've been playing this for most of the set.
That's
so
broken.
That's so good.
Getting this card to add to that deck.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
And it's really going to be a problem, because Chernadog is already kind of one of those decks like, oh, here we go with this. They're doing their thing. They can do their thing better than a lot of people. And I think that this card being added to that color combination, being added to that deck identity, is going to be a problem. I think this card is really strong. You're talking an additional 2 lore coming on in. I think at a 1 cost too.
The 3
this
will
card is easily uninkable. Come on, give me something. Help me out. No, I'm joking. But I think this card is really powerful. I'm excited to try it out. I'm gonna have to let the dogs out again, and I think this is probably going to be the missing.
And works with Trent, right?
We'll have to see what other cards come out to continue to support.
I was
Tramp can boost her.
One of the things that is really exciting about Reign of Jafar is that we're continuing this dual link mechanic into Reign of Jafar. So a lot of those strategies and everything are going to be expanded on. And with that in mind, I think we can check. I have the.
Oh, look at that! Oh, we're cooking. You're cooking.
Website.
It's happening.
Hey, let's check on it.
Oh, is this stuff already on the website?
Let's go.
Oh,
looks like it.
Now that 10,000 people know, the website will be down in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it'll crash. Don't worry.
We're live. This is live TV. Look, you're cooking right now. Look at that. And it's.
Oh my gosh.
I can't tell.
The screen is so far away.
Cook.
You got to put your power line glasses back on.
We can see their search history.
There it is. See?
So the website updated with Reign of Jafar. I don't know if we have any
yeah, welcome to the next chapter. Watch on Twitter.
What else we got? We have news?
I'm just checking.
Hey, all of you
Not
should.
yet. Not yet.
Hey, all of you, go ahead and get over to the website right now. Let's see
No,
if we can make
don't do that. It's
Michelle's
gonna
job
crash.
that much harder. Let's crash this thing with everyone checking out the
No, he
website
can hear
right
us.
now and see if it's
What
ready.
What a great screenshot, right?
Look at that.
Straight from just a few moments ago.
Yeah, that was totally live, by the way. Completely good to go. Okay. We got another one here. I'm gonna bring this one up here, and let's see, where's it at? Where is it at? Nope. We're going back. We're going forward. Here we go. I'll talk about
Jasmine.
Talk about this Jasmine here. Okay. If you didn't know this about your boy JDZ, Jasmine is by far and away my favorite Disney princess. Okay. I love me some Jasmine. Shout out to production. She also loves Jasmine. She cosplayed as Jasmine Halloween one year, and I see the pictures and I LOL every time I see it. So for that reason, I love Jasmine. And I've been hoping for a completely busted, broken Jasmine, because I think we have a busted Ariel, we had a busted Belle, we have a busted Rapunzel, we have all the other princesses get a busted one, but Jasmine hasn't gotten her busted card just yet. But this one seems really cool, and I think it can support that ally synergy I think that we're trying to do.
The fact that it's a shift too.
What?
Yeah.
When
So
does
like
Mickey
you
Mouse
can
get his
turn one
busted
Jasmine,
card?
turn two, shift.
can
last
sing
use
Zeus.
ability.
There is a one-drop
That-
Jasmine.
That's such a.
We
she
can
has
see
good
how far
stats,
I'll
too.
go on
Mhm.
turn two.
For
We have a
turn 2, 2/5. That's
That is
pretty
pretty
good.
that's
It's
pretty
good to
good.
get her off board.
And that enchanted artwork,
All right, I'm gonna go buy
we
some
don't have that
foil
one here.
one-drop
I would probably
Jasmines.
definitely take that one onto the house for sure. It's going right into the heist box as well.
It's
Next level. I think that thing is one of the most beautiful cards it had. Steady strategist. I think Jasmine, it's going to be lit, man. Make sure you guys go pick it up. Look at that. And I'll just tie this right into it. It won't fit. I think that's kind of cool.
I mean,
Cool.
where's
Cool.
Zeus?
We got one more. I'm gonna do one more.
Sure.
Okay, this one right here. Thoughts on the legendary Rapunzel here? Huh? I think this card is really cool. It has evasive, and for me, I like having characters that have action-like effects attached to them, that you can do them multiple times over and over again that affects your opponent's character. So having it be evasive, having it be able to target your opponent's stuff, stopping it from questing, I think that's really neat. And I think that is something that I'm looking forward to pulling this Rapunzel again, another OG fan favorite card coming out, 2/5 quest for 2, being able to stop your opponent from questing. Very cool.
So one
Half-lumps
really
is better.
cool thing about this that and Greg is just coming back in.
Hey.
I'm lurking.
Oh, sorry. Let's get this out of here. Greg, get in here.
But one really cool thing about the Rapunzel, a lot of you had seen a few weeks ago that there was a content creator event at Disney.
Yeah.
And we teased some artwork behind Ryan.
Yeah.
And so there was a Rapunzel artwork that people saw.
Ooh.
Might show up in Rain and Jafar.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How are these mics? Audio. Only note I saw was we need to talk into the microphones a little bit
Can
more.
everyone hear us okay?
Talk.
Yeah.
Now it's too loud.
Give them the podcast voice. Hey, we are here at the podcast talking to you guys about the new set releases. Yes, we have.
So, JD.
So what did you think of all the fun stuff?
Listen, I'm fully motivated. As soon as they announced Powerline, I kind of just got out of there. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at
That's
that.
it. We're committed.
Oh, we rushed. We rushed.
Yeah,
I was not.
costume change happened.
I just completely left. But seriously, I thought you did a great job. I thought that.
Thank you.
I think about 85% of your jokes landed. And come to find out, Rochelle said she wrote your material.
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Every single joke.
Yeah, so I'm not,
Yeah.
maybe
Including the
So
ones
I'm
I
to
made up
blame.
on the fly.
Take-
So I'm to blame.
take that joke. So maybe the 15% was yours and the 85% was her.
That's accurate.
Okay.
100%
Okay.
accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's how it
Okay,
works.
but
No, I know. Yeah, we even had to sweeten the crowd, as they say, right? Add some sugar to it.
it was really well done. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought the news was great. I thought you guys handled everything well, and I'm
I know.
so
Yeah, let's
excited.
go through the cards. Yeah, because I think we went through them pretty fast.
Yeah,
And it's always good to have some more details to share with everyone. So
Yeah, we talked about Lady.
talked about
We
Lady.
talked about Jasmine. And
Yes.
Rapunzel.
See, you're having the same trouble that I had, which is like, how do you deal with these big physical
I guess let's-
Ryan-sized
yeah.
cards?
Okay, let's go.
Someone in the chat when you were showing those was like, these booster packs are going to be pretty big.
Okay.
All right, Aladdin. This is a promo.
This is one of the weekly play promos.
Yeah,
Okay. So
Sweet.
you get that just for showing up.
I like that I put this in front of you so you
Fine.
can't
That's
see.
fine.
We can't see you.
Hey guys, I'm Aladdin. I'll just do my last voice acting work there.
Wait, there you go. I can see both of us.
So this guy, bodyguard, whenever one of your allies.
It's written on the back.
You may
Love
roll
it.
up to 2 damage from this character. So that is pretty neat. We're still punching this ally Sapphire Steel synergy. I know. Let me tell you. I don't know if you guys are in tune with the Sapphire Steel community, but they are a ravenous bunch. Okay, and they typically want to do their own thing, and they don't want to be boxed in to this Sapphire Steel ally thing. But I think with this guy, maybe someone who is going to be brave enough to set foot onto this ally train, I think there could be a competent, cohesive strategy along with that.
What does Safe Passage do? Whenever one of your ally characters quest, you may remove up to 2 damage from this character. So with 9,
he's a really sticky bodyguard.
Yeah, he's going to be there for a long time.
And he's a bodyguard as well, but he hits back for 1. He is a bot.
Trying to get your
No,
face.
that's fine.
Yeah,
he is a bodyguard, so that is pretty cool. He is coming out on 6, which is quite high, but 1-9 is a really impressive stat line.
Yeah, with no shift.
With
So,
no,
yeah.
1
to 6. Yeah,
1-9, and just get your allies down and continue to heal this guy. He also probably can wear a Baymax.
I feel like Lady Cluck is
coming out, just continue to heal this
100%
guy.
better.
I think that could be neat. So I like it. I think the card is someone's gonna make it happen just because he's Aladdin as well too. I think it's pretty cool.
I mean, part of the theme with this set really, Jafar's taken over Acacia's Island, and so Aladdin and Jasmine are kind of leading the charge and gathering up allies.
Yeah,
to try and
they know how to fight them.
Now we're thinking.
I love it. It's all storytelling in the mechanics.
Yeah.
That is some of my favorite stuff.
It's all coming together.
Some people are asking questions about why there's red on the promo cards.
Yeah.
That's the theme for this. Like, again, playing into that theme of Jafar's taken over. Jafar made some decisions with the card design. Jafar worked directly with Shane Smith on this set.
Yeah,
so,
he did. Yeah. Or was
so-
just Shane just channeling Jafar when
Yeah.
they were making this happen? Yeah, no. So we talked about that a little bit with Naomi.
Yeah.
But that's a change for this for all the promo cards to have that red flare. They've got 39 pieces of flare.
Yeah.
And it's all red. And we talked about a little bit, but maybe you can see it a little bit better here. There is a snake outline. You can kind of see in the card
Hard
in the
to
back
see,
behind the mechanics text for these as well.
That's cool. In the background over there, I see someone hanging out in the distance.
Who do you think
I
they
would
are?
only assume that is Meriwether and Bell. I want to say, yeah.
I'm thinking that's right. No,
seriously. I think it's got to be Jasmine and Abu. I would only assume.
I think it's Bambi and the Hunter.
I think we're close. Yeah,
they're working together.
We're bracketing it in. We're getting closer and closer each time.
I love it. Awesome.
Well, he's
All right, any other
defending
thoughts or
them.
questions
He's the
about this one?
bodyguard.
Are the chat asking about Aladdin?
It's true.
Because I want to find
All
out.
right, I
where to
bought
get those
52 foiled jasmines for $24.
There you go.
Nice
I
job.
think it was mostly just the red that people had questions about.
Excellent. All right. Well, with a 1-9, he's not going away. He's going to stay on the stream forever.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to.
Oh, there you go.
Amazing artwork that we got
You
back
can see
here.
the cards on the back.
Because we have. I don't. Did you
Always
guys see that
with
you
bigger
put
cards.
the Darkwing Duck back here? What?
He's up here.
He's up here. Let's get dangerous.
I think, and it was so funny that everyone was like, Darkwing Duck. We need Darkwing Duck. We got Power Line. Now let's complete the deal and get Darkwing Duck in. Boom.
Well,
Boom.
like you said, one of the most fun things in the office was that account that every day was like, is Darkwing Duck and Disney Lorcana yet? Not yet.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Vince, I love
even
it.
when we announced the stream, they quote tweeted it and were like, maybe, not yet, but maybe. So that was one thing that we were really excited just to like give the shout out, but also like, let's get dangerous, right?
Nice. Let's get dangerous.
I hope they delete.
We have no idea who runs that
Twitter
account, by the way, but they're awesome. So shout out to you. If you do run that account, let us know.
There'll be a
Maybe
baller
we'll get you
move.
on here and we could talk about what it felt like to see your account, be justified in all of your asking.
And a little bit of persistence, huh? That's respect.
That's
these
right.
days. You gotta keep doing it, and that's proof positive that if you stay consistent, be persistent, maybe something will happen. I don't know, or you might just get blocked. I don't know. That's also a possibility as well. So I don't know. Okay, where we going next? Oh, Pluto. Okay.
Let's go, Pluto. Tried and true.
Look at this guy.
So this is the Ravensburger promo for.
Here, let's keep it steady so they can
Oh,
read
sorry,
it.
sorry, my
Maybe.
select promotions, events, specifically with Ravensburger. So
So Gen Con.
if we're promoting something, this is the card that will be new for Reign of Jafar.
Well, I want to promote it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh wait, we have different angles. Can we try our different camera angles now?
Oh, we didn't go through those.
Yeah. Let's do.
Like we said, there are multiple cameras. We're gonna go camera 2.
Whoa!
That's Wayne's World.
So much room.
Hey, look at that.
Don't unplug anything.
Yo, this is cool.
All right, another camera. Another.
Camera 3.
Oh,
Camera
hey, it's just
3.
you and me. Hey,
Hey, guys.
hey,
Hey,
how's it
Rochelle,
going?
she's
We're just
gone.
we're
Hey,
explaining to you about what the rules are here.
You see that, Rochelle?
Oh well,
She's
that
like,
actually is good. So if we put this, no, wrong.
Oh,
We got to
we
put it
see-
in front of Rochelle. We got to
there
put it
we
right
go,
there.
right here.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
I like
Hey,
it.
That's good. That's good. All right.
Vanna White, Rochelle. She's just so talented.
And then we have the card close up
We have
one. We don't do. Oh,
camera 4.
oh, so it, that
Oh,
one's
there's your
also
hand
right
cam.
there, So we want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like-
pretty good.
You got to do
something here.
your hand. Greg, you have great hands for this. I think you should moonlight as a
This
hand
way,
model.
this way.
This way.
There
But
it
this
is.
is too big.
It is
Oh.
way too big.
We need. Oh, you got rid of the Tamato. You already
I did.
sleeved it
I did.
and
I
put
sleeved
it.
Yeah, there we go. Or one of these. You see like a. We'll figure it out. I mean, this is. Oh, is it this?
No, it's the one
It's right
down
here,
there
right here.
that's not in green.
Yeah. No, okay.
What is it?
Were you trying to put your face by
I
it?
was trying to get in there. Yeah,
Oh, now I got to do it.
They're trying. Just, there it is. Here it is. Here it is. That's good. From the murky
Jump
depths
scare.
comes
Oh,
Greg.
oh my.
Look at that. It's Greg.
That's
Coming
really
with
go
you
back,
to
go
save
back,
you.
go
One more
back.
time. One more time.
Go back.
From the murky depths
We're gonna do it like an actual jump scare. Okay.
into
Okay.
the waters. That was Greg. there is Greg, and we are back. But here's Pluto. Okay, Pluto, tried and true. While this character has no damage, he gets +2 strength and gains support. Boom! Look at that. That's also quite neat. He's got them chi and post stats questing for 2. You
where's
can
the
heal
tempo?
him to keep that thing rocking and rolling. Support is kind of slept on in the game. I know a lot of people have tried to make support strategies work, typically in Amber and Sapphire, but Amber and Steel getting a support synergy, I think that's pretty neat. And Pluto is an icon living. So this card seems pretty neat and cool as well.
Yeah.
Neat and cool
Well,
are
it's just
good
so good to stick
definitions
around
for that
this
card.
too.
Of course, he's going to be there, but coming out on 6 might be
Look at the
a little late. But
Neat.
still, I think you can make something happen. I think if the Pluto enthusiast will make it happen. I think you just add the other Pluto. Maybe you can get him out a little bit cheaper, a little bit of Pluto synergy.
Yeah, to
The-
shift on.
I forget it. I forget his name. The one cost, reduce the cost Pluto. Make your Pluto decks today. Okay, I'll be doing that.
Is he a nice dog?
I think a Pluto
I don't
nice
know.
dog.
Is it a nice dog?
Nice pup, nice nuzzle guy. I can't remember his name. I'm sure the chat's lighting me up right now. I'm like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. You know. That
Oh, one thing real quick. Go ahead over here. We have one more camera.
Oh,
we
look at
didn't
that.
show.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
It's upside down, but who cares?
it's upside
You can
down.
also see my laptop.
Hey,
You need to get some better lighting on that though. Gotta
Yeah, the
fix that.
glare.
this is so
The
cool.
glare is
I
rough.
gotta grow up. Okay, I gotta grow up. But this is really neat.
We're Peter Pan up in here.
There
We
we
don't
go.
grow up.
We don't grow. I don't grow. I won't grow. Okay.
All right, what's another one? What's another
Okay,
one?
let's go one more. Let's bring out the big baddie.
Big bad.
Let's bring out the big old bad. Let's talk
Ooh.
about this guy. Let's
Ooh.
talk about this guy. We're talking Reign of Jafar. We're talking Jafar's
High
highest.
Sultan
Look at him,
of
High
Lorcana.
Sultan of Lorcana. Wow, we're breaking.
It's Disney
Jafar, is he
Lorcana.
the only character that can break
Yep,
the fourth
yep,
wall?
facts.
Because he's mentioning Lorcana a lot in his. I don't know.
Also, Lorcana is the realm that the
Mhm.
story takes place in.
I know. I'm talking about. He's like. I've never seen it in anyone's name before.
Oh,
Lorcana
that's a
is
good
the
point. I
realm?
don't think that has happened.
High
Yeah.
Sultan of Lorcana. That's
Yeah.
gonna be my name.
We'll
when I
talk
win
about it on the narrative main stage.
That's
Yeah.
neat. That's neat. Okay. I don't know if you had it, but dark power, whenever this character quests, you may draw a card. Then choose and discard a card. If it is an illusion character card is discarded this way, you may play that character for free. That's broken.
Oh,
okay.
so he's gonna get illusions
Yeah,
out. nonstop.
that's gonna be busted. I get your hypnotic strengths today because you're gonna need those. Illusions about to be popping off in this next set. That is absolutely insane. I enjoy this card. Not inkable. I think that's always going to be something that gets a lot of people, but this card is cool. 4/4 stat line, quest for 3. Let's get loose. Let's get active. What do you think about this guy, gang out there? What do you guys think about Jafar? Is he playable? Is it going to happen?
Well, because there were some illusions in Arcasia's Island, but now there are, I don't want to have exact numbers of illusions, but there's tons of them in Reign of Jafar, which will make that even better.
So one thing to share about this, that Greg, you did forget a preview.
I did.
You did.
Oh, no.
There was one preview that we didn't share.
Okay.
So I
bonus one
as a graphic.
Oh, I see it. I see a graphic.
Hey, yo, look at that.
So the set champ card is Jafar
That
by
looks
Sultan
cool.
Lorcana.
Let's go.
Obviously, same ability.
Yeah, all the same card, just in a promo.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Is it foil? Is that why?
Oh, that looks
that is
cool.
dope.
That's
I want
the
one of these so
set
bad.
champ
I think this one people are
for
going to go
next
after this
bet.
one.
Yes.
Shout out to Baker
Yeah.
again. I'm sure he's probably losing it right now. Trying to get this Jafar Enchanted full art set champ. I'm gonna be playing. I gotta go.
Yeah,
good on the
that one's
graphics.
cool.
Good job for sure.
Nice.
Oh,
we got
timer.
the
60
timer.
seconds.
Bring the timer back.
No,
Triggered.
not again. I can't take it. Man.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So I mean, one thing that does come up a lot in the community is like questions about picking the set champ cards. And we kind of like have been able to when we first came up with set champ, we kind of had to like plan out just a bunch of them at once to get it going. But now we're a little more synced up with the game design team and working out some of these cards. So expect to see, like you showed Maleficent is the Fabled set champ card.
Yeah.
We're really making sure that that we have enough time to be able to really get ahead of it and pick cards that we know people are definitely
that
going to
playmat
be
will be
excited
cool.
about. It's all a
Yep,
process
it'll
of
be really cool.
individual teams, game
Same with
design,
the
game
Maleficent
dev,
one.
No.
the creative team making the
Yeah, I didn't even
artwork,
think about those
putting the
playmats.
design of the card
They're pretty
together.
good.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
Maleficent
so
playmat will be.
this, expect that a lot of the set champ cards going forward are going to be more, I guess, locked in, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Locked in.
Thank you.
Yeah, locked in.
That's
actually
me. I'm the
good
locked in account. I'm the one to say, hey, you guys need to lock in up there at Disney HQ. We don't know what's happening or who's making these set champ cards, but I'm glad to see that you guys are really putting the research in and making sure these cards, because I think if the card is quote unquote playable in the core constructed set, it will be more sought after and more people will attend in order to try to win and have those cards, especially now that there's only the 2 mats and you have the
one mat,
the I don't want to say free entry cards or the cards that you get the participation cards. I think more
also
people will show up. I think it's like 40.
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Go to the Discord. You can discard on the Discord.
Yeah. Discord?
When you mentioned Discord earlier, just as an aside, and I didn't have a mic to be like Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana, it killed me inside a little bit.
We want you to call it out in every broadcast that we do.
Discord.
Again, we'll have a button where we'll be like, all right, there's the beep beep.
I got
Discord.
Yeah. But yeah,
soundboard is something we need too. Yeah. We need to record you singing as much as we can.
That's sweet. I got clips. I got some on my phone. I can send them to you. All my backup tracks can be on there.
And one of my other jobs, we had someone who did that. During the live stream, we'll have you doing that. Actually, can you just do your vocal thing?
Air horn. DJ JD on the track.
Some people in the chat were asking about challenge, and so we did announce with Cooper that challenge is coming back this year.
Yes. And we'll have more information for that at the World's broadcast.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna work on that basically as soon as we turn off this stream.
Yeah.
we're gonna work on that stream. So
more information for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's gonna be, I'm so glad you get to be a part of this broadcast team.
We didn't even talk about that. I just
right?
I just skipped right
how
over.
Great is that?
I'm telling you, Powerline came out and I left. I was gone. I was like, I didn't whatever, dude. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, that is just like a lot of dreams. It feels like it hasn't really fully hit me that this is something that is going to happen. There has been a grind. You guys know I've been doing as much broadcasting as I can to prepare for this momentous occasion. I've been talking to a lot of the players that are going to be participating in this event and just hearing their stories and their grind and their passion on the player side. Well, I share that same grind and passion on the broadcasting side. And I'm so fortunate to be a part of this thing. You guys have no idea how much this means. And I'm elated that you have selected me to be a part of this. I know around the world and in this community, there are so many talented commentators and broadcasters that you had the opportunity to choose from. And picking me and the crew that you've assembled, I'm confident that we're going to work incredibly hard to ensure that there is a phenomenal product delivered. We're going to tell this story to the highest possible capability and share that with everyone who cannot be there in the World Championship. Unfortunately, there was some news that it's going to be a closed-off event, but still, I know there are going to be watch parties. During the break, I took a chance to scroll through Twitch and I saw so many watch parties just watching this. So I can just imagine how many watch parties are going to come around for the World Championship. People are talking about doing barbecues at locals and going to the thing and just pull the thing up and watching it, because that is the community vibe that we want to go through. Was I disappointed? A little bit. Yeah, I would like to have seen a nice open event.
Yeah, I mean,
for sure.
That's true. We wanted to make this big celebration.
That was kind of the thing, is like, you know, I brought it up at D23. Was like, we're really excited to have people come and celebrate, and unfortunately it just couldn't happen this time around. And
I think everybody on the team wanted it.
We did everything we could to try and make it happen, but I think it really comes down to, like, we wanted this to happen, but we're gonna figure out something else to kind of celebrate and support during that time for now.
Sure. Yeah, and
we'll,
it's exciting that so many people want to celebrate. I mean, that's really the coolest part about all this, even though I know it feels bad and it feels like a disappointment. We're all disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, I think we all wanted it to be an amazing event where people can get together and have that sense of community that we are trying to engender. We'll do the best that we can here online to be able to do that, as well as you being there and being a part of that community and talking it up and engaging with the audience at home. And hopefully they can get their hands on that a whole new world promo card, which looks absolutely stunning. I love the artwork on that, and we'll have more details about how folks can get that through the.
There's some questions in the chat about how do we get it. We're working out the details. Obviously, like we said, the plan was that it was going to be this celebration. So there's some pivots still, like, that we're trying to work out how we're going to get those out, but as soon as we can announce it, we'll have more details about that.
Exactly. Yeah, we want people to be as excited about that card because it is a beautiful card. We want it to get in your hands and be a part of that moment, right? That June 28th.
That kind of just like confirms there was a total pivot.
Is going to be such a great event for those players who are going to be there, and we want to be able to support and help them as we can through the online.
A lot of things changed
through the video.
Some people are asking, where's DeCandio? He was in the audience before.
He was.
But he is on the game dev team, so
yeah,
he's back at work.
I loved all the shout outs that everybody was having. Like, oh, get this person, get that person. I love that you were checking it all out. Kyle was putting in so much work. I was like, dude, put that down.
Yeah.
It's time
just
to be in the
come
show.
Take a break. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm glad you got to see The Office too. I missed an opportunity though. Can I tell you all?
Please.
When I was walking through, I really wanted to trip and fall over the couch.
Yeah.
I think you should have.
I think I should have. So look for that in the future. In a future stream, I'll do some pratfalls for you all. It'll be entertaining. But now that you know it's coming, it won't be as funny. So never mind.
Yeah.
I'll say it now, and
it
then
might actually make it funnier
Even
later.
more, like a little Easter egg. People are like, oh, he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You do the walk the plank to the,
Is now the time? Is Greg gonna fall on his
trip
face
over the
now?
couch?
Cue it. Oh, I love that. Awesome. All right. Well, you want to talk about another card? Was there cards that people wanted to see more of that they didn't get a chance to? If so, let us know in the chat. Yeah, we didn't really talk too much about that, but the bodyguard.
All 200
with 08.
This is the buy a box promo.
Yeah, it's buy a box promo.
Participating retailers will have this if you while supplies last. If you purchase a full booster display of Rain and Jafar, while they have one, you should get a Minnie Mouse Daring Defender.
Coming in at 4, bodyguard Gets +1 strength for each 1 damage on her. So you put a little damage on the mini. It is Amber. It is Ruby. So shout out to my Ruby Fossa gang out there. Stand up. If you guys are still supporting a little bit of mini, maybe you can do like some self-ping damage and then get this thing kind of
LOL, guys.
I think that's cool.
LOL.
I like all these cards. You gotta understand.
I know. I keep blocking your face. There you go. Put it in between.
You gotta understand the thing about me. I like them all. Okay, people always tell me all the time, like, "Hey, JDZ, this card is bad. This card is this. This card is that." And I'm like, "No, it's not." Okay,
There's a way where this can win.
You can make it happen, man. If you just believe, you gotta have this belief. Okay. And that's my thing on my stream. I play a different deck every single day, and I play all these unique and interesting cards. And this is definitely a card that I would love to try because the artwork is phenomenal. You got the little creatures in the back. I thought that was Thumper at first. I was like, have my magnifying glass on.
I love
it's
torch.
It's not Thumper. I don't think.
Is there actually something in the official app?
No, I mean, so like, there's all these little critters that were
Amazon.
I already did that. Now Jafar's taken over, and we're seeing a lot more.
Bruno?
Because they're coming out of hiding. We're like, what's going on?
Who did the artwork on this?
Hold them up.
Aubrey Archer.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
And
That's so good.
Oh, there's more cards.
I guess
They're already posted, Dan. I'm all over it.
You said
I'm
before,
glad you're doing
narrative
something.
main
Oh,
stage.
calm down.
We're gonna do Discord main stages this week and next
Spelled
week.
it. Me too.
So we are fully in.
I'm next.
Jafar previews season.
There's no deck to throw
starting
through
today.
the
Tomorrow, Aubrey's going to be part of creative Discord main stage.
Yeah.
Make sure you get on Discord, discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
I gotta get that right. So discords.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Get your
All right, I'm
Mufasa
gonna
and
enter
Rapunzel
that into
before
my
they
brain
rotate
now
out.
to say it every single time.
Yep. So we're gonna have some other content creators join. Sorry, JD.
I'm cooked. That's okay.
We're gonna have some other content creators join. Tomorrow is gonna be the creative main stage. On Friday, we're gonna be doing narrative main stage, and then next week on, oh my gosh, I think it's Tuesday. This will all be in the Discord later.
What's the Discord again?
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
I got you.
All right, we should join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do one with game dev next week.
Okay,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and tomorrow is gonna be with the Illumineers and. Oh my God, I'm blanking.
If only there was a
Illumineers and
document where some
Bakers.
of
I
this
know.
was available
This
for
was
you
all
to check
available
out.
in a document, and I could pull it up. I want to do it on memory. Tomorrow is Illumineers and Baker. On Friday, we're doing it with Rebecca Quest and Rudros.
Okay.
And then next week, for the game dev main stage, is RMB and Katie.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. My bald brethren. Okay. R&B, Maelstrom's finest is in the building. Let's go.
He was bringing up the bald synergy.
Yeah, I can't. It wouldn't work. I don't want to take my hat off because I'm in a very poor state of bald right now. So I gotta keep the hat on. But maybe I'll get it shaved and we can make it happen.
Right? Yeah, right. You gotta choose what's best for you. Yeah. Well, and I'm going to be streaming here on Thursday, May 8th. We'll be doing a weekly Lorecast starting on Thursday.
That's one of the things that everybody's been like. Where's
huge.
Lorecast? What happened to Lorecast? You know, today it's sort of like a Lorecast.
It was like a Lorecast. Yeah, we called it the next chapter.
But one of the first things when you joined was like, we're getting back Lorecast and you're gonna do them. It's weekly Lorecast.
Weekly. That's right. Yeah. Still working on exactly how that is all going to work. But my plan is to come on here, turn on these cameras, move them around a little bit, and maybe do some jazz hands.
Maybe not a Weezer shirt.
Maybe not a Weezer shirt, but a different musical artist shirt every week. And then talk about the latest happenings that's been going on in the Lorcana community. So I will need help from all of you, both on the Discord. What is that again?
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Send me any messages directly or otherwise there, or on other ways for folks that we want to highlight and talk about, and all the great stories and events that are going on in the Lorcana. That's what I want the weekly Lorecast to be, and it starts on Thursday at, what did I say, 10 a.m., 11 a.m.?
I feel like it's 10 a.m.
Let's go 10 a.m. Pacific time.
We will post the schedule. I'm not doing it right now because I'm in here.
And I will be drinking coffee with you all, and I will be putting on a playmat.
People are asking
all the morning climb.
if that mug
Confirm.
is a regular mug with a Lorcana sticker on it.
What are you talking about? This is custom made. This is actual gold foil that I put on here. I think the Jafar let me do it. The High Sultan of Lorcana. I asked him.
Oh yeah, I
and
guess
he was
we're in Jafar's world now. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
right. So the gold scarab and the
Yeah,
it totally works.
But I'm telling you right now, Greg, I'm gonna need a key because I'm coming every lore cast. Okay, you're not gonna hold me out of there. I'm showing up. Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna be at the door and be right there, and I'm gonna be in here.
Help me
Okay.
fill content.
And
so
no,
please
no,
do.
we'll hey, I'm coming. Okay, I'm right up the street. You guys can't hold me. You can't hold me from this. Okay, I'm breaking in here.
Do it.
There it is. Okay.
No breaking in because we want you here.
Okay.
You have an invite.
just-
You were like a
I just
vampire.
wanna-
We invited you in. You're like,
I just want to see Greg start a video and then you like jump in and slide across the table.
Or you do the
Let me
reveal
in.
underneath the with the camera.
Jump attack. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That could be
Like,
really
oh,
cool.
JD's here. Who knew? He was under this table the whole time.
But honestly, I think that's one of the things that a lot of people have been talking about. Like, hey, just the lack of information and lack of communication. But now it seems like we got something to look forward to every single week.
Yep.
And Greg, I think sky is the limit. I'm so excited for the things to come and being a part of this great game. I think it's going to be amazing. This next year, Jafar is on. Maybe Jafar is what we needed, huh?
We needed Jafar.
Yeah, I guess Jafar is really
he's brought us
putting
all
back
together.
on track.
Yeah, maybe all the other things. Arcasia, you're cool, but Jafar, maybe he can do a good job. Let's let him give it a shot.
We get to unite against a common villain.
There you go.
That's how what teams are made of,
There you
right?
go. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
like that. I like that.
Good way to think about it.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about more cards? Did we show off?
Sure.
Ones we didn't talk about mechanics.
We did not talk about these. Pull the lever.
Let's talk about pull the lever. Let's do pull the lever. I got it in my hand, so
Okay,
it was the
let's
one
go.
to choose. Pull the lever.
Okay. Okay.
So that is the pre-release promo card.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's an action.
Yep.
Pull the lever.
It is for Amethyst Emerald decks.
Mhm.
And when you play it, you can choose one.
I love
draw two
Kronk in the
cards, or
background.
each opponent chooses and discards a card. Yeah. So
I think that's really cool. But the thing I want to know most is there going to be a wrong lever item or an
we're
action?
gonna have to wait and see.
We need a wrong lever to go along with pull the lever because that is just going to be hilarious.
I think we do.
That is-
but you're gonna have to wait and
Okay,
see.
okay. I'll wait.
How many levers are there?
It's just two. It's just two. No, there's multiple levels. I can't recall.
Are you gonna say it each time you play it?
Every single time? If I ever play this card, which I will, because I play them all, I will always say pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever every single time.
In that voice, or are you gonna do the
I'll
actual?
probably do the voice. I only have so many gizmos I can
Well,
do.
there's a house rule.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Greg's house rule.
Yeah, you have to say it,
have
or
to
you
say
can't
it.
play it.
I think that's you have to say it. You have to actually say it in the voice. I got only a few gizmos I can do, and I got to save those for the actual.
Understood.
deployment. But this is in
Save
a
it for the
dress
people.
in a dress rehearsal. I'll just hit them with the pull the lever. But when it's actually time to go live, we can send the actual real one. I think it's gonna knock the floor off the thing.
I'm like trying to find like where my head should be.
There you go. There.
you go.
I think that's a good spot.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a good spot.
Hi,
Look at that.
everyone. We're talking about this card. I like these type of cards that have two like uses, right? It makes it feel like, oh, I can't use. I mean, you can always draw two cards. That's always a good thing. But
Mhm.
being able to have your opponent discard.
I don't know how many times they're gonna write Judge Program for them
That's
not
pretty
to
cool.
respond.
It's a huge.
I know.
They're just gonna keep ignoring it.
Like it's
And
not
another
gonna
cool thing about
happen,
it is
guys.
Being a dual ink,
Let it
is like
go.
You're getting literally the best of both of what those color combinations do. As Amethyst typically likes to draw, and Emerald typically likes to
Like
discard.
you're wasting your
that's like a
slow-mo
nice,
timer. It's actually
I think that's a
hilarious.
perfect That's a perfect case of a dual ink card. We have never seen one. I like this one a lot. Pull the lever. Artwork's clean too. Who did the art?
That is Mario, who is in our chat.
Let's go.
He was very excited when this was being talked about, so you'll be doubly excited now. Here, I'm trying to not block myself again. Yes. Hey, good job, Mario.
Let's go.
I have a brother named Mario, by the way.
Are you
I guess I just blocked you again.
I know, right?
That's cool. Is your name actually Louis? That's a 10. That's a 10.
Yep.
We got there.
Never heard that one before. Growing up, never heard that one. Just don't make any jokes about Tito. all
Okay,
right?
we won't. We're done. We're done. I'm sorry.
All of them are all Disney approved. That's all I know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Tito, Tito.
Tito's vodka.
That's a fun fact. I'll tell you offline. But
He was about to do it.
I was about to also do something.
All right, let's do another card.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
And then maybe on one of our things we can play some Palatized. Best box in the business.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh,
Here we go.
Patch.
Patch.
He's digging in the dirt.
Look at that guy. He's got Ward, which I automatically love. I love Ward. People do not like Ward. I can't get enough Ward. Okay, so that's pretty neat. We'll get this over here. There it
Can't
is.
get enough Ward.
There it is. There it is. Split difference. Okay. Puppy barking While you have another puppy character in play, this character gets +1 lore. That's pretty neat for the puppy synergy.
Oh, especially for a 1-cost card.
Wait. While you have another puppy character in play, is it? Oh, it's just a 1. I don't think so. You won't be able to get it for all of your puppies. I don't think it doesn't stack.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been insane. I thought they really did it to him. I thought they really did it to him for a second and just left that another off, or left just as many puppies as you could. Have like 99 puppies in Quest for a Jillion in one turn.
Yeah,
let's go.
Like Elaine getting the cat one. We'll have a puppy deck if that was stackable.
I think that's what the puppies would have needed. But this guy's cool. I like it. You know what I'm saying? We got to make the puppies work. I think there is a playable adjacent puppy deck right now for the core constructed game. Yeah, that's pretty good, and this guy's going to fit right into that too.
I like it.
Let's go.
So this is one of the weekly play promos, and then that brings up something that the community stumbled upon some time ago, right? That we just wanted to mention pretty quick. We can put this down.
Stop blocking your face.
So even though a lot of people in the community know about it, we have not actually announced yet that we are starting the Ravenburger PlayHub.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
And so it will be a platform for finding events and things like that. Right now, registration is just for stores. There was a little bit of moment in time where it accidentally opened up for players and players thought it launched, but it is still only open for stores, and we want to make sure that stores are signing up, getting their events in. And then once we're ready for it to be open to players, we'll have more news to share about that. And we're really excited to get that going.
Absolutely. Yeah. Here, you're getting cut off. I want you to get a little closer.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Rochelle. I got in there. Okay. I jumped. I was part of the problem there. And so I saw go live. I clicked on it. I got in, made a registration, got my profile pic and everything. I'm in. Okay.
I saw some community members, I will not name names, but I saw some community members being like, oh, Ravensburger announced their new platform. It launched, everyone get on. And it was like, what? No.
It was a stealth launch. It was a beta. So yeah, we are excited about getting that up to speed for the sets to come for all of the events, right? So pre-release events, any type of in-store play, you'll be able to do a whole bunch with the Ravensburger Play Hub, and we can't wait to roll it out there for everybody to be able to join. There's so many features on there, but we just want to make sure it's all working the way it should be for everyone to be able to do it. So we'll be putting some finishing touches on that over the next few months. But yeah, look for more information on the Ravensburger Play Hub coming on all of our weekly live streams that we'll be doing.
And then just real quick with that in mind, a lot of these promos are going to be like through Ravensburger Play Hub support, but with the pre-release promo specifically, is that for now, I think you would know this better than I do. For now, is that required that it has to be through the Play Hub, or because we haven't launched, is that going to be that stores can still do it through Melee?
Yes, they can still use the old system, and they should for all the Reign of Jafar events that are being planned. But we want them to start transitioning, getting store accounts. So if anybody who runs a local gaming store is watching, please continue to sign up and get that ready to go. Obviously, that gives us more testers to be able to make sure that this entire program is working the way we want it to. And we want your feedback. We want all the stores who are going to be joining and creating accounts to use all the features that we can to let us know what works, what doesn't, how to improve, and that goes for when we do launch the beta for players to start their accounts. That's why we roll out things slowly, right, with betas, and make sure that folks are able to give their input and make it the tool that makes the most sense for you and your stores and the communities out there. So we continue to, like I said, add new features onto it after it's out there, but we want it to be a incredibly useful tool and program for folks to be able to enjoy their communities easier and just get to playing, because that's the most important part. Yeah.
For me, I mean, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say anything that gets us off of Melee. Okay.
No.
No, we can't do that.
We have loved working with that team.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a hater.
Yeah, don't be a hater.
I'll try to be a lover.
We have loved working with the team over there, and this was just something that we really wanted to tailor an event hub experience for specifically what we wanted to have more control over it.
Got it.
We can tailor what we we think that like the community needs, and that stores need and player experience and all that. So
we love all of our partners. We want.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. I'll lock out. Okay. I won't lock in. I won't lock in. I'll kind of lock out a little bit. I'll take some shots. Okay.
No, but well, I mean, that's the thing. We need that feedback. We need to know what works and what doesn't, and get things going. And so that's why we are listening. That's we've heard similar things to what you're saying, and that's why we want to make sure that we are offering what is good for the community as a whole.
Million cards,
exactly, including the fact that you guys want these mugs. Because now that there are that out there, it gives me every more reason to
slap some stickers on mugs,
to craft them in a Potter, kind of like a ghost situation is how I made this mug. I don't know if you guys know that. It's an old reference.
It's a 1 of 1.
But I crafted it out of tin with my partner. And then put a sticker.
Revealed the divide.
Oh, good stuff.
Get some illusions that you showed. Okay.
I posted the trove picture also.
The magic carpet. Oh, okay. We'll do it
real quick.
Chat was cleared by the moderator.
Spunky Speedster.
What just happened?
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Evasive.
That's wild.
One evasive.
I've never seen
What
that.
does that flavor text say, Greg? I can't read it from here.
I can handle anything you throw at me. Wait,
that was weird.
Are those laser snakes?
Let's go.
This is the best track ever.
Let's go.
I love Vanellope. That was my best Sarah Silverman impression. Did it work? No?
I think you nailed it.
No.
I thought she was in the room for a moment. I really did. I was like, wait a minute. Did he record that? Was that recorded?
It works because you can't see my face behind this card. So that's how puppetry works.
That was very good, I think.
I went to school for puppetry. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, some of them definitely are.
Okay.
Actually, I went to school for theater, and there was a puppetry department. It's like one of the only puppetry departments in there. So
got it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's how it all works. So yeah, the flavor text on this one is awesome, and I mean,
it'd been invasive. I think it being invasive is cool. 3-1, 3-1 with if it was evasive and rush, that'd be really cool. But I think that's neat to go along with those racer synergies. I think racers are almost there. They're just missing a few good racers. I think this racer is good enough to synergize with that King Candy that was printed in Arcadia's Island. So I want to see the racers come alive in the next few sets. I think it could be a possibility for sure.
Are there cards that have racer as their? If you have racer cards, you can do XYZ.
They have. They printed a whole bunch of racers here in Arcadia's Island, and they're dual ink. They got the amber and ruby colors. They can do some cool things. King Candy being the key of that. Calhoun, they have a racer Calhoun as well. That can like save the other racers. So there is some synergies there, and I think the deck is almost ready, and maybe Vanellope can help push it over the top. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
King
you saw
Candy
like
synergy.
with Pull the Lever as an example that and Lady and what was it? Patch was the other one, right?
Yeah.
That a lot of those themes that were introduced in Arcadia's Island, they're going to get more support in Reign of Jafar. So, Vanellope is just the start of some of these racer card previews, but expect to see more racer synergies for that Amber Ruby deck.
Let's go. Okay. Look at that. And there's Sarah Silverman and Sarah Silverman together. A match.
How could it be?
Okay.
All right, and you wanted to talk about
we got the magic carpet
ride.
Illusion.
I like to dream.
That's pretty. Man, you are talented. Maybe I might be. I just heard a little piece of that, and I might have I might have met my match here. I might have met.
If it's classic rock, I can do it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
my ACDC is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to tell you. Maybe during the next episode of the.
Will there be a Back in Black card? Who knows? We'll see.
Okay, that's enough. We'll cut it. That's it. You get a sample, and that's it.
You should use that for your Yzma. That was very good.
I just burned a Yzma token on that Thunderstruck, man. That sucks. Okay, anyway, here's a card.
Here, talk about magic carpet ride here.
All right, it is Vanish. So it is an illusion. So they all have that Vanish keyword in there. Spectral Force. Your other illusion characters gain Challenger 1 when this guy is just on the field. Quest for 2, 2-4. So those stats aren't as bulky as the other illusions are, coming in at 3.
Be way cooler if he had
still giving everybody else Challenger, I think, is really, really neat. It is Steel as well, which is cool, and Quest for 2 coming in on 3. I think this card to fit that Jafar, I'm definitely going to be trying to play an illusion deck coming in. The in the next set. I think that is just going to be something that a lot of people are going to try, and it's just another guy to pair with the Jafar that we just showed earlier. So I think this card is cool. I like them all. You guys know me. I probably sound like a broken record because I think they're all cool. I will never say that a card is bad, but this card is. I mean, I would like to see the stats be a little bit higher, maybe if I had to give one complaint, because these Vanish cards have typically been very, very stat heavy as their kind of drawback, because the Vanish thing is kind of a negative. But maybe this carpet is still pretty cool.
You do have the Jafar that can get some of those illusions out easier.
Yeah. The other one.
Yeah, right. The synergy with those. Yeah, right.
Yeah, to get them when they get. We just lost them.
Well, it does actions. Are great, but are there a ton of them?
Greg stole it. Let's go.
Greg stole Jafar.
No, I got
There
11.
are actions.
Jafar's escaped.
He's gone.
Escaped. Whispers in the well.
Oh no. Yeah, so these guys together.
Yeah,
and
right.
also this guy as well. We'll bring him in too.
Yeah, the villains.
The Razul. Where is he? You have the Razul?
I do not.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, there we go. We're all look at us. We're a motley crew of all of this. We have the whole team here. Look at that.
I'm not going to sing any of that.
Please. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know you wanted to. I'd almost happen.
We can play actors like I'm a magic carpet.
Give me the lamp. And carpet's just. We need your tassel sounds there. All right. Yeah. Whenever it's character quest, draw a card, choose and discard a card. If it's a losing character, it's discard. You may play it for free. So yeah, quest him, draw a card, pitch the carpet's in for free.
Yeah.
And you are straight cash money chilling. I think that is going to be the vibe.
That is the way.
100%.
Yeah,
And
we talked.
this palace card. I mean, it's a one cost with really nice stats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One.
But the vanish.
But with vanish, but like, are you gonna really use an action to clear the one
and
drop?
any action that you play, it's would have cleared your one cost anyway, like a fire the cannons or
right.
But I think if you're using it to take out this guy, that's fine. I'm totally in support of that. 1/4 coming in, that's neat. I think this guy's cool. This guy's what I think about when I think of.
I mean, like Daisy Duck needed uninkable to be a 1/4, so
yeah.
This card being inkable as a 1-drop 1/4, I think is
right.
I think that's going to be pretty strong.
That Spectral Sentry, that's pretty neat. I like it, and it's just another guy that you can easily just discard too for your Jafar, put him onto the board. Boom. And there it is.
And Naomi mentioned this a little while ago, but what is that creature behind the palace guard? What is that? It's like a bug with a
scarab, right?
Bendy.
We'll find out.
We'll learn about that during the previews.
Will we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tomorrow during the creative main stage, there's going to be a bit more about that. Yeah.
What time is that again?
10 a.m.
And it's on Discord?
On Discord at discord.gg/DisneyLorcana.
Yes! Making it happen. Awesome. All right. Well, I can't wait. I'm going to watch just to find out what type of critter that is. Looks big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be tuned in. I'll be 100% tuned in for that.
Locked in,
locked in, and laser focused. Maybe I'll be wearing these glasses. I can't see anything. Okay, I am absolutely flying blind. I mean, you can't tell, but I can't. I don't know how I'm pulling this off.
I actually forgot you were. Wait, can I try?
Really? Please.
Right,
Rochelle wore them for a second, and
wow,
could not do it.
I can see all the illusions now.
You got the blue ones on. The blue
I got the blue ones.
The ultraviolet.
Whoa.
I can see through laser beams here with mine.
Yeah, you're like you can deflects laser snakes.
There you go.
Laser snakes ain't got nothing.
There you go. Oh man,
these are great. I actually, can I borrow these?
Of course, yeah. Of course. Without doubt, absolutely.
I feel like we're from the future.
Oh man.
I mean, Fabled, I guess, is the future.
It is the future. Yeah. So did you like how we went from Fabled to Jafar? It
was
complete sense.
It made complete sense. Yeah, it was. I will say there were some people in the chat that were like, "Wait, I thought they were like, wait, it's Fabled Jafar Whispers."
Yeah.
No, it's Jafar Fabled Whispers.
We did it on purpose.
Yeah,
Do it.
We really wanted to start with Fabled, and there's just those exciting things with like new rarities and some of those returning cards and having enchanted cards of like those fan favorites. Like, it's funny, Honey Wizard, like it was like the card it was just like this vanilla common, right?
Mhm.
And so it had gorgeous art and like such a creative way of depicting this, but like everyone at the time was like, why didn't this have an enchanted? And that's something that comes up a lot where they're like, this art is so great, why doesn't it have other art? But like but no, so a lot of those cards that people were like, why didn't this have an enchanted? We're looking back in Fabled, and
That's awesome.
we were able to pull some in to give them an enchanted this time around.
And
we're not
beautiful.
we're not reprinting old enchanteds. So those, like, if you want like the enchanted giant Tinkerbell and Elsa Spirit of Winter and stuff like that, those are back in first chapter. But yeah, there's going to be all new ones, and it's not just those returning cards that have enchanteds and Fabled. So expect to see there was the question of like, is Powerline going to be on an enchanted? You'll have to wait and see. But
Wait and see.
But yeah,
I know.
It's gonna be returning cards and new cards. that
Honey
have
Wizard is
enchanted.
just such a cool card, right?
Yep.
Like it's in a league of its own in my mind. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Also,
so fun.
I don't know if people caught this. It has a new classification on it, honey.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
HUNNY.
It was.
How do you think people are going to use that?
Yeah.
Designers, are they going to use honey?
Maybe get like I don't know, like a sticky situation, like a sticky synergy. I don't know, like honey, like a item or something. Honey pot for your honey characters gain.
Yeah, because what other
resist or something?
Yeah, we're gonna
properties that would use honey.
We're gonna have to wait and see, but
let's go.
But yeah, that card was updated. Giving it an enchanted, that was like a decision, right? Like it was, people love this so much, and so yeah, you'll have to wait to learn about more with it. But
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's worth it because there is so much fun things that we are going to preview going forward. Did we talk about a Goofy movie and how people?
We
are
did.
excited about
That was the first thing we talked
I
about.
saw that and I got out of the whole briefing. I left. I was like, okay, I got to go put my jacket on. I got to go really represent. Got my glasses on. I got my Powerline shirt on. Got my Goofy hat on. I mean, it's just. I think this is very important to me because that movie is literally my #1 favorite overall Disney movie of all time.
Really?
Yes, a
that's
Goofy
awesome.
movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to get on Disney Plus or go to wherever you can watch these Disney films and find it and watch it. It will change your life. That movie is so good. And
Have you been loving all the 30th anniversary?
everything
storytelling
on
around it?
YouTube. There's like replaying in theaters. They got, and what I'm really excited about for that is just the next generation of people who didn't get a chance to grow up with that movie, and it wasn't as important to them because the movie didn't do as well when it first came out, and now that has become basically like a cult classic. It's like an iconic movie, and people are finding out about it, and they're like, "Wow, this movie is really, really good." And the songs are great. The story is great. There's like no big bad villain. You know who the villain of that movie is?
Fatherhood.
Fatherhood, dude. Come on. There's no like the boss come out. I must steal that. No, it's just being life. Life was the
Coming
villain.
of age.
And that's just so important. It's such an important movie about just connecting. And now I saw it from Max's side as I was growing up, and now I'm a father seeing it from Goofy's side. I'm like, dude, this is just so powerful, man. And the lyrics of the songs and just everything that happens in that movie. 10 out of 10. I love that movie. Now that's part of this game that I love. I cannot wait. I'm gonna play that deck all the time. I'm gonna have all the cards, and it's gonna be a complete vibe.
It was like Naomi had mentioned, Goofy movie, has been the most requested franchise from our fans. So
that's me on all my alt accounts.
We had to get that in.
Yeah.
And then, we talked about Darkwing Duck before.
Mhm.
That was another one that was one of those top franchises. But then Gargoyles. We talked about. Don't have an image to hold up right now, but it's in Whispers in the Well, and so yeah, like those three.
Look at all this artwork that we're showing off. It looks so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Those three, a Goofy movie, Gargoyles, and Darkwing Duck, we've gotten so many requests for, and we're really excited about, being able to talk about it, that it's coming. announcing when. It's one after another. Goofy Movie and Fables, Gargoyles and Whispers in the Well, and then Darkwing Duck in 2026.
2026.
Yeah.
We almost had to bleep out Rochelle there.
Yeah.
You were about to say some secrets.
Well, like we bleeped out Ryan.
Like we
about
bleeped out
set
Ryan.
13.
I know, that was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Ryan Miller for doing all the amazing stuff that he has for this game and this entire community in the past. He was doing some stuff just recently, so we'll be having him in the office and doing more stuff here from this streaming room going forward. And so this has been super fun. I love that we've been here, able to chat with you. Thank you again so much for being here, JD. You're the best. You'll be here more.
I'm not gonna be a stranger, okay? I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna keep knocking at the door. I know where you are now. I know how to find out whether you guys just keep me locked out. But seriously, this was so much fun to come here and be a part of this momentous moment, and I'm so excited for things to come, and I can't wait for the World Championship to get into the booth, and I can't wait to see what's happening next, man. It's always this is just something that we've all been wanting for a really long time, and you guys are doing a phenomenal job making this happen, and this thing was absolutely great. So thank you for everything you guys have done.
Momentous moment. You heard it here first.
There it is. There it is. Complete wordsmith, dude. Okay.
We're excited.
I'm gonna write that down.
We're excited for you to be a part of the next chapter of Disney Lorcana. So really happy to have you here.
And thanks again to all of you who have been watching for this entire 3 hours. We really appreciate you. It's been super fun. Again, we'll do more stuff like this. It seems like you guys liked it. So we'll continue going forward. And of course, we have the Discord, all the main stages that are happening there.
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana. We're also going to have the schedule for card previews up later today. There might be some for some regions that may have already posted them. I'm not sure yet, but we'll get that schedule up there for card previews on discord.gg/Disney Lorcana. Weren't able to see if the website updated.
If Lars posted it somewhere.
We'll say that it has. It has.
Yeah, we'll
check it out. There's card previews up there right now.
I just got sent an article too, which is very interesting.
Which article?
It's from the gamer. He messaged it to me.
Oh, not the other ones that I posted.
He said that there would be a few articles
It was from
on
Eric,
Twitter.
Right? Eric's the gamer.
Yes, Eric's the gamer.
I read that while they were.
Yeah, he literally messaged me. I don't know exactly when, but all right, let's stop sharing. Let's come back for a second.
You're in the mountain.
I'm in the mountain. I am the mountain.
He is the mountain.
Kylie made that joke like 3 hours ago.
I know. He keeps fading in and
I
out.
like it.
You're just like the face of Ben in the.
Now he's gone.
Yeah, that's a really long interview.
Jump scare.
That's written. And I'll have to like really read it later with less ads, but yeah, that was an incredible amount of information. Not at all how I expected it to be.
It was a lot of information, but I also feel like they skipped a lot of stuff still.
I mean, I don't think so. Like, what did they skip?
I mean, like, they didn't really tell us anything about, like, what our friends are competing for or, like, the format they're playing or anything along those lines. All they said is they will be here on these dates. I mean, like, maybe they just don't want us
It's
to
not
know.
totally relevant for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's only relevant to 28 people.
So, like, why
They
would
probably
they
don't know.
spend their time telling 13,000 people
Yeah,
that information?
I think today is not about that, and I think that the less amount of talk about worlds right now is probably better.
Yeah, I guess to me, it's like I want to close that chapter and move on, and they're just like,
Well, you can't close it. Like it's still happening. There's
no,
like,
I know. So I feel
there's
like,
no-
right. So
there's
by
no
ignoring
closing
it, I feel
today.
like it's worse.
I see that as it's closed for me. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't go. I can't
Yeah.
participate. I'm good. Tell me what I can do next, and that's what they did.
Yeah, which apparently there is a way to get the whole new world promo, which I think is going to make a lot of people happy.
Like I'd love to
Yeah.
know more about that. I feel like I feel like they brushed over things that could get people more excited for what's coming in the next like month.
Maybe. That's fair.
But there's a lot of exciting information, and I'm happy about it.
I think something else that they said, they basically said they have for the next like every day this week, they have like something going on in the Discord.
Yeah, so it might already be in the Discord, but we're a part. Thursday night is our time, so we'll be back here Thursday night. We'll be revealing a card from set 8, which we're very excited about doing. And there's a whole like schedule that Rochelle had hinted to that will be posted in the Discord. And then I'm sure it'll be posted on socials and things like that. So we'll share all that information out. But for us, our normally regular Into the Unknown podcast, we'll bring Scott Landis back for his quarterly, time that he has to put in. We'll get rid of Dick Burns for a little bit, bring back Scott. So we got to replace the son with the father and have some fun with that. So yeah, that's a whole schedule that's coming out. So we knew that, there is more this time, right? Like last time there was only 2 of those, sanctioned. What is the stupid thing called? In
They said there's going to be like a lore cast.
What's it called in Discord? I always forget it. Like the audio, main stage. Yeah. So there's a main stage. So there's one tomorrow, one on Tuesday. The weekly lorecast is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's actually that's just awesome. So in general, I think that's a great way. I don't even care. Like, obviously it's so easy to do, really. Like when you really think about it, even now, like you can kill an hour. Like, I don't think they're going to be 2-3 hours every time. I think that's kind of crazy, but kill an hour of time on a weekly basis, talking about stuff like that's just great to have in general.
It's awesome.
Hopefully there's less people spamming bubble about Judge Program. Guys, it's just not on the menu. Like, and if we're being honest, it's not relevant until DLCs come back. So like, just let it go.
I think the fact that they're making an effort to say we're going to talk to you is a really big step after silence for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, and not to mention, like, they're like, oh, live on Tuesday, and they're like, boom, bang, live on Thursday. Right. That's great. That's a lot. I think Melissa, for the last 3 hours, has posted like every single piece of information on Facebook. So
Scott did some too. Scott can get a little credit.
So Melissa posted like everything. There's like so much of it that there's not even enough time. There was like, I don't even know, 20 more cards, maybe more, that were already revealed.
I feel like I might have even missed some because there's more.
Yeah.
My screen is now.
I'll do the giant recap at the end of the day where I'll post them all in one big blob and have it all like that. And we'll start the album. We'll get that all going. But there was just so many cards that I don't even want to touch on that. I guess just like takeaways from everything, like where are we at? Alex, you've been kind of quiet. 3 hours of that, lots of information gained. Where's your headspace now, kind of like in the next chapter?
Just looking forward to rotation every year. That's cool. That'll keep things fresh, for sure. Curious about what cards are exactly being reprinted. Got a couple of them, but surely there are a few more, I would imagine. Yeah, just looking forward to seeing new deck ideas after in September, or when is it released? August or something like that?
August 29th.
August 29th.
Yeah. So looking forward to hopefully getting rid of some of the cards that we've seen, since set 1, really, and play with some new cards. That should be fun. So
yeah. Dick,
excited to get back to competition. Be doing less. What's it called? Doing less content creation if there's going to be more competition out there. Yeah. Try not to spread too thin. No one wants me thin,
Except for maybe Liz.
But yeah, I was completely shocked that DLCs were anywhere in the near future.
Yeah, I think that the easy hints, because they kind of like laid it out in my notes. They said they are going to realign Disney Lorcana challenges around set releases. So we're not going to DLC Toronto and playing an old metagame. We're not going to DLC Atlanta and playing an old metagame. So with those hints, I'm hopeful that maybe late September is our first DLC of the year. I think that that's like a pretty fair prediction based on like the content clues that they were giving out there, which is pretty exciting. I had definitely gotten to the point this year where I was prepared to not go to a DLC this year. I think in the beginning of the year, I was like, they'll be early in the year. It'll be okay. We'll get some in like May, June. It'll be the same thing. It didn't look like that was going to happen. They were quiet for so long. So coming back and saying, like they said it, like at least we know, like it's this year. So it is kind of crazy to think that we might go set 7 and set 8 with no DLCs. Like, obviously, set 7, we did not have one. Set 8, we're probably not going to have one. That's what it kind of sounds like to me. By the time we get to mid-June, or at the end of June, where they're going to be talking about the DLCs, you're already a month in. So I don't think that, based on that information, we'll get one in the summer. So anyone that's trying to hold out summer plans, personally, I think that that's probably not a thing. You should probably schedule your vacations. You should, that's just like my general vibe from it. Aside from that, I thought the entire show was great. I didn't really know what to expect, honestly, at all. Like, spoilers, I still think the first 2 hours of that might have, in a way, been actually recorded. But I think so. I think it's possible. But I think that the way they did it, I was one of my call outs for last week when I was doing predictions of the stream was the office, like to see the office. I thought that was cool. I thought like the walk around the office was nice. Someone had shouted out that there's probably like a million Easter eggs laying in that footage. Have to go back and watch it. I guess if you're into it, somebody will do it. Shout out to them, whoever finds all the Easter eggs. I thought that was really cool. I love the studio. I really do. I like the like late night vibe feel, of the interview style he did. I was shocked that he did the same people and over again. You would have thought that it'd been kind of cool to bring someone else on, give a little bit more attention, just because like the way it felt weird to like bring Elaine on and then send her away and then bring her back. Like that just felt. I would have much rather just like brought another person to the couch, just like. But I thought it was cool. General speaking, I was kind of blown away. I thought this was a lot. I thought there was a lot of information there, and I think there's a lot of good information. I don't know. Ben, Melissa.
So to circle back to DLCs, the DLCs that we did get to play in was kind of also on an annual cycle, like they mentioned, and we played sets 3, 4, 5, and 6. We never played 1, 2, or 7 and 8, so it is kind of in alignment if we like think about it in a weird roundabout kind of way.
Okay. I mean, I think 1 and 2 just didn't exist. It wasn't possible, but whatever,
Yeah.
Ben. Whatever.
So I just I think that's very validating. I'm wondering if we only get like 1 DLC per set per region now, which is kind of interesting. So
honestly, I wouldn't even hate that.
I'd be more interested in that, because then you could
I think the idea to like I would argue that they probably would have to be a little bit bigger. Like if we only did 1 in North America every 3 months, we probably got to up that to like 5,000-ish players is my guess, which is certainly possible, but I don't know. I think it's difficult. I'd like to see. I guess I would like to see like I don't know, maybe 2. Maybe we try and squeeze 2. I think that's pretty fair, but it also depends on when it starts. What is the length of time between continentals and worlds and things like that? Like I have a feeling that it's all going to kind of reset in a really weird way. And I wouldn't expect Worlds for 2026 to be in June. I don't think.
Right.
I feel like it'll be different, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
I almost kind of think that whatever we get this year is kind of like extra, and like 2026 is the, hey, we're resetting. Like, you have a full year. We play this amount of times in a quarter or on a release basis that leads us to the Worlds event that will be on this date. And like maybe what we get in, whether it's September or October or November, is just like extra cues into the 2026 world, or like whatever. I feel like this is going to be such a short duration that it's going to roll into the next one.
Yeah. I might think the summer might be tough.
Yeah.
But there's other circuits out there that kind of like fill that void for the next few months, which I think is a good thing. But I don't know. We'll see. Like between now and June is a long time to predict like all of these things. So I just assume that we're we'll be fine. Like it kind of just is what it is. I think that there's enough going on that it won't hurt too much. I would have loved to hear obviously a little bit more and a little bit of a hint towards things, but I think that like just saying it'll be there this year is very interesting. But I don't know. There was just so much to go through all of it, and it's like it's almost impossible to recap after we've already all been here for 3+ hours. So
how do you feel about Infinity format?
I'm very glad that they are like gonna do it, right? Like I think it's really tough to tell people we're gonna do a rotation and then not support old cards. So the idea that they said we're gonna do rotation, this new format called Infinity will be associated to DLCs, I think is great. Even if it's not the main event, if we're playing Infinity on those like side events and like those constructive competitive side events that like we became accustomed to by the end of it, I think that's fine. I think giving the stores the ability to say, hey, my store likes Infinity, so that's going to be our set championships. I think that that's a good idea. I think as long as you let the community and like the stores kind of just embrace their community that they have, that's probably enough to make it successful. I don't know. Anyone else? What thoughts on Infinity?
Yeah, I already told my local crowd that will be our social day.
Yeah.
Like we had already carved out. We're gonna have a draft day, competitive, core constructed, and a social day. And because I'm not gonna read everything, but immediate tag in a group chat at Dick Burns. Is this real? How does this work? I don't understand. And then the next thing, all right, guys, I'm leaving. I quit the game. Someone else. And then like 40 messages of what they think needs to be reprinted and stuff like that. So it's like the sky is falling in this group chat, which is funny to see from the outside. I, for one, am happy about rotation, but from making videos on it from, the previous Thursday live streams, we know a lot of people in chat are very heavy one way or the other.
Yeah.
I think they did I'm glad that they tried to explain at least like the basics of this is what we're doing and like this is the cadence it's going to be on. I think they leave people with a lot of questions, which in a way is good because it'll keep people engaged and waiting to hear more. Yeah. But people
and
are
we'll make a video about it.
Right. But then like people are very set in their ways at times. And so people are gonna fear the worst or doom it if that's the kind of person they are, which I think describes your group chat in a nutshell.
Yeah, I will say no offense to him. The Ryan Miller section was the worst part of the entire stream. It just like it felt too quick. It felt like there wasn't I don't know, like emotion to it, if that makes sense. And I think that you're probably going to have a bunch of people that are still kind of confused about really what it is. So hopefully, like maybe not this week, but maybe next week that they kind of just double down and discuss what Infinity is. I'm not sure. Did they announce like if like the ban list would stay in? Like was there anything like that at all?
There will be a ban list.
They're gonna have independent ban lists for Infinity and Core Constructed.
Okay. So in my opinion, Hiram will be dead forever.
Probably.
I don't know.
I think that Hiram will be banished for all of eternity. That's my humble opinion. Yeah, I don't know. One last time around, before we clean it up here, Alex, last thoughts.
Just kind of going back to the DLC schedule. I think everyone has their own opinion, and I've been of the opinion that we wouldn't see DLCs until we got rotation. I've been saying that for like 2 months probably. So that's kind of good to know that I was kind of on the right track there. But I also think that I think the schedule will be around the same. I think they're going to want Worlds in the summer because that's when kids have off, and they'll want families to travel to Worlds once they make it open to the public. So I actually think that the World schedule will be in the summer, and that will follow more like a UDO schedule where you compete from September to May. Is the year, quote unquote, and then you have Worlds in the summer. is what.
Yeah, but we could move. We could just move continentals.
Right.
You know, like continentals can just go from January. I feel like the whole thing's going to get pivoted 9 months.
Yeah,
So like I think so. Like if we start in September, I feel like continentals in June makes the most sense.
For June,
and then maybe we like close out worlds in like August or something like that. Like maybe that's just kind of where they go with it.
Yeah, something close to that. I don't think we'll ever see like we're starting the year in March and ending at or like right after the new year. I don't think that's realistic for a lot of people. So
that's very fair. By the way, for anyone that is not aware, shout out to Chaotic here. He is the newest member of TFM roster. So he will be featuring all his wonderful accomplishments upcoming soon. He played for us in the ICL a couple weeks ago, which was great because I was busy and I didn't get to see you play at all. So I'm hoping, I think you did okay. It was a draw, right? I think that's what happened.
It was a draw. I was forced to play Dot, and you said I couldn't play Red Steel. So I feel like the draw is fine,
Okay, yeah. I think if you played Ruby Steel, you'd have lost. So...
Okay.
But yeah, so plenty more to come out with that. Ben and Melissa, the power couple of TFM.
I'm excited for.
You're the Disney fans. What are we excited for from the Disney side of this?
You all heard me screaming when I saw another lady. Also, there's a Pooh Enchanted, which is like Pooh and Lady are everything. So
if anyone that doesn't know, Melissa uses to this day the Honey Wizard playmat. So
like forever, unless they make a lady playmat, it's not getting replaced. Maybe if I get a TFM one day. But
Jesus.
No, for real though, I'm excited. The fact that they're bringing back iconic characters, like they've released this new iconic, I think they were calling it, like level of
iconic, and there's only 2 of them, which is
2, and it's Mickey and Minnie. Like to me,
crazy.
That embraces Disney. Like Mickey and Minnie are the iconic Disney characters that everyone's looking for. So I feel like they're hitting a nerve of like, hey, collectors might want this, but also, hey, like let's bring this back to the roots of Disney and the characters. So I'm really excited to see them in person and touch them.
What, the iconic card?
Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like honestly, like prediction. I mean, Enchanted's 1 in 96 packs. What is iconic going to be? Like
1 in 400.
Yeah, like 1 in 400, 1 in 500, something crazy.
And I think my prediction for I can't remember the name of it. Epic is 1 every box.
1 in a box?
1 in a box.
Because it's lower than an enchant. Like it's
lower than Enchanted?
Lower
if
than
you looked on the
Enchanted.
little picture chart, it was
I'm gonna bet 1 out of 2 boxes. I'm gonna say 1 in 50 packs.
I'm gonna say 2 per box.
2 per box.
Because they're harder to find in Legendary, and Legendary is 4 per box.
That's fair.
Okay.
So just
2 per box.
Just
I
keep
don't know.
cutting it in half.
The problem with that is like 2 per box, I think is terrible, right? Like it makes the market for them awful.
Well, so far we've only seen a common.
That's true.
So
the Elsa's an uncommon, right?
Semantics.
Yeah.
Got him. I will never refer to uncommons as anything other than common.
Uncommon, get wrecked.
I look at the foil, I look at the rares, I throw the rest in the trash. We have that on video.
Diablo, Mr. Smee, like go.
Yeah, they're all commons. What?
No, they're uncommons. You're wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's the difference of being a $5 foil and a $10 foil.
Sure.
Facts. Ben?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the little bit of sad negativity here.
Get out of here. No, we're removing you. No.
We're gonna be
all right,
Shadow
fine.
Realm.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Feedback is good. Feedback is
good. I really thought Fabled would get new art.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying
I'm okay. Like
so yeah, the Rockstar Stitch was just Rockstar Stitch, the Tinkerbell was just
Stitch.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, it's Tinkerbell. I mean that Tinkerbell promo is pretty sick, but
yeah, I do. I as someone that's been gathering up enchanted Tinkerbells, the promo is pretty cool.
I mean, it's Lilo, but way cooler, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
Card.
My Jafar comes in a box. I'm pretty happy about that.
That's awesome. That's like straight up board game perfect.
Like it fits in the game spot.
And how about the did anyone expect the cardboard cutout? Like we leveled up, guys. That's a level up moment for Ravensburger in a big way because those paper things are terrible.
Terrible.
My biggest takeaway is that they are listening. Like, yes, it's taking time for them to adapt, but we're seeing a lot of things presented today as feedback, as things that we said, hey, like, why is the Ursula thing in this giant box? And like, I have nowhere to put it. Why can't I store these cards somewhere? And they're adapting to meet the needs of both the competitive player, the casual player, the collector. Like they're giving everybody something in this next chapter story.
Yeah, I think Disney fans were happy with this announcement overall. Like,
yeah,
they even addressed that the set champs cards were like gonna be better. Which is,
I mean, A+.
it's showing already.
We literally had a conversation in the like Western Pennsylvania Discord yesterday where people were saying that like set champs attendance kept going down and people were trying to figure out the reason, and all sorts of people were like, well, competitive versus casual, playable card versus bad character. And so hearing Rochelle and Greg talk about integrating that is just another element of good for the community.
Yeah, by the way, we didn't shout out to JDZ, right? I mean, honestly, shout out to JD getting in there, getting in the booth, getting in the dojo for Worlds. That's awesome. Super happy for him. Very, very excited. The idea that he literally can just like walk to Ravensburger and just like appears pretty great.
And Baker's coming to the States. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Lorcana Villain taking the travel, which is something that he really was hopeful for. So honestly, super shout out to him because I know he's excited. The saddest thing, in all honesty, for Baker is with Worlds being closed, like that really sucks, you know, because like I know there's a lot of people that probably wanted to get there, meet Lorcana Villain, have that conversation, you know, take the picture. So that's probably one of the saddest things, in all honesty, is that Baker has to come over to like a closed door ceremony, which that sucks. But you know, it's cool. We get to see interactions with Baker and some of the other cast, obviously. And this is no shade to anyone. Shocked at another one that we didn't get another European commentator. Like
I
honestly,
was very surprised by that.
Shocked that it's only one. If I'm being honest, like I don't know.
Doesn't even have anyone to fly with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I mean, he can probably get together with some of the competitors. You know, like there are Worlds qualifier for competitors from over there, so like maybe that's a plan. But I'm definitely a little shocked that they went like 80% North American. If I'm being completely honest, I thought that was very interesting. But hey, I think it's cool. I think it's great. I wonder how that'll evolve over the next year or so, and see how that all changes. There's a lot to take away today. The next chapter I think was good. I like the idea that we now know how rotation is going to work moving forward. I think that understanding the stories are 4 sets. I mean, I know Dick and I come from Magic the Gathering where blocks were normally 2 or 3. Very interesting to consider that blocks for us are 4. So I think that's kind of cool. That's kind of different. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes moving forward. But yeah. Dick, finals, thoughts?
I'm just excited for DLCs. See everyone in the community again.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people that we used to hang out with all the time that just can't travel to the East Coast for like an SSG or CCS. So getting to see.
I haven't seen the Wizard in like 5 months.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
people like
DLCs.
2,000 people at once is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. That should be fun. Yeah, insane. Listen, questions. We're gonna be live Thursday night. I think it's 8:30. I can't remember. It'll be out. Was it 8? I think it's 8:30. No,
I don't know. I thought you told me 8, but maybe that's just that you wanted me to be ready at 8.
The schedule might already be out. They might have already posted it. Whenever the schedule time says we're gonna be there is when we're gonna be there. I will also probably be live again Thursday morning because we're at that point in time where there's a million cards that came out and I need to have fun and talk about them all because it's just way too much effort. But Yeah, my big takeaway today was this was great. I think that it was a lot of communication in a pretty small period of time. I think that the way it was done was great. I thought that was like pretty well done in general. Seeing all the information, going all the way to set 10, whispers. That's another thing that we can kind of like talk about this. I don't know. There's a lot going on. There was so much to do, so much to cover. A lot of it will be on our socials, and yeah, we'll see. We'll be back Thursday for a couple streams. Have a lot of fun with the community. Thank you guys for everyone that hung out with us for the last few hours as we kind of live reacted. I really did want to stay quiet as much as possible during the show because obviously we're just here kind of reacting, kind of getting the information just as much as you guys are. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you to the four of you that joined me. Shout out to you guys. It's been fun, and we'll catch everyone in the next one. Everyone wave goodbye. Transition.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.